Miami to the lake show rise. Finals MVPs rain down from the sky. This ain't opinion, this verse has got math. When B. Lee speak numbers and a Johnny bring wrath. We got songs for the truth, hooks for the pain. Every bar built to echo LeBron's reign. Pause, wait. Oh, boom. Wait, boom. Let's get it. Ha, ha.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Goat James Kingdom. I'm here. I'm B. Lee. I'm the host. A Johnny may be in and out. Who knows? He's not feeling too well, but I'm here with Craig is back in the building. We got King John as well. And today we're going to talk about, we're trying to not talk about the GOAT debate today, if possible, if that's the thing. But we're going to talk about what these players today need to do to surpass LeBron James all times. So I listed a few players. We got Ant-Man, we got Shai, Luka, Giannis, Jokic, and who's the other one? Who's the other one that I listed? Yeah, Jokic, Giannis, Shai, Luka, Ant-Man, and Victor Wembanyama. So let's first start off with Wembanyama. I know he's a unicorn. He's what the dude could do on a basketball court is kind of insane. But just looking at his career, we could probably picture out what he may be able to present to the game. His defense, his blocks, his rebounds, his skill level on the offensive end. So we all know what LeBron did, his longevity, his consistency. I think one of the big things about Wemby maybe his consistency with his health, since he's not able to. Um, I'm gonna kick it off with John. Looking at Wemby's career right now, how do you predict it would play out, and how would you predict that it would compare to LeBron's if he reached the highs of the heights?
One thing that's already popped his head on Wendy's career is his health, like you said. It's his health that is he going to play every year at least 70, 75 games. Um, and to me, what are you going to be great at? I remember, like, for example, KD, first few years, he was like, he was doing this great, he was doing this great, and then he showed, I'm a top of the free throw line. That's where I'm going to dominate, and this is where I'm going to spend the rest of my career dominating. Where is Wemby going to do that in his career for him to be consistent that he can go to where that's 2 points? It's a part of the court that KD goes to. It's 2 points. If he missed, he just missed. It wasn't nothing the defense did to stop him. It's 2 points because he got to that point of the court. So to me, Wemby is all about health and want to. Do you want to go after some of them things and just being consistent at it? And once again, I said what showed itself already in his career is health. He's already a step behind LeBron already due to his health issues. First year, they put him on a minute restriction. Second year, he missed half the season because of blood clot. Third year, he's been in and out the lineup because of health issues. I mean, he's already showed his head. I think he's a great player, but he's already showed his head already.
Okay. Craig, what you think?
To me, just like pick it over, it's not what he does, it's how he do it. Like if he was Shaq for 10 plus years, then there would be no question. Like we all said, if Shaq would have been dominant for 10 plus years, there would be no GOAT debate. Me personally, if Shaq would have been Shaq for 10 plus years, so he just need to be Shaq for 10 years straight.
How would that play out? If, say, for instance, he's dominant for 10 straight years where he's at now, how would that play out to you? Like titles, MVPs, like how would that look to you?
Well, for one, he's he's a better defender than Shaq, and he's not even in his prime yet. So I say he'll have he will get like 3 or 4 DPOIs, make all defense to 10 years, lead the league in blocks, have like a record-setting year in
like
blocks.
10 years.
Yeah.
Probably 10 straight years too.
Like,
so how many titles do you think?
They've had drafted big men just for Shaq. Like, you had 2 roster spots just to deal with Shaq. Like,
how many MVPs you think Wemby needs to get to surpass LeBron's for? Because you're gonna have to add in Defensive Player of the Years. So how many MVPs do you think he may need? Because he's gonna get at least 3 or 4 Defensive Player of the Years.
It's like I said, it's not how many you got, it's how you got them. Like, if you get 4 in a row, like and be topped in the second runner up for the rest of the other 6 years or whatever they mountain, but at least 4. But it's like I said, it's, to me, it's not how you get it. I mean, it's not when you get it, it's how you get it. Like, 4, if you win 4 MVPs in a row, throw in 2 DPOYs within that 4-year span, maybe he get 3 out of 4 championships in that 4-year span, just in that 4-year span, and then he got a 10 years where he's could do whatever.
Just dominant. So I would say if he gets 3 MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Years, and 3 titles, 3 Finals MVPs, how would that look?
I mean,
compared to LeBron.
To me, honestly, what they need to do is Wemby is going to be the reason they stopped his 65-game limit if he don't stay healthy. He's too important not to be eligible for these awards.
Yes, he is. And I don't know if he could play 65 games in a year.
I think you're right, Greg.
Maybe he has to get a lot stronger. Maybe he has to get a lot stronger.
But I don't think it's just.
I don't know.
I think it's this new age of players coming in is going to stop that 65-game rule. I think it's going to stop. I think they're eventually going to stop that 65-game rule. I don't think they're going to announce it. I think once somebody's going to play 62 games and just say defensive player of the year, just say all defensive team. They're going to play 62 games and they're going to be on the all defensive team. And then the media going to say
65. That sounds like it's.
And then the media going to say, well, he didn't play 65 games. How he on the all defensive team? Yeah, that rule's been taken
it's
out.
called somebody that make all NBA only because they played 65 games.
Yeah, so I think it's going. I think it's going to go eventually. And
absolutely.
So I don't think.
It may come to a point where the best players are not all NBA, and people who wouldn't even make one of the 3 teams are all NBA because they're playing more games. Like Austin Reeves may be all NBA multiple years because players can't play 65 games. They're gonna have to slot somebody in there.
And that's the problem with the rule because, for example, Memphis' best player is Ja. But what if he don't play 65 games? But JJ does play 65 and he's putting up solid numbers. Memphis don't want to pay him a supermax because he ain't the ticket that everybody want to see. Ja is the ticket, but Ja isn't playing the 65 games.
It's going to have to be the players because the coach, the team, the owners is not going to care because if you don't play the 65, you don't get all NBA, and that messes with I don't got to pay you this max money. So they're not going to fight to have. I mean, it's a given.
The owners are going to care. The owners are. That's the part the owners going to care about because the wrong player is the super max player. I don't mind paying Ja $300 million. I don't want to play Jay Jackson Jr. $350 million because he ain't the ticket. That's the part they care about. They know they're gonna have to pay somebody the money. It's the who they're gonna have to pay. Is the problem.
They don't have to pay anybody. I'm guessing. To be like Luka, just get rid of him. Just get rid of him if you think he's gonna get it. I'm pretty sure they didn't want to pay Luka, so they just got rid of him. He's going to get the supermax, but then again, like he doesn't play enough games. Like, imagine coming to work for, you're supposed to be at work a certain amount of times, and you just come in whenever you want. Like, you're not getting your whole salary. That's how they are looking at it. It makes sense. You can't get a full salary if you're playing 50 games a year.
Then don't
It
make
makes sense.
guaranteed contracts.
They already started doing it.
Basically.
They've already
I
started.
mean,
If you pay attention to these contracts, they already started doing it.
I'm pretty sure if you get paid per game you play, there are going to be a lot more players playing more games.
A lot more healthy too.
Trust me. A lot more healthy. Oh, I'm not hurt. They're going to be playing. So, but then I don't know.
The next
So
thing you know, they're
I
gonna have a
think,
minutes requirement. You're gonna have to pay at least 25 minutes to be eligible to get paid for the gameplay.
I think that's already
yeah,
a part. No, the minutes. There's a certain amount of minutes within those 65 games you have to play. That's already a part of it. The minutes are already a part of it.
It's already part of it. I didn't.
Yeah, that's already a part of it. It's a minutes thing with the 65 games. So you can't just play
yeah,
65 games each time and say, "Oh, I played the 65 games." No, you didn't play a proper amount of minutes. It's already a part of it.
yeah. So for Wemby, like we said, if I think he get 3 all across the boards MVP, Finals MVP, championships, Defensive Player of the Year, I think that will put him in that
Gold
LeBron
medal
category. But
and
I
gold
don't know if he's
medal.
gonna play enough games to get that. Just
Well,
even now with the in season tournament, he missed a few games in the in season tournament.
But he played the
So
most important one.
yeah, he played, but then again, like he's gonna be probably missing playoff games, just like Joel Embiid.
Well, y'all
and it
got the
don't
Knicks or the Spurs.
and it don't count.
Well, y'all think gonna win
OKC,
the Knicks or the Spurs?
OKC don't have 2 losses.
I want the Knicks to win it, but I don't know those Spurs, man. Those guys play hard. They play hard. A lot of young talent, fresh
They just
legs,
go up and down the court for 48 straight.
man.
They
Man,
be hurting. That's how
they
Victor
ran
be
the.
getting hurt trying to keep up with them.
I mean, like
A young
Spurs
leg
was
is something
missing
different though.
Wemby, and they ran the Lakers off the court. The Lakers couldn't keep up with them. They ran them off the court. You don't no stars on the floor. Ran them off the court.
Sound
This is
like
the first Knicks championship game since what, 99?
All right.
is it 99?
All right, Craig. I hope they win. I hope they win because if they do, it's going to be crazy if they do win. But I don't know if they could run up and down the court with the Spurs.
If the
Hey,
Knicks win, they still gonna make fun of the Knicks. Look, they can win the
hey,
in-season tournament, but they can't win the big one. They
hey,
can't.
hey, Twin Man, if the Knicks win this championship, I'm gonna celebrate with you. What you want me to drink with you, Twin Man? I see you in the chat. It'd be the next
The
championship.
Knicks winning is going to validate LeBron's first in-season MVP. Watch.
It's already
Yes,
validated.
yes. Hey, Craig, that's a fact. That's a fact. Oh my God, that's a fact. That is a fact.
All right. Let's move on to Giannis. Even though it's late in Giannis' career, I don't know how much ground he can make up on LeBron. I don't think he can make up any ground on LeBron. But
Especially if he get
John,
rid
what do you think? He's trying to. John, what do you think can help Giannis make up ground on LeBron or surpass him?
Him averaging 40 plus points a game for the next 5 or 6 seasons. Him playing at least 70 games within the next 5 or 6 seasons. With that 40, he needs to average a double-double. And he needs another MVP or 2. And he definitely needs at least 2 more championships. That's the only way. It's too late. He had a slow start.
Too late.
He did pick it up. He's had some injuries, but to catch LeBron, he's going to have to average 40. And he needs to average 40 because he needs to show his dominance longer, and he needs to show, I'm better than LeBron James, clear, and I'm better than everybody else now.
Well, we all know he's gonna have 40, but
you ask what he has.
I know. We all know he can, but
team up with Jalen Brunson, he ain't getting no 40 per game.
he definitely ain't getting 30 with Brunson. It ain't gonna be enough balls to go around. What you think, Craig?
If Giannis went to New York, he not the number 1 up.
They probably, I don't know.
Giannis is still gonna
Brunson
be all
has the
right.
ball in his hands. Brunson has the ball in his hands, and he's going to dictate it.
You gonna have to change that. Being honest, he can play without the ball. Giannis can't play without the ball like that. Brunson can play off ball. You can run them
I
off
mean,
screen.
we don't need, they don't need Brunson to play without the ball. That's the problem. Giannis going to have to.
I feel comfortable Giannis getting offensive
I
rebounds
don't
ahead of
know.
Jalen Brunson.
All right, Craig. What you think? What you think?
I mean, it's too late. I don't nothing. It'd be a
Too
miracle.
late.
Like
That's what I said
this
at that
is
average
13th season,
40.
right? This is
Looks
13th
like what?
season when he was
It's
drafted
past 10.
2011, right?
It's past 10, right? Yeah, it's
It's
definitely
definitely
past
past
10.
2011, right?
It definitely past
Because
10.
he had over 10 all NBA selections. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think Giannis could make up
Yeah,
ground.
we gotta pick another
Like
player.
his best bet is trying to be in the top 50.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in the top 15 now, but I don't think he'll. Do you guys think he'll be a top 10 player all time?
Uh-uh.
You think it's possible?
Not with one
I
championship.
don't think it's possible.
Because people still put
I don't think
Hakeem
he could boot.
at 2. So you
Yeah,
can't justify
yeah.
putting him over Hakeem.
He could probably boot Hakeem out, but I don't think he could boot Kobe or Curry out of their position.
No, no, he's not
All
gonna
right,
top.
the next one is Luka Doncic. What you think, John?
The only thing holding him back is health. That's literally the only thing holding him back is health. Is he want to do it? Because he had the strong start to start his career, so he's consistent with the numbers already. He's a what, I don't know his career numbers, but I can imagine it's over 20 points a game and at least
He's
five.
like 28, 8 and 8.
Yeah,
He's like
so
28.
his
Yeah.
career numbers already say it's there. His career number says it's there. So it's all about, is he want to do it, and can he stay healthy enough to do it? That's all that stuff. Because Luka had the strong start. Luka had the strong start to his career. That's the key point to me always, is the strong start. Unless, I mean, for example, Kobe is the one player who didn't have a strong start, who got 233,000 points. So you would have to be Kobe Bryant in your career to catch it, to do some of those things. And hey, Luka to me is the one player right now who, after him and Jason Tatum, because you didn't use Jason Tatum as a name, because Jason Tatum had a strong start to his career as well. Those, to me, those are the two players who have a chance to they had strong starts to their career.
What you think, Craig?
He needs to win some type of awards. It can't just be about the numbers.
Mhm.
He ain't got nothing
That's
but
true.
numbers. Like
That's true. He needs to win something.
he needs,
Only stats ain't gonna get you there.
yeah, like he needs something we can see, some awards, some trophies or something. Like, yeah, he can't just be about the numbers. So he gonna need at least, he needs some MVPs. It's kind of hard because he's not a defender like LeBron was. So how you gonna surpass somebody in one part of the game of basketball? What about the defense?
That's true.
Can he make it all defensive team? Like,
Because we all know his conditioning is not going to be as durable to be playing 20 years in anyways. I mean, he could probably live to 20 years, but I don't think he's going to be as effective.
look how he
And
playing
of course,
offense.
But
yeah,
Brandon, do we have to make an all defensive team? Could he just lead the league in steals one year? I mean, Allen Iverson wasn't
I
a
don't.
good defender, but he led the league in
I don't
steals.
think he needs to make an all defensive team, but
Just lead the
you
league.
got you have the two-headed monsters of Jordan and LeBron who did everything, and you just can't be one-dimensional to be in that category because we all know the Jordan LeBron debate. Jordan has this, LeBron has this. They both have everything, And that's why it's always back and forth, back and forth. And you just can't have one player like Luka, who defensively is a liability from the beginning of his career, probably to the end of his career. He's going to be a defensive liability. We see that. We see it now. We see it now, and his offensive game, so many step back threes, so many step back threes. It literally
They
sinks
traded
the
offense.
offense.
They traded defense for offense and still lost in the first round. So like,
That's a fact.
I don't know. Plus, like Craig said, he has to win some awards. Like he got a conference finals MVP, but that's no one really cares about that. Let's be honest.
niggas forgot he got that.
That's not a real thing
They don't
to
forget the losing team
even
MVP.
It will only
yeah
matter.
even
It will only matter if
even
he
if
won other awards with it.
I mean it matters. It's a award, but it's not like something he can hang his hat on.
It's one of the awards.
That you have to have other stuff with it. You got to win a regular season, couple of regular season MVPs. You have to win a finals MVP because you can say, well, I also got a conference MVP too. You can't say I'm standing
Like
on a
Shai,
conference.
he got MVP, finals MVP, and league MVP. He got the triple in one season.
Look at Steph.
It wasn't a fluke that he got an MVP award.
Conference.
That's what you could basically say.
Yeah. Steph has a conference finals MVP. I don't really think people mention that. He has the MVPs, the finals MVPs, All-Star game MVP. Like, I don't even think they rated above the All-Star game MVP, to be honest.
He's the only player with all those MVPs, the league, All-Star, final, and conference.
Hey, look at Jason Tatum. He has a conference MVP, and they act like he ain't got it. He got the first one.
They act like he don't have a title sometimes.
Yeah. Yes. Jason Tatum has a championship, and they act like he don't have the very first conference MVP. So yeah, you're right. He needs the other awards because that conference MVP.
Yeah, he needs those awards. How many do he need though? That's the issue. That's the problem. Like, is it at least 3 and 3 to be in that category?
If you think about it, look at all NBA and look at all the defensive team. Like it's going back to where players are specifically being the defenders for their team. Like all NBA defensive players are not literally necessarily the first option on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no more. It's gonna be rare you're gonna have a player that could like Shai. It's gonna be rare that you have a player that could be dominant on the offensive and dominant on the defensive end. That them days is probably numbered, honestly. This is an offensive
look at the guards.
Right now,
look at the guards in the last 20 years. What guards have been dominant on both sides of the court besides Kobe?
the last one.
Wade, you can say Wade.
Wade. It's just not many.
No.
Even when you go back
Chris
to
Paul.
the 70s through the 90s,
Chris Paul.
who is it? Just Jordan, ain't it?
Yeah, just Jordan, because Peyton wasn't a good offensive player.
He was decent, but he's not nowhere. Yeah, he's not a scorer.
John Stockton was just efficient, but he wasn't a volume scorer.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. Yeah, I wouldn't even put Chris Paul in there either. Dominant scores. It's very few of them. So do you need to be a so? I know people put Magic Johnson in that GOAT debate, but does he really have arguments for being the greatest?
No, because I believe the GOAT debate, you have to be strong on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And a part of every argument is going to be, well, we can talk about your offense. Well, if I can talk about Jordan and LeBron's defense and I can't talk about yours, I'm going to eliminate you from the conversation.
Yes, it's hard to have why is Kobe so low? I don't know who all have Kobe that low.
What was I saying the last time I was here? It's because he played with Shaq. That's the answer for every Kobe related question. Because he played with Shaq.
It's always gonna be that, and he knew that. Kobe knew that.
Motion detected.
That's why he wanted to get that third one.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that Kobe would be ranked higher if he had 2 titles with Charlotte. He would be ranked higher. They have Hakeem Olajuwon above Kobe Bryant.
Akeem didn't play with Shaq, man. This stuff.
If Kobe had the same career minus those 3 titles, he would be ranked higher. You know, that doesn't make any sense to it, but it's true.
So you said if he had 5 rings, but if you said 5 rings without Shaq, or just the 2 rings without Shaq?
No, just 2 rings. Well, if he only had 2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs,
it's not that.
Everything
not
else he has, he would be ranked higher.
Final MVPs. That's what the whole thing is. The final MVPs. Like LeBron and Jordan is like the only 2 players could say every championship they won, they was the final MVP. Right. No one else can say that.
So is that really the gatekeeper
and why
to
he didn't win
that's the bar. That's the bar.
He played with Shaq.
That's the bar.
You think so? Do y'all think it's true that that's the gatekeeper?
Yes,
that's true.
The bar. That's the bar.
Why is it? Why is it? Why is that the bar though?
Because
like,
you can't say nobody carry LeBron to his championships, and you can't say nobody carry Jordan to their championship because they got the hard way to prove otherwise.
Yes.
Okay, so we all know.
It's like we argue Kareem should have won in 80 when he missed games.
Kareem should have 3. Kareem should have 3.
Yes.
Duncan has 3. Magic has 3. That's usually like the top 5 if you don't include Bill Russell, which he should have probably had more than everyone, but you just no way to quantify that because he doesn't have any.
So I mean,
who's in the only player in the top 10 with the fewest Finals MVPs is Steph Curry that people say is in the top 10?
Yeah, I mean he is. He has 1 Finals MVP, 2 regular season MVP.
He should have 2. He should have 3. Actually, he should have 3 in my mind. He should have 3.
Would you give him 2017?
But
2018.
2018.
18. He should have 15 for sure. I don't know who voted he should not have. I mean, that would never make sense to me.
2018 is the year I feel like he actually should have won it.
2018, he definitely should have won that. I don't know what they was thinking about. 15 and 22 when he won the other one. Like
he was guarding LeBron. That's the only reason why.
It just don't make any sense though.
With the LeBron match,
he should
KD had
if Steph had 3 Finals MVPs, you couldn't keep him out the top 5.
I mean, be honest.
He'd be higher than Magic to me.
No. Well, let me ask you this.
He will definitely be surpassed Magic.
If he had the 2016 championship, is he top 5?
No, I don't think so. I think if he had his 4 and his 3 Finals MVPs, he would be.
2016, LeBron would have more rings. If he won 2016, LeBron would have more rings.
I believe that's a fact.
Because they wouldn't get Kevin Durant, and they wouldn't.
Got Kevin Durant.
If he wouldn't have had the chance the next years coming up to be on Golden State.
No, they wouldn't even look his way.
He wouldn't have had a chance because he would already been signed for a contract.
So you're saying if you don't have,
if LeBron never had, LeBron needed that title to put him over top of some people's GOAT debate. He needed that title, but in reality,
the
reason he won that title, he had like that's funny. I never thought about that before.
When people ask me when did
I never thought about that before.
People
they got crazy.
I always say I tell everybody you thought LeBron was GOAT in 2016. It had nothing to do with stats.
I didn't have what I had now.
Greg, that's the year I put him as the GOAT, 2016.
2016. That's when the argument really got picked up. 2016.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we think Luka cannot be in that conversation because he's going to be in the conversation with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. All right, Anthony Edwards. What you think, John?
What if I tell you basketball is going to keep? It's not the basketball that keeps him in this conversation. What if I tell you?
Are we talking?
What if I tell you? He's out the conversation. He's never going to be put in the conversation. It has nothing to do with
Ant-Man? Ant-Man's never gonna be in the conversation.
Ant-Man, I'm
Damn,
telling you,
John.
there's nothing basketball that's keeping him, that's going to put him in the conversation. It has nothing to do with basketball.
He surpassed him in one thing already.
Yes. He surpassed him in something already. Okay?
All
It's
right.
not even
All
close.
right. Let's just go with Craig because John don't think it's possible for Ant-Man anymore. Ant-Man already blew it at 22 years old. All right. What you think, Craig?
I'm going to
First, he
listen
need
to
to get
this.
out of Minnesota
Okay.
because he ain't gonna
Okay.
win no awards in Minnesota. I tell you, he need to play on a big market team to be recognized more, and he'll start winning some of the awards instead of just being an all-star. That's what it is. It's awards. Like, you got to win awards.
I think Minnesota's safe.
Okay, Craig. Say for instance he gets out of Minnesota, he'll probably be in like year 7 or 8. What does he need to do from that time if he gets out of there and change his character? What does he need to do to be in that
He
conversation?
basic. He needs an MVP. He needs an All NBA. He needs an All Defense. Damn sure needs a title. He needs a Final MVP. That's 5 things I named that he don't have that he needs, and he needs multiple loves.
How many do he need though? How many do he need?
To pass LeBron, it would have to be more than what LeBron got now.
He needs to have 5 MVPs, which that's never happening. 5 finals, yeah. So basically, it's no chance for him.
That's what
Both
I'm
of you
saying.
guys say there's no chance for Ant-Man.
Listen,
No chance for
LeBron
Ant-Man.
played in the best time to play basketball. Back then, his first 15 years, it wasn't no up and down when he's getting hurt a lot. So he played majority of his career a full. He didn't start getting hurt, so then he could start shooting threes every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So he played majority of his career in normalized basketball. It's just the last 7 years he playing with this up and down. That's why he got hurt. So not only was he got hurt, he also boosted increase the stats with the increase of
Craig has been studying. He's been studying some new shit today.
Hey, Craig, I want you to think about Craig. Hey, Craig, I want you to think about this: is if Ant-Man leaves Minnesota, I think the team he would go to is Miami. I don't think he's getting none of those awards. I think he got too many distractions.
If he go to Miami, he ain't going.
I think he has too many distractions. Okay, I think he's just gonna load up on the stuff I'm talking about. Okay, I think he's just gonna load up. Okay, I think he's gonna break all records. Okay, that's possible. Okay.
Ant-Man can't be controlled.
Today's
Let's
league,
go
the only
to
thing you could possibly surpass LeBron is like total stats. That's the only thing in this league.
Yeah.
As far as awards,
that's gonna be the hardest thing.
You're not gonna win 4 league MVPs. You're not with 4 league and final MVPs.
Yeah, this late in his career. Like if that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard for a lot of them. It's gonna be hard for Shai.
They trying to keep Joker away from the 4th MVP. They literally trying right now to keep Joker away from the 4th MVP.
All right. Well, all right. Let's go to Jokic now. He's already accomplished a lot besides titles. What do you think Jokic needs to do?
He need to play some defense.
Yeah.
Get recognized for his defense.
That's the thing. It's the record. He needs to be recognized for.
All we talk about is offensive. He's a great passer, he's efficient. He's all this, but it's because he lacks the defense. He just supersedes an offense.
I have a question. What if he gets 6 MVPs with, I say, 2 titles? Does that boost him in that category?
No, because he become the best regular season player ever. That's gonna be the narrative. Gonna be the best regular season player that we ever seen.
So he's basically gonna be Peyton Manning.
I was literally about to say Peyton Manning.
Or Aaron Rodgers.
Whichever example you want. Right now he's Aaron Rodgers. He got 1 championship.
Right now he's Aaron Rodgers, but Peyton Manning had all the records when he retired. He still has most MVPs in the regular season. So right now, he's Aaron Rodgers right now.
Denver, Green Bay. Yeah, I mean, same type of play.
So y'all think his defense is the reason he won't be in that
Yeah,
Mount Rushmore,
it's all defense. All defense.
even though he's not terrible on defense. Like Craig says, you have to have some awards to back it up. It's like no matter how many rebounds, defensive rebounds, blocks, and steals LeBron has, he doesn't have that defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
But he got all
So
defense selections.
he got
He got
5.
more than everyone we named on this list,
Yeah,
except for Giannis. Like,
yeah.
and that's why they all
And we
got
already said,
disqualified.
yeah, we already said Giannis has zero chance until he turned. Yeah, he's in
he
his
has to,
12th year. He's in his 12th year.
yeah, he has to have 40. 40, not 39, not 39.9. 40.
So unrealistic expectations. All
Unrealistic.
right. All right. So let's go to the final one. Shea. What does Shea have to do? He's already starting off his career great. John, what you think Shea has to do?
Keep doing what you're doing. That's all I gotta say about Shea. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's not he hasn't made an all defensive team, but he's known for his defense. He's not that's not a weak point in his game. And being but what's hurting him right now is the narrative of his foul bait. I don't think of it as foul bait, but that's the narrative going on around him that he's foul bait. And I think it's hurting the narrative around him. And tell me if y'all disagree. Craig, I want to know if you disagree with it. Is it his shoe brand that's going to keep him out of the
No, I mean he's with Converse, which is a subsidiary of Nike, and his shoes been selling out. So yeah, it wouldn't keep him out. But like you said, what gravitates people to shoes is basically what they did on the court. Like they got nicknames for LeBron's and Jordan shoes, basically what they did on the count. South Beach, because he played in Miami. Like, what you gonna say about the shot about OKC? You gonna have some shoes called the foul betas? What?
Okay.
Hey, they're going to have to come up with something for Shea.
What, he gonna sit out the fourth quarter shades? Like,
They take these off, take them off fourth quarter shoes.
Yeah, I really. It looks like they're going to repeat this year. Seems like he may be back-to-back MVP, Finals MVP. That would be a amazing start to his career. Sort of on the path
like year
LeBron
6
was
now?
on.
Yeah, he at
Anything
that.
in year 6, this ain't a start. He just got recognized because he on a good team.
Yeah, but he got
His first start of his career.
he got
That's
his
a good
first
start to his career. How's that not a good start to his career?
2019, 2018?
No, he's 27. So he got a
Yeah,
championship.
yeah, he's young.
I don't think he's going to catch.
Amazing start.
I don't think he's going to catch total stats, but I think he can. I think he can enter a conversation, but he has to make some all defensive team. That's a part of the conversation. You have to make it. And what might hurt him is that the all defensive team is positionless now. So we can have 5 centers on the first
And second team.
team and second team. You got 5 more centers on the second team. So that may be the part that hurt him, that it became position.
Yeah,
I don't know if he could be that type of
You're not gonna
defender.
have a dominant. LeBron might be the last player to dominate like a player that could be in the GOAT debate. Like the way everything is set up now, he's the last player.
I mean, the last two was LeBron and Kobe.
Yeah.
And then before that was Jordan.
I mean, are you listening to the conversation
That's all.
around sports?
It's those three. I mean, of course they gonna throw big men in there like Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but you know the skill player, the skill position, it's only been those three in the last 50 years.
Yeah. And everyone
unicorn.
has an all NBA and all defensive first team. It's the bar.
To me, I would just never understand why Kobe never get boosted to that top 5 in like not the players, but the analysts' eyes.
Yeah,
Like people who supposed to study the game. Like
yeah.
I would just never understand
His
that.
Shaq is mentioned in his bio. Like what the
Yes,
fuck?
yes, yes.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
I bet. I ain't never been to LA, but I bet you his statue is right there next to Shaq's.
But they have Magic Johnson above Kobe Bryant.
Listen, I said this all along, yo.
It's Shaq. I asked this one time on here. I don't know if I got an answer. Do Kobe wish he had never got traded to LA and started his career in Charlotte and went from there?
I mean, with Kobe work ethic, he was going to be great wherever he went. He did. He is not some player like we could say like Scotty who excelled with playing with Phil Jackson and Jordan. I think Kobe was going to be great wherever he went. He worked harder than everyone since he was before he was a teenager.
Like you said, he came into the league because he thought Jordan was retiring. So he said, fuck college. I'm going to the league because I want to bust Jordan ass before he quit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jordan's the
Kobe
reason why
is
he didn't go
that.
to college. Like,
Yeah. And Dale Harris said, "No, I'm gonna sit you on the bench for 3 years. We're gonna bring you off slow." It might not have been Dale Harris. It might have been that.
like this is
Yeah.
why they don't have KD, because KD is like the most efficient scorer in the history, but he don't play no. He don't. They don't think for him of his defense.
He never made an all
When you think of LeBron, you could think of defensive as well as offensive. You can Jordan, you could think of defensive as far as offense. You can't do that with everybody else.
It's the conversation. It's both sides of the ball. You have to be on both sides. It's even hard for you to be the best player in the league, and you don't play both ends. I'm not saying that it never happened. It's happened, but it's hard. That conversation is even hard. That's why when Jordan took over as the best player in the league, it was easy. Jordan had the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Hey, he the best player in the league and don't even have a championship.
That's true.
You have to play both ends. It's the part of the conversation. It will always be a part of the conversation. You're going to have great offensive players, no doubt. You're going to have offensive players who take over. They're just next level, just like Joker. He's next level offensively. But when I put you on the defensive side of the ball, I mean, what are you?
I mean, I think the thing, like a lot of these players are not hurt what they do
LeBron
defensively.
defensive highlight is the block in the finals.
Yes.
Jordan defensive highlight is the still on Karl Malone. These are championship games. Like,
yes.
I mean, those are championship games and that won a title
in
that
other
game.
people's backyard. They was playing away at somebody else's backyard.
Yes. I'm taking your shoes out your house. Okay. Hey, this is
so basically. So basically, what y'all's saying is that in the next 20 years, no one's going to surpass those two.
It's up to Wemby. It's the only one who
With this style of play, no, because this style of play is producing more injuries to the superstar players than they have in the past. So they will never be healthy enough to even attempt to do what LeBron is doing.
Can't argue with that.
That's why I said LeBron played in the best possible era you could play in. The play 15 years. Playing a like real normalized style of basketball, not just running down, so you can preserve your body and play long. And then when you ride off into the sunset, now you running and dumb. You ain't gotta. Yeah. You just running and dumb and just doing everything.
Yeah.
So he got best of the both worlds, literally.
That's why I think, due to Craig's point, I think the 65-game rule is going to be eliminated. I mean, he's going to have to eliminate.
I don't know if it is. I think it's an owner thing. Like it's a money thing. The only thing I could say is that they're gonna have to get paid per game if that do get eliminated. Because I think the whole point of it is because they're not playing enough games
But then
to
the
make
same
up their
people got
salary.
look at all this money when they're not playing. Or look how much money the league got with them playing it, missing this many games. They already got the money from the TV deal.
It's there. The TV deals ain't going nowhere. They just gonna get larger.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess that still doesn't mean the owners want to pay them.
No,
So
to
it's
me,
gonna have
the
to be a
owners want to play
compromise.
the right player. To me, the owners want to play the right player. Like I said, the Memphis example is the best example to me. If you had Ja playing 60 games, he's the matchup everybody want to see on the road and then at home. But Jaren Jackson is the guy who's playing 70 games. He's getting an all defensive player of the year award. So he's the one who's eligible for the Supermax. Memphis don't want to get him the Supermax. They would prefer to get Ja the Supermax. We'll get Ja the Supermax, but he's not eligible for it because he don't have the All NBA awards because he only got 60 games. To me, the owner say, I want to pay him, not him. But he the one who got all the awards. That's why it's going to have to go. Because you're going to have to pay the wrong player, Supermax. Or, hey, trade him to LA. So don't nobody got to pay him.
Yeah, like I said,
I don't know.
if they keep
I
this
don't
65
know.
game minimum game, they're gonna have to reconfigure this whole style of basketball play because this is running up and down is just causing the injuries. You ain't supposed to be running up and down like this constantly.
No,
Your body ain't built for that no matter how much you work out.
no. The body game, there's no way to train your body for this. Because at some point, your body.
But there's really no way to slow it down, really, because it increases the points per game the way you play like this. So if you try to slow it down, you may get ran off the floor.
No, I'm
So
not
I don't
saying
think there's
as a
no way to
team. I'm
fix.
saying as a whole
Uh,
league.
yeah, I know it's a whole league. Like I don't think there's a way to even fix it. To be honest with you, I don't know how it's gonna be possible to fix it.
Low,
How can
low,
they slow down the game though?
low match is going to be a huge part of the game. Everybody know low match is going to be a part.
Because in like the '80s it was fast paced, but in the '90s it was slow paced. But it wasn't because they were just jacking up a whole bunch of threes either.
But that was
So that's why
only like half the
I don't
'80s.
know. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna slow the game down today.
It's a player that will have to slow it down. It won't be like rules. I think a player like if you had if you had brought in another Shaq, I believe that's one of the ways to slow the game down and have court basketball with Shaq, giving him the ball.
But that would just be one team. But then
But you,
again, once another team gets hot, it's gonna be kind of hard to slow them down.
yeah, but you're gonna have to bring in people to stop Shaq. So, like the effect of what Shaq had was that I got to bring in 2 7-footers with some weight on them to just guard him, just to foul him 6 times. I mean, that's going to slow the game down. But it will have to be a play. I don't think it's rules you can bring in to slow the game
Bring
down.
back the 24 shot clock off offensive rebounds. There's no reason why you're giving them only 14 seconds, and now they're going to jack up a fast shot again. 24 seconds, you slow it down, and they get to get enough time to run another play.
That definitely could help.
That's the only to me.
But
To me the
I
24
don't even
second
think
mark.
they even care about the shot clock. That's the problem. There's
The
only a
thing
few
is,
teams
they
who
shoot
try
all
to
these threes,
run
they get
plays.
offensive
They're
rebounds,
just going
and
to
they
shoot the.
sitting there, then they're going to jack up another one because they got 14 seconds instead of 24. So they're not going to run a play. They're going to try to run another shot to get the ball in within 14 seconds. 20. That's an extra 10 seconds per possession per offensive rebound.
I think most teams don't run I don't think most teams run a play after the offensive rebound.
Because they don't got time to. You don't got 24 seconds to.
The teams practice. They just go Just go with the
Even
flow.
when you inbound the ball, if you get was it 8-second violation? So at least when you stepping in, you at least have what 16 seconds to run a play. If you have a whole 24, you got time to call out another play and get set from an offensive rebound. Unless you right at the hole and you can just throw it up for a putback. But it's a
The way
3-point.
teams play today, they're going to shoot within 10 seconds anyway. A lot of teams going to shoot within that 10 seconds anyway.
And 9 times
The
out
way
of 10,
teams
a
are playing.
3-point miss is going to be a long rebound.
I think the 24-second rule would change it for a lot of teams. There are some teams that are going to still try to play quick, but I believe the average will slow down as a league if you bring back the 24-second clock as a off the offensive rebound. I think some teams just want to play quick regardless, but I think as an average, some teams may slow it down more and run a play. And
especially if you attack the game when you're missing a lot of shots, now you get an offensive rebound. Let me slow it up, see what's going on, get my thoughts together. Instead of having 14 seconds, I got 14 seconds. I can't call a play. We got to get the ball back in the air.
Yeah, we got to get.
And also 8 seconds to like cross the line. Go back to 10. That's 2 seconds at least.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the rules. It's all about the shot clock.
All these rules was to speed up the game, and now they don't like the speed. The game is too fast. They literally gave him a gather step. Like they want you to score as much as possible. You got to gather step before you can take 2 steps after. Like, what do you need a gather step for? You can't grab the ball and take a step at the same time no more. This shit is crazy. Talk about skills. I need skills because I take an extra step to get the ball in the hoop.
And they're learning the gather step. The players are learning the gather step now, and they're using it.
Yeah, it's a part of the game now.
What if they go to the FIFA rules?
They've been trying to do that, especially with the. I heard them when they was talking about the when the ball hit the rim and you can knock it off and it won't be goal. And I mean when they were talking about the
that don't work because they don't go to the hole to have a shot miss like that. Them 3-point shots is long rebounds.
Yeah.
It's hard to get those. Those are like missed putbacks. You might get something you could tap it off the rim. Not them long 20-foot shot threes.
What I know the FIFA rules, the games are not as long. Less minutes. With the same speed, the less minutes help.
I don't know what it could be done to slow it down that much today. Because I know, in the Olympics, US still play fast.
Quarter or something.
Yeah, but it's less minutes though. Brandon, it's less minutes.
Less minutes too. And the US do have the best players, so that's why they up and down a lot.
If it's the 4th quarter and the game was in reach, you take away the 3-point line. So you only can win shooting 2s no matter what on the court. So you're not just running around jacking 3s because you're down by 3. If it's a close game, you make no 3-point at the 4th quarter. Make everything 2 points for bucket and 1 point for a free throw. You get fouled, that's 2 shots no matter where you are on the court.
Or go back to no 3-point line.
They gotta do something. They getting hurt too much.
Yeah, it's the wear and tear, the up and down, and the body has to heal. It needs recovery time.
Yeah, it's been a lot of injuries. Slowing the game down definitely will help. But man, I know we're talking about slowing it. I think it will definitely be less possessions if you go to like it was before with the shot clock. Definitely be less possessions. I don't know how much less it would be. That's the issue.
No, I think
do this 2 free throws when you get fouled on a 3-point shot. They'll stop the tip. Do this. You shoot 2 free throws like they used to do instead of 3 when you're shooting a 3-point shot and you get fouled on a 3-point shot. I bet you they stopped shooting threes for no reason now.
I guess there's a few things you could do to slow the game down other than the pace being every team averaging 120 a game.
I think the 24-second clock off of the rebound and take it, allow them 10 seconds to get up court rather than 8. I believe those are to be the only 2 rule changes you can to help try to slow the game down. Or is the FIFA rules with less minutes in a game? I don't think the game is going to slow down. I believe
I know it's going to slow down some if those changes, but less minutes could help preserve players as well.
Yeah,
40 minutes.
Yeah, less minutes. And less minutes make some of these records that they have unbreakable. Because you got less time.
You're making rules to make them help them break them. You can make rules to help them stay unbreakable. Why only one could get the rules changed for? Why are we going to get rules to help to break the record? Why we can't rules to make
NFL added a game to the season so they could help break records. They added a game.
They're trying to add one more, so
yeah.
So yeah, I mean the NBA was talking about making less games at one point. So.
That's too much
money.
Yeah,
but I guess
that's too much money the league will lose per game for taking games away. Because you remember, if you take 5 games away, that's 5 games for 30 teams.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't think the NBA is. They're not trying to lose money.
I mean, it's not
just they're not trying to lose money because players are getting hurt.
It's the minutes. It's the minutes per game. You're gonna take away.
The honest is like, if he get hurt, we'll just find someone else. There's always going to be someone getting drafted to the league. That's how they thinking now. Like, if they get hurt, we'll get someone else. Only certain teams want to win. The ones that's close up to winning, they put more emphasis on winning. But the ones who's less than 10 wins and we in December, they not trying to do anything.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Teams are trying to win. You see them trying to win, and they have the championship to back it up. The teams that are not trying to win, they don't have the championship to back it up. I mean, I always thought
16 teams make the playoffs. That's 14 teams who don't make the playoffs. Not every team gonna be good.
You're saying 14 teams. Yeah, the Clippers gonna go down that hole again and not make the playoffs for years.
I don't know what's going on with. I don't know what's going on with any of the LA teams.
We know what's going on with the Lakers. They need to make the trade. People didn't like what Rich Paul had to say about what the Lakers do.
It was funny because the narrative when AD was on the team was that they couldn't play offense. Now the narrative with the Luka on the team is they can't play defense. Like,
I don't think the narrative was the offense. I think the narrative was AD's defense was just weird as hell. It was AD defense is hurting the Lakers. I never understood that his defense was hurting the Lakers. Even though LeBron, JJ Redick discussed how he was the reason that they were actually not terrible on defense. They weren't a liability because AD should clean up everything. And somehow when Luka was coming to the Lakers, he was going to make the Lakers defense better by not playing defense.
Because he was going to make another player play twice as hard to make his lack of defense.
Yes. Didn't make any sense. And just like I saw, he was going to be a liability on defense. And I don't know. I like Luka. I like what he scores a lot of points, but man, the way he scores points,
it's ugly.
It's just hard to watch.
It's a lot of hero shots. I've been watching the game.
I mean, it's hard to watch.
Him and
He just need a
takes
team
lot
of
errors.
4 defenders on his team and putback players. He don't need nobody on the offensive side. He just need 4 defenders that like doing alley-oops because that's the only time he passes the ball.
If either it's a oop or someone wide open in the corner. And since he shoots the ball so much, he's going to pass the ball at least 15 times because he's shooting 25 to 30 times. He has to have the ball the entire game. And that's just not winning basketball.
I don't think he had to, but I think the way he wants to play, he has to. And
I think the worst thing that could happen is him making it to the finals because they believe that works.
yeah,
Works where?
Works in the NBA the way he's playing. They believe it works because he made it to the finals.
Did they see the defenders he had on that team?
I don't think they care about that. They just think the style of play that he does, they believe it works.
Yeah, if you have 4 other defenders on the team at
Yeah,
one
but
time,
they don't see
you
that.
give me 3 defenders on the Lakers team. Period on the whole roster.
I mean, LeBron's probably their best defender, and that's terrible. Who's a
Well,
better
you got
defender on
Marcus
the Lakers
Smart,
than
who's a
LeBron?
former DPOY. Marcus Smart.
But he barely play. He's not going to really play. Like the players who get minutes, LeBron's the best defensive player on the team. That's why they're getting ran off the court.
it should be no example of 41-year-old player being the best defender.
But they don't play.
Don't make me crazy. Well, you got no choice.
Yeah, I don't know about the Lakers. Like I said last year, the Lakers were the only reason they could win a title because of Denver. Denver played superhuman when they played the Lakers. And Luka is not going to change. I mean, I don't know what the Lakers. I have no idea what the Lakers going to do with the type of offense I see from step back threes. Step back threes are Reeves going 1-on-1.
He's taking a step back 3 too, so doing the same thing.
That's why you need a defensive-minded coach.
I mean, they had one. They got rid of him because they couldn't beat Denver.
Nobody wanted to tell AD was his fault.
Now they talking about shipping AD to either Detroit,
Chicago.
what's the other 2 teams?
Chicago.
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
All the teams in Miami. Those are 3 teams I heard: Miami, Detroit, and Atlanta. They think about pairing AD with Trae Young.
I don't even know AD motivation for playing basketball is gone after he got traded. I don't think he'll never be the same player.
When he left New Orleans?
No, when he left the Lakers, I don't think he'll be I don't think it's possible for him to be the same player that he was with the Lakers or anywhere else.
That got to be some shit. You get traded for the team, and then you threaten to get traded again while the other player getting an extension.
I think if we getting traded to a contender, he'll get it back.
Well, he the only. I mean, who was a contender on the Eastern side? Like,
Nobody.
who you think would give OKC a run?
Nobody.
I mean, the Pacers did push 7.
No more Pacers. Man.
I don't know. I mean, it's just.
I like Toronto. Orlando needs to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I really like Detroit. They just need the experience.
I Well, I guess everybody's waiting because remember, tomorrow actually teams can start trading the players they signed over the
Yeah,
summer.
yeah. That's why I said some stuff gonna start happening. You're gonna hear the conversations around trade starting to happen.
Don't be surprised if you hear anything but Giannis tomorrow.
You think he's gonna be gone that quick?
Yeah, he went out. From what I'm hearing, he went out.
He just don't want to say it out loud.
That's what it is, because people gonna give him flack for all that crap he was saying when he won the championship. Now he humble. Now he want to be humble.
It's gonna sound like KD when KD had said everybody want to go to the team. Why they just go one place and he ended up going to go stay.
At least KD said it before he won a championship.
Yeah, so
he said it while he won a championship. Yo, this is easy. Anyone can go to another super team and win the chip. I did it the hard way. You can't say that as you win the championship.
So yeah, he just don't want to say it out loud. He don't want to be looked at as that type of player who said I want to go.
Shit, at least Dame went back to the team that drafted him.
Yeah. He probably think
like a one night stand. It don't count.
Yeah, he probably think I wish I would have never asked for this trade in the first place. He wish he had never went to Milwaukee a day in his life.
Hey, he should have stayed true to his values.
Yes, he didn't want to leave Portland. I think he was getting pressure from off the court.
Yeah, it was the media. It was the media.
Because to me, I think it's home for him. I think once he retires and he's done with the game, I think he's going to live in Portland. I think that's going to be his home forever.
It's cold out. He'd just be another player that possibly will never win a ring in his career.
Not possibly. It's over. Never going to win a ring. It's over. It's over. When he got hurt, it was over. And then once they cut him, it was like, oh, it's a fact. It's over. It's okay.
I mean, at this point, his career is already set in stone. He's a top 75 player of all time. So
ain't gonna mean nothing when he gets
already there. That's the first ballot Hall of Famer.
When they get to a top 100, top 25, 125, he'll just be lower and lower on that ranking because now you got other players to rank ahead of him.
Yeah.
But by the time he's going to the Hall of Fame, it won't be a top 100 though. He's gonna even though I think he should not be top 75. Like I don't know who voted for these things, but right now there's nothing you can do about it. It's set in stone.
They must have said yes. He must have been the first names. They said yes and didn't realize they had too many players and couldn't go back to say no.
That's the only explanation. That's the only explanation.
Like shit, Dwight Howard. Damn, we forgot. Can we go back now? We already submitted it. Fuck.
They probably thought about Dwight the moment that they submitted it. Like, damn, we forgot about Dwight. Damn, because that was the first name you heard once they put it out. Why is Dwight not in there? First name you heard. Like, damn, why is Dwight not in there?
Yeah, I'm not. That didn't make sense to anybody. Why he's over Dwight?
No, I mean it still don't make no sense.
Yeah, I mean
3-time DPOY,
NBA champion.
And I could understand if they did it before he had that title. Like maybe, but I don't even think it's a maybe.
No, it's not even a maybe. If they would have did it in 2019, he still should have been on there at least over Dame.
Yeah, Dame didn't make any sense. I mean, you had even though Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady doesn't have the All NBA and All Stars, I think most players will pick those two above Dame all time for their careers for what they meant to the NBA.
Yeah, over.
Like you cannot really write the NBA without Vince Carter, but you can without Dame.
Yes.
Dame has really done nothing impactful in his career.
To tell you the truth, they're going to tell the NBA story without Dame.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done anything impactful to be in there.
Vince Carter, he took a whole country on his back. Man.
Yeah, because I believe that Tracy McGrady Even though Vince Carter is my second all-time favorite player, I believe Trace McGrady's career was better than Vince Carter. But I will put Vince Carter over him for what he did for the NBA. Vince Carter is a icon.
Yeah.
Especially in Canada.
When you ask who is the best dunker ever, most say Vince Carter.
Yeah. Like, as great as Trace McGrady is, we could literally write the NBA without Trace McGrady as well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He really did nothing impactful for the NBA besides say that he could have won titles with Shaq.
Well, guess what? That's actually helping be in the story. I mean, that probably did.
He inserted himself in that.
Well, you could say at one point there was you have to if they're going to mention Kobe, because that one time there was the people was really had a debate with Kobe and Tracy, so you can't tell that story without Tracy.
I mean, but that's really not that impactful.
No, but I think him saying he can win with Shaq actually brings that story up. So
Yeah.
that's what helped bring it up more, because
Basically, yeah, he inserted himself into NBA, and who knows how long that will be in the conversation. But Vince will always be in that conversation because of what he did, the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Like Craig said, what he did for Canada, how iconic he was, just like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was iconic.
Yes.
He's going to be in that conversation.
Toronto hasn't retired his jersey yet, or had they already?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I thought they did. But yeah, I mean, you see stories, you know. So I don't know why Dame got into the top 75. And, he's in there, so but
because he was doing step back threes from half court, and they thought that was cute because he did that a lot.
Started to think he's better than Steph.
Maybe because how Steph played, they thought that he needs to be in there too. I don't know. It don't make any sense.
Don't.
Yeah. That's the way it is. Hey Craig, how you Jets? No, man, it's not talking about.
No, don't bring that up.
I'm gonna share the link for a little bit to bring some of these guys up to have a conversation. I don't know, Craig, if you're doing your soul of the shoe thing.
I need him to do that today. If you don't do it no other day, Craig, I need you to do it. You know what shoes I want you to do it with too.
I had no plans on doing it for that one. If I was gonna do it, I was gonna do at least 5 shoes because the makeup.
Hey, I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all, Fred. I'm here for it all.
Is that what you want to do?
I want to be a lame talking about Jordans on a LeBron YouTube page. I'm sorry for being 40 years old and still buying Jordans.
Well,
I'm sorry LeBron didn't sell enough shoes to be lame to buy LeBron shoes yet.
Hey, Craig. Hey, them lines were long here in the city, okay?
They really thought I stood in line and
Hey, them lines were
it
long.
took me 2 minutes to go into the store, pay for my shoe, and walk out. Like, I don't do lines. Like,
when I was trying to get them online, I couldn't get in. They were sold out. My size was sold out so quick. To get them.
My shoe was guaranteed on that Tuesday. I already had my shoe in my cart for pickup that Tuesday. See, I gotta listen to that. When you see that mob, that's for people who don't know. All those shoes are raffled off on the apps. All you gotta do is go on the app and do the raffles.
I went on
like Finish Line on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they have what they call exclusive access where you can get the pre-order shoe following the release date. You'll have access to have your shoe ready for you. When you go to the store, you just show your ID and pay for it. Yeah, all those people that standing in line is for people who don't pick up the shoe. Now they got to wait for leftover pairs.
I think Finish Line doing it again Tuesday. So.
Like this upcoming, the Bugs Bunnies come out next Saturday. On this Cup Tuesday, Finish Line and JD Sports are do exclusive access so you can pre-order it for the Saturday release. It's that easy. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they were standing out there today. That stuff was everywhere in Chicago.
yeah, it
And
was.
people,
But you got to realize this is a Christmas shoe. Half of those people wouldn't be in line in August or September. This is a Christmas shoe. Everybody want this for Christmas.
it was cold yesterday. It was cold yesterday. I
Very.
think yesterday it was cold. I don't know about some of y'all out here in some of the places y'all live. It was cold here in Chicago.
Oh no, it was cold. It was kind of like here in Charlotte. It was like 20-something degrees.
It's 80 degrees in Phoenix.
We had a cold front.
So you said 20, you said 80. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Oh, you throwing up a peace sign for 2 degrees?
That's
Yeah, I
that's
heard
why
him
I
say they
don't
felt
live
like
over
it
there
was
no more.
negative.
That's why I don't live over there no more.
Hey, that's that weather. You don't even want to open the door. Yesterday, yeah.
I'm still going outside in my shorts,
Hey, my
rolling my
shorts.
windows down, cutting on my AC in the car.
My shorts are in the laundry room in a box right now. Okay, it's gone right now.
It is cold here at night. It'd be like 40 degrees sometimes at night, but it's 80 in the daytime.
It's gonna be 40 next Thursday. I can't wait till that day.
Throw something on the grill.
Yes. That's what it's gonna be Thursday. Hey, you hear me? I already know what day it's gonna be. I mean, so bad shoes. Yeah, Craig, you gotta do that. I want to see the shoes you want to put up there today.
So, Craig, what you want to do? You want to save it for next week, or you want to do it today?
Do it now.
Do it now. All right, no problem.
People off today.
Piss some people off today.
With that, these shoes that we're about to design with words starts with a soul. Not a soul, but a soul, you know, what touches you to earth, that's floating in nowhere, the soul.
Yeah,
I had to run and go get him right quick. I'm a little winded. So yeah, before I start, I know I went on a little tangent, but as a person who, not only wears shoes or collect shoes or like good stuff, one thing it's kind of weird how people always complain about what people like to do with their money, what they like to collect. People collect basketball cards. People collect Lululemons, Funko Pops. But you can't wear none of that stuff. Yes, I do wear shoes. I collect shoes. I do all that good stuff. But yeah, so this week I've been gone for a while. Excuse me. So this week I'm gonna do something like, as a collector, you try to get all the shoes you can possibly get. This week early in November I wound up getting it, but this week I'm gonna go because I've been going away, so I'm gonna do a couple of shoes. This week is the shoes that I'm going to do. It's just for a whole season that he wore these shoes. It's the 96-97 season, and Jordan wore the Air Jordan 12 now. This November, I wound up getting the first shoe that he wore in the game, which was the Taxis. This is the first shoe he wore. Then after he wore this shoe, he did start wearing the red shoe, the cherry. He usually wore these with the alternate. The jersey, the black with the red stripes. The next shoe he didn't wear, but it's still part of the collection, was the Obsidian Blue. And after the Obsidian Blue, he started wearing, he had released the Breads, the black and red flu games. Mind you, this shoe came out way before he wore it in the game. They just call it the flu game because actually it's the shoe that he wore. And then this first game went in the finals that he wore, we consider these the playoffs 12. So he wore these game 1 of the finals. So with all these shoes, this is the finally was able to do it. I finally got all 5 shoes that came out in the season. This is all 5 original colorways. So yeah, this is what I'll do this week. I know y'all wanted me to do the shoes right here. These are the shoes that came out yesterday that I made a post about earlier. These are the Gamma 11s. This is a little bonus shoe. But yeah, this is what I'm. That's for you, John.
I appreciate that, bro.
Oh yeah, the Black Cats. These came out Black Friday. Then we throw it in as extra. All Black Friday. All dead stock, you know. So yeah, I still been buying shoes even though I haven't been on the show. And y'all gotta stop with this too old to buy shit. Stop worrying about what people do with their money. That's all, yo. Stop worrying about what people doing with their money. Just realize if I got enough money to buy all these damn shoes, like you think I got enough money to have somewhere to eat and sleep? Like it make no sense.
I had to breathe when it came out.
Well, Craig, you already know you are a thorn in a lot of people's sides. So whenever you post something, and they're going to go at you with a lot of crazy things.
Yeah, but they don't gotta take it personal. Damn.
I mean, that's the only way they know how to cope with things at times.
Craig, the only problem is every week in the chat, they was asking about you every week. It's not a week they wasn't asking about you. Not one. See, last week they thought you was officially gone last week.
I was like, yeah.
So like, hey, he go.
Don't worry, Christmas is almost over and I'll be back in. Shit, I'm back now.
It just feels like
You're back now, irritating people.
he came back full force.
They passed my test for flying colors. They becoming the Zesty Jeffries they hate.
That's a fact.
All right, y'all. Man, I'm supposed to be watching my game at the moment.
Hey, Brandon, what I tell you about the Bears?
Man,
I know you only want to talk about that.
I don't really want to talk about the Bears this season. This season, I don't really want to talk about the Bears this season. Well, we ain't talking about the Bulls. That's what we're not talking about.
I don't want to talk about this.
What are the Bulls? How do the Bulls? What do the Bulls do?
I don't want to talk about this. Talk about Sacramento. Talk about Sacramento.
I'm waiting for tomorrow because I know there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on once that you can start trading people you signed. It's really for the Knicks and the Milwaukee. I want to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's gonna be the big conversation. Big conversation is gonna be the Knicks and Milwaukee. I think the Lakers are gonna be a part of those conversations too. They need some athletic wings.
Yeah, but the Lakers
are always in the conversation.
Deadline. If the Lakers make any deals, it's not going to be to the trade deadline.
The Lakers can actually do much at the moment.
Why don't think they can?
I mean, who can they trade to get someone who's impactful?
Because you don't need impactful offensive players. You need impactful defensive players. And who can be on the floor at the same time.
Yeah, who can you trade to get? I mean, the Lakers don't really have too much that they can offer up.
They all that future All-Star Reeves.
Hey, New Orleans got a couple of players I think the Lakers should go after. Yeah, Austin Reeves is realistically, he's their best trade asset.
Because LeBron.
What's up, fellas?
Somebody's.
How y'all doing?
That's David.
Oh, what's up?
Is that you with all that background noise, David?
Well, the beeping, that's my car. The backup sensor. How y'all guys doing?
All right.
So what's the topic? Is anybody could surpass LeBron?
Yeah, we did name a few players. I think we named six. So we named Ant-Man, Jokic, Giannis, Shai, Luka, and Wemby. Just seeing what they could do in their careers if they could pass LeBron James up, because LeBron and Jordan is considered the two greatest. But it's going to be hard for everyone. The only one that we say has really a chance is maybe if Shai could keep up what he's doing. But then again, he has to have some defensive awards to actually be in that conversation.
I don't even think you really need defensive accolades anymore. Like the way everybody talks about Jokic, basketball player, I've heard that several times. Defense don't matter. So as long as they could put up the point stats and the assist stats and gather enough other trophies, I think somebody eventually could in the media's eyes, but I don't think anybody could ever have a better career than LeBron is having. I think that's an impossibility.
And part of that because of the defensive stats. We're going to see great offensive players in this league, but with this league having a hard time with its great offensive players and great defensive players at the same time. I believe that's the issue. Because Jokic is a great player, but
I mean, to be in the top 10, yes, but not to be in that upper echelon with Michael Jordan and LeBron.
Yeah,
and
I
Kareem.
agree with
I don't
that.
think it's possible.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's possible to be in the top 10 while being a one-way player like Steph and Magic. But to be like, for example, the GOAT conversation to me is just LeBron, Jordan, and maybe Kareem. Kobe isn't in it for several reasons. Magic and Curry obviously aren't because they don't play on both sides of the ball. Bird isn't in it because of
I
lack
don't
of
have Kobe
longevity.
at my top 10.
There's a lot. Hey, David, that's not even a bad take. I got him in the tail end of my top 10. So I just don't understand.
Shaq, right?
No, because I just don't think his career is good enough to be as good as like Kareem or someone like Duncan. You know what I mean?
His Kareem isn't good enough. Like he came out to a very slow start. He had a very good middle, and then the end was bad.
Yep, that's a fact. He won one every. I mean, Kobe's best argument, David, is really predicated on longevity and accolades, but which is a good argument, but there's a lot of holes in his
predicated on
career.
his championships. You take that same career, you take away all the championships, he won't even be considered top 10.
That is true. His 18 All-Stars, 15 All-NBAs, 12 All-Defensive Teams are impressive, but he has a lot of holes, David, and that's why I can't put him anywhere near my top 5, let alone top 3.
Yeah, and I don't have Mike top 5. Like Mike's top 5 for me. He doesn't even sniff LeBron. I'm sorry about that. Like his defense is praised, but it's not real. His defense is not as good as the media made it out to be. He didn't deserve half of his awards he got on defense. I'm sorry. You watch him play some one-on-one defense, you see him get cooked all the time.
That's a fact. He was not a great
Who do you say, Jordan? Jordan got cooked every time?
Yeah, he was not a great on-ball defender at all. No, he was an off-ball defender. He was a decent roamer for his position. He was great in the passing lane. He was used as a free safety. Like that's.
I mean, Jordan was superior to everyone in his era. Like there's not even a question. I don't know what you guys was watching,
his
but
era is weak. We've already established this.
It doesn't matter how weak you think his era is, but he was superior.
Yeah,
to the utmost.
Okay, so
superior.
if like say you're a 13-year-old and you're put into a 10-year-old league, and all your competition is weak, does that make you great? No.
Well, what if you're 13 with everyone and you make them feel like they're 10-year-olds? Is that still weak?
Yeah.
You're playing in the position with nobody. You got no.
And you so great that you make them play like they 10 years old. That's
no, he does not. Who's his comp? Who's his comp at shooting guard? He had none.
It's
no comp at shooting guard.
Here we go. Here we go. One guy. It's a comp. So it's a comp when it's a one-on-one.
It's funny because LeBron faced two other guys at
his position.
Hey, David, LeBron faced two other guys at his position, which were better than Clyde Drexler. Yeah. Kawhi and KD are better than
Like,
Clyde. So
see, I'm talking about the comp. When you talk about comp is also for the awards.
yep,
You have to have competition for the awards. If there's no competition in your, especially back then when it was a position based,
It
if you have no
it
comps
was
at your
two
position, of
guards.
course
It
you can
wasn't
rack up all
shooting
the
guard. It was
awards.
two guards and forwards. It wasn't no just shooting guards. It was two guards and forwards.
No, it wasn't. It was position. There was center spots, guard spots, and forward spots. Forwards got
Exactly.
forwards.
It wasn't
Shooting
shooting
guards got
guard,
shooting
point
guards.
guard. Sometimes they had 2 point guards
But
as
it's
a
still, you have to be a guard to get it. It had positions. He was never a
that's a
small
fact.
forward until he played for Washington when they
That's a
put him at
fact.
small forward because he was too old to play shooting guard. So they put him at small forward. He had no comp in his position at all
Jordan didn't
to
have to have
go
a comp
against him in those
in his
defensive
position.
awards.
He was dominant more than everyone.
Yeah, I think
And that's true. But if you
Because he had
play
no
like
comp. Like if
I
you
think
LeBron,
dominate a bunch of losers, does that make you great? No.
who's the losers?
Clyde
And why were
Drexler,
they
Reggie
losers?
Miller,
All the he was
Mitch
going
Richmond,
against guys like John Starks.
yeah,
John Starks, his competition for Jordan.
Mitch Richmond.
John Starks, a guy who was 6'1".
Not even that, David. Mitch Richmond, Reggie Miller. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, exactly. Like what comp?
Like,
Name
yeah,
the comp. Name somebody who was competition for him besides Clyde Drexler. That's it. And he played in the West.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't really discredit someone because he dominated a whole era.
Yes, you
Because you
can.
think that his
error
competition
attacks
wasn't
all
as
the
good as
time.
players today. Then again, what
Error
Jordan did
attacks
in
all
his
the time.
that's a
time,
fact.
what Jordan did in his time was something that we never seen before.
Yes, we have.
I think I
Julius
see
Erving,
what
we
David.
saw him do it.
I think I
Who?
see what David is saying. We air attack the players that played between the 60s and 80s, but we don't do it for the 90s. I feel like that's
I'm just saying,
inconsistent.
like with
You know?
who did you see dominate the game like
Gary
Jordan?
Payton played in the 90s. He only won a championship
seen-
when LeBron was on a roster.
I didn't
team.
see it
So
with
what
my
is he
eyes,
talking
but I know
about?
Okay,
Dr.
like I
J
said, we've
dominated
never seen
basketball.
someone dominate like Jordan before that.
Kareem,
He
Kareem?
scored a lot. Big deal.
He didn't just score a lot.
Game is to score more than your team.
Yes, he did. That was his main attribute, was scoring.
Roy, don't you guys think Kareem dominated almost as much as Jordan? In terms
Yeah,
of
but
like
like I
what he
said, we've
did?
never
more.
seen him do that. It's like we've never seen someone do that
I saw the
before.
last bit of him. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
So you saw the last bit of man. You trying to summarize his whole career as he was not
I'm
that
not
great of a
summarizing
player.
anything. I'm talking about like he went up against the best in the beginning of his career. He went up against the best. He had competition. Then the competition all went away. They all started to get
league
old.
MVPs are positionless.
And then the competition came back towards the end of his career.
Is league MVPs
That's a fact.
positionless? Only guards can win them. I'm confused about your point. Like, there's MVPs is not a positionless thing. Yeah, the defensive is.
Come on, this
you
is the
saying
media we're talking about here.
You saying
Jordan played on great
so
teams, which allowed him. If he doesn't play on a 72-10 team, he's not winning the MVP. Come on now. You have to play on great teams to win MVPs.
Actually,
It ain't just
David,
you.
actually, in that weak ass
Jordan
league,
should have won
he just
10
wouldn't do it.
MVPs, no matter how great his team was.
Now, I'll say
LeBron
this,
should have
David.
won 11.
I mean, it's not. This is not even about LeBron James. That's the issue. Like LeBron, we all know LeBron James is great. Most of us consider him the greatest, but there's no reason to say Michael Jordan was not this great player.
Yeah.
They're literally neck and neck.
I could discount them all I want, man. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan. Never have been a Michael Jordan fan. I don't care about Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't think he's that great that
I'm
everybody
not a
loves him out of the
Kareem fan like that. I'm not a Larry Bird fan like that, but I believe those two are top 10 players all time.
They are. And we got to acknowledge
I
their
never
greatness.
said he's not top 2. That's what I said.
You got a bias against Jordan.
You sound like it.
I said he's not top 5. He's top 5 to me. He ain't top 2.
He's
That
not
wasn't
top
the
5
question.
to you?
The question was, do you
No,
have,
he's
a,
top 5. He's not top 2.
do you have a bias against
That's
Jordan?
okay. Who's number 2?
I mean, I
LeBron.
personally think
It's LeBron, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you said Wilt is number 2. Why is Wilt number 2?
Yeah, I think Wilt's a bit
Because
higher.
Wilt Chamberlain
Wait, he
dominated
talk
the game
about
like
competition
nobody
and
else
bring up
ever
Wilt?
did.
I'm curious
He
about this
had
one.
competition. He played against the best
Oh
centers.
man, I'm going to go cook
The
some
centers
Sunday
are there
dinner
were all
behind that.
stacked.
I'm going to go cook some
The
dinner
centers were
behind
all stacked in his day. He played against Kareem. He played against Wilt. I mean, he played against
He played against Kareem at the tail end of his career.
Russell.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
played against
I'll say
Bob
this though,
McAdoo.
David. I'll say
Like, he
this.
played against
Kareem
the
had
best of the best.
no, David. Kareem had the toughest center comp, not Wilt. Like Kareem played in the 70s and 80s. Wilt barely played in that era.
No, but
You know,
in
I
the
just
70s, the center position became very loose. Like, it was there.
B-Lee,
Wilt was there.
why you letting
And
this
then they
nigga
went
talk
away.
about this dumb shit, bro? He's
I
saying
mean,
Jordan
he
didn't
can
What's
play
say
dumb?
what he
nobody.
wants.
What's
You know,
dumb?
he can say what he wants. It's
Hold
Why
on,
fine.
hold on.
speaking on
What
this?
did
Just
I?
because I
You
don't
ain't even
agree
see
with
it,
it,
bro. You
don't
just
mean he
said,
Hold
can't
on.
say it.
Yeah, most of what David is saying
but
is
he
facts.
discrediting everything
Most of what
Jordan
David is saying is
saying. It's
facts.
not facts, bro. It's
Yes,
not
it is.
facts. Jordan dominated his era, and he got the best resume. You can match up with anybody.
No, he
Don't you
fucking
like Finals
doesn't.
MVPs?
No, he
No, he
He
doesn't.
got the
doesn't.
most. Don't you
LeBron
like
has the
season
best
MVPs?
No, he
resume.
He got
doesn't.
more than
His
LeBron.
resume
Don't
is
you like
not better
playoff
than
performance?
Kareem and
So CJ.
LeBron, but
Yeah,
they
thank
all
you.
three are neck and neck. Some people can put Kareem and LeBron above Jordan. It's fine, but
Yeah.
Jordan's
Yeah, I don't
resume,
have no
all three
problem
of them are
with
neck and
Well,
neck.
even if
all
they do
three
that, that's
into one
cool. I'm
hat.
Yeah,
just
all three of them are neck
this
and neck.
nigga discrediting everything Jordan do. He's talking about he overrated. He not a good defender. So where do
He
you rank
is
Jordan,
overrated.
David?
You could be a great
Jordan,
player and still be overrated.
Yeah.
Jordan was a
How
great
can you be
defender.
a great player and overrated? How
Had
do
a
that?
defensive
What that?
conversation
You
with
Because
can.
they're
What are you
saying he's
talking
the
about?
greatest ever. That's how.
Yeah.
They're saying he's the greatest ever. And he's not. So that makes him overrated.
He is, and he proved it. Tell me why he's not the greatest ever. He proved
No
that he's the
and
greatest
no.
ever with team success, stats, playoff, and the finals. So tell me
Bullshit.
why he's not the greatest ever.
You
I
got a
already
bias.
did. He's not as
Match
good
up
at
his final.
defense as they
Match up.
say he is. All
I
he
tell
did,
you what,
all he did was he was on the best teams. Like, you
He
don't
made them the
match up
best team.
straight up.
He
No, he
made them the
didn't.
best team. That's why they was the best
They
team.
went 55 and 27 without his ass.
What do that mean? They went to the second
That
round. They
means
didn't
they
go to
had
the finals.
success
That
without
shows you
him. That shows you how good the
success.
team
The
was
second round.
without him.
That's not success. The second round. That's good, but that's
That
not
is
success.
success. If
I'm
you lose
tired
your
of hearing
best
this
player,
stupid shit.
why
I
would
thought I
you
was
still
going to
be able to
listen,
win
but
50 games?
y'all niggas are just going too far with this ignorance. Jordan don't got the most stats. He don't got the most accolades. He don't got the most achievements. He don't got the most records. At the end of the day, since he don't got none of those, and he's only number one in very
He
few
got everything that
categories,
your GOAT
he's
got, but
only not
more.
even
He got
number one
everything
in
your
the
GOAT
most
got, but
categories.
more and less
So that
time.
means he's not the GOAT. Nigga, you can be
He
subjective
got
all you want to.
everything your
Just say
GOAT
that you're
got, but
biased, nigga.
more
But to say
with less time.
objectively that Jordan had, I don't care, nigga. That's your personal bias.
Of course
Nobody
you don't
actually
care.
goes by
That's your
that.
personal
When you
bias.
talking about
I'm talking
NBA
about facts.
career, no, that's not
Descriptive
facts, nigga.
facts.
That's your personal
Highest
bias.
points per game
Just
in the
admit,
season,
no, it's
Jordan.
not.
Highest points
No,
per
it's not.
game in the finals
No, he's
performance,
not. It's
Jordan.
tied with Wilt
Highest points
Chamberlain.
per game in
Okay,
the
he don't got
playoffs,
the most points,
Jordan.
nigga. He don't got the most points in
finals
the
MVPs,
playoffs
So
or the
what? He's
regular
got the most
season.
playoff
He don't
points.
got the most steals.
best
He don't
finals
got the most
percentage,
championships.
Jordan,
He don't got the most
100%.
all NBAs. He don't got the most all defensive teams. He don't got the most all stars. He don't got the most player of the weeks. He don't got the most player of the months. Like I said, nigga, he don't got the most of anything more than LeBron. LeBron got the most of everything.
Y'all value MVPs, he got more than LeBron. Y'all value finals MVPs, he got more than
He has
LeBron. Y'all
one
brought
more.
Yeah, he got,
value
yeah,
finals
he do got
performances,
those, but
he got
LeBron
better
got more of
performances than
everything else,
LeBron.
nigga. He got more of everything else. Who got more all NBAs?
That's
LeBron. Who got more
that don't-
first
that don't-
team?
that's
Who
all
got
for-
more
I
first
told you,
team
that's all
all
for playing
NBAs?
longer though. He played
LeBron.
15 seasons.
It don't
Who
matter.
cares if he
It don't
played
matter.
longer?
It do matter.
LeBron got
Jordan did
13
more
all NBA
in less
seasons.
seasons than LeBron did in 23
Listen,
seasons. He's
one
still
talk at a
searching
Hold
for a
on, let
6
me
ring.
finish this real quick.
One talk at a
Because
time.
LeBron got 13 first team all NBAs, nigga, within 15 years. That's more than Jordan. So fuck your longevity, nigga. That's your personal preference. I still got 13 first team all NBAs, way more than Jordan. That's the most all time, little nigga.
That's because all for longevity,
Yeah, fuck
bro.
your
Nah, man,
longevity,
Fuck his
nigga. What you got to say
He
about
played
that?
8 more years down. He
Nah,
played
man.
8 more years
13
down.
first team all
He
NBAs
got
in
them in his
15
first
seasons,
15
nigga.
seasons. What don't you
Yeah, nigga.
understand?
All right, so
Fuck
why
your
do
longevity.
LeBron
I
with
got
the 10
13
finals?
first team all
He went to
NBAs in
10
15
finals.
seasons, nigga.
He
Where's your
don't got no
longevity at?
3-peats or no
I got 8
dynasties.
straight
Explain
finals
that if
appearances,
he's so
nigga, and I
dominant.
didn't quit.
Yeah.
That's
Nigga, be a man
dominance,
and put
nigga.
Kobe
Yeah,
He
on
don't
the
got no
court, nigga.
3-peats or no dynasties.
Hey,
ain't got
And he
no.
had the most
Bandwagon,
Jordan
repeat
couldn't
it
even go
again.
to four
Hey,
straight
Bandwagon,
finals,
repeat it
nigga.
again.
Fuck
Repeat
a
it again.
three-peat,
That's
nigga.
bullshit.
Especially when he don't got an
Hey,
eight.
What are you
New World,
talking about?
And you will listen to what
That
bandwagon
man
got to
can't
say.
do it.
Listen to what
Billy,
That man
bandwagon
bro.
got to say.
can't do it.
Oh,
That's why you saying
bandwagon, my
fuck it.
bad, brother. I
Whatever he
was trying
can't
to
do, you
hop
Yeah,
say
on.
yeah.
Go
Let's
fuck
watch
ahead,
it.
this
man.
bandwagon. Go ahead, bandwagon.
Billy,
That's what I'm saying, man. Be a man and put Kobe over Jordan's ass, man.
Exactly.
Go ahead and do that shit.
Put Wood over LeBron ass then.
Exactly.
You
No,
said
because
what?
Okay
LeBron
then.
did
No.
more.
Yeah.
Cause what?
Because
How
LeBron
he
did
did more
more.
than Jordan?
Not because you the Kobe
Well,
guy,
everything
right?
else, hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all say y'all like finals MVPs, right? Jordan got more. Y'all say y'all like
Who
champions.
cares?
Jordan got
Bron
more.
His
got
How did
three
he
team.
on
do
three
more than
different teams.
Jordan?
That's better than what Jordan got.
No,
Ain't
it's
no
better to
nigga in
do it one
NBA
team and
history.
build your team.
LeBron
He
is
ain't
the
chase.
only
He ain't
nigga
running
in
around
NBA
chasing
history
rings.
to win 3 Finals MVPs on 3 different franchises, nigga. That's way better than anything Jordan has ever
we
done.
talk about the topic.
2016 by itself is greater than any championship Jordan has ever gone through.
Nah, nah.
2018 is better than any
Fact.
championship Jordan
That's a
has ever
fact.
What's
gone
better
through.
than 2 3-peats? What's better
2007
than
is
what
better than
LeBron
any
did better
championship
than two
Jordan had ever
3-peats?
gone to because Jordan
No,
never
no,
scored
from
25
3-1.
points straight against a
My
team
God,
by
bro.
himself like LeBron
That's
That's
did
a
in
fact.
'07
yeah,
when he was
nigga.
22
That's a
years
Billy
old.
fact.
had
Yeah,
Jordan
nigga.
never took a team
And
that
he
was just put
lost. He
together at the
lost.
trade deadline to the NBA Finals by his damn
Yep.
self. Jordan never
That's a
did that.
fact.
I
Jordan
tell you
never
what's better than
led
That's a
two
fact.
both
three-peats, a
teams
Jordan never
in
motherfucking
lost.
every
AP.
single statistical category in the
Yeah.
finals. LeBron did that. Jordan never
Not only
averaged a
that, Nero.
triple double in the
Yeah.
finals, nigga. LeBron did that. So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
nigga, LeBron is better than Michael Jordan in
Yeah,
every
LeBron
aspect of
never
the
averaged
game.
11
And he
Not
assists in
He
only
the
got the
cook his
that,
finals.
stats
fucking
not only
to
ass,
that,
prove it.
Jordan
man.
did
but
that.
And he
Jordan
got
had
the
the
LeBron
stats
never
difficult job.
scored
accolades
50 and
and
Jordan
won
had
in
the
the
achievements
finals.
to
difficult job
prove it,
Jordan
of
nigga.
did
any
that.
You got
superstar
LeBron
ever.
motherfucking
never averaged
sauteed,
41
nigga.
in the finals. Jordan did that. So what's your
Jordan
point?
never had
Nigga,
eight
fuck
40-point
Jordan.
games
Jordan
in the playoffs.
sucks.
LeBron
Jordan
did that.
sucks. Fuck Jordan.
Hey, y'all,
Shit.
can
Jordan
we
sucks.
get back
Everybody
on the
else sucked
topic,
then.
please? Can we get back on the
No.
topic, y'all? I don't know where B Lee went, but
I
like,
cook this dumbass nigga all day because he don't know shit about Michael Jordan's career.
that's
No, you
cool.
mad
Like,
because
what?
Jordan got
Why?
more than your guy,
What
and you
does
always gonna be
what
mad
do
about it. You
players?
always gotta deal with your
Just like
man that
Jordan
lose a
got less
record in the
points than
finals.
LeBron, just
What
like
We
do
don't
Jordan
gotta
got
deal
less
with that.
assists than
Guys,
LeBron, just
let's
like
go
Jordan
ahead and
got
get
less
back on
3-point
topic.
shots
Stop, bro.
made than
Y'all are
LeBron,
Go
just
ahead,
like
All
B.
right,
Jordan
guys,
got
Go
let's
ahead,
get
B.
back
less
on
All
topic.
NBAs than LeBron, less All
Ishmael,
Stars.
Let B. Lee get
Ishmael,
back
I
on
guess
topic, bro.
Ishmael, I guess you want to go back to the topic we was talking about, who's could surpass
Yes,
LeBron James. So go
yes.
ahead and give us your take.
Thank you. um, I just want to say I think that in my perspective that it's going to take the longevity aspect for a player to surpass LeBron. And like y'all said, it's really difficult today where a lot of players seem to be constantly getting injured. I don't know. We're going to really be able to see that um, maybe in our lifetime, where it's just the numbers are really backing up LeBron, and you got some of the accolades like the All NBAs and the All Stars. It's just that, and especially like his number one thing to me was like the most prestigious record in the NBA is the all-time scoring leader, and so it's like there's nobody that I see that's really close. I don't really understand why people are putting Wemby in there. He hasn't even had a playoff minute yet. Like he's hardly like even playing 60 games, and it's like Luka with the injuries, and even though they're playing at a faster pace, it's just I hardly really see that. So it's like in my perspective, like I said, I just really see it as the longevity aspect. You can probably have people try to match up with his peak and whatnot, but I think LeBron is like it's clear that he's really known more for his longevity, his sustained excellence, his efficiency as an elite scorer. It's like you have to see if people can match that. That's really hard to do.
I
Like
think
Kevin Durant.
Ishmael, one thing for Wemby, this is his third season. LeBron didn't play. It was in the playoffs his first 2 seasons either. So Wemby's potential is what puts him in there.
Well, here's the thing: when LeBron was also All NBA his second year, and I know that, but I'm saying like for people to put him in that
They had that
conversation.
65-game rule.
Yeah, but LeBron was playing 70-something games in his second year, in his third year. You know what I mean? And he was all, and some people even considered him a top 5 player, top 10. The latest, the least. And so yes, Wemby hasn't played a playoff minute yet, and I think he will this year. It's a high chance, but before people put him in that consideration, I think he should at least play some playoff minutes and can show that he's actually durable. So that's my thing about it. I'm not saying like, once he's get in there, then okay, then we can see something, and he has a dominant performance in those situations. But like now, like people, it's not that. You also have to have a peak. You also have a time in your career where you are also one of the best players in the league, right? Or at least the best player in the league. And LeBron has shown that he has been the best player in the league for several seasons. Most consensus will say that. And then at the end, at what's going on now, it's the fact that his longevity is like superseding everybody. So that's why it's like, it's really hard. Like the league is really talented. It's going on, and a lot of people. It's a lot of scoring, but it's just like it's really hard to be able to match the impact LeBron has through the duration of his career.
That's because everybody's focused on one side of the ball now. LeBron is the last person to be able to
Two-way player,
offensive and defense. I'm telling y'all, it's going back to you either offense or you a put back defender. That's what it's come down to. No one's going to be able to play both sides of the ball, running up and down, trying to play defense and score at the same time. It's too fast for that. It's not going to happen.
No, it ain't. Shai plays both sides of the ball. He just doesn't get recognized for it. Jason Tatum plays both sides of the ball. He just doesn't get recognized for it.
Wait a
Jaylen
second.
Brown plays both sides of the ball.
Hold on.
Jaylen Brown plays both sides of the ball.
But that's not what Craig is, because like at least LeBron was considered either the best or top 5 best defender at one point in his career. Even Kobe Bryant was considered an elite.
Jaylen Brown was never number 2 in DPOY while winning a final.
Right, exactly. Right, and then like Shai is not even the best defender.
He's
on
acting
his
like
team.
There's no two-way players. Plenty. They
No,
just
he's
don't
not.
get recognized for it.
That's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying, bro. He's saying
Yes,
like
he did.
Kobe,
He said either you're an offensive player or you're a put-back guy.
you're taking it too literal. You got to take it like you're taking it too literal. It's in a situation like amongst the elite. Kobe Bryant and LeBron James was considered one of the best two-way players at one point in time in their careers, right? And Kobe Bryant was considered a top 5 defender at one point with just DPOY votes in all defensive teams, and LeBron anchoring a defense. Shai is not considered even the best defender on his team. LeBron has, and so it's hard for him.
Yes, because he's full of guys with a bunch of players that are great defenders, so he gets lost in the shuffle. He's also a great defender.
So it's not. That's what I'm saying.
But Ishmael, ain't that kind of gonna like go against it if we compare, like for instance, Steph and Jokic, like dudes like that, because we can see how great they is on offense, that we can like kind of exclude the defensive part.
What do you ask? I don't know what you asked me. What do you ask?
Like you're saying they're not good two-way players, but they.
That it supersedes their defense. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, they could still be dominant on what they do and how they affect the game.
Of course, if they're dominant, but the fact is that like someone like what Craig is saying is that Kobe and LeBron are the last greatest of the two-way players that were elite on both sides of the ball in their
LeBron
careers.
can affect the game without being the highest volume scorer, without having the most success.
So can Jason Tatum.
You cannot say that about Jokic and Steph. They have
so
to
can
only
Jason Tatum.
the
Jason Tatum can say that.
Jason Tatum would never be in that GOAT debate. No matter how great he is defensively, he would never be in that GOAT debate.
Yeah, he might not be in the GOAT debate, but I'm saying he's a great two-way player. We still have
there's decent two-way players. He's not great two-way. He's a decent two-way player. But what we're talking about, to surpass LeBron James, you have to be elite throughout the league.
You don't think Jason Tatum
just
is
like
a great player?
Shai is elite, but his defense is not elite as LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan was.
We're not having
Jordan's defense was not elite. Stop it.
We having an elite conversation.
And I mean, you gotta dominate your competition. Like even though LeBron probably didn't win as much, he still dominated.
David all won it.
LeBron won a lot. LeBron won more than most players ever. What you talking about? He didn't win a lot.
No, I'm saying like to the point where he got a winning finals record. I'm not saying he ain't got no success. Like he's still.
Winning
still
finals. What that have to do with anything? He won a lot. He won the most playoff games, most serious. I mean, he got a ton of titles. Won everywhere he won. He won a lot.
But Billy, I'm comparing it to the players right now. They gotta do a lot to surpass LeBron. They gotta dominate their conference, their competition, and be consistent.
Yeah, he's right about that. I don't see anything wrong
when we talk about LeBron, it's different when you had conversations with other players. But when you measure him up with Jordan, that's where it becomes different. But other players, it's not really
You
You
measure
gotta
up with
do a
Jordan
lot to be
how?
compared to LeBron. LeBron
How
did a
is
lot
LeBron?
in his game.
How? What you mean when we measure up to Jordan is not? What you mean by that?
LeBron conversation.
No, I'm saying you might get more pushback when it's comparable like to players like Jordan or players in the top 5. But when we talk about these players right now, they're not really in the top 10 as we speak. So that's what I'm saying. They gotta do a
I
lot
mean, of course
to
they're
be
not
in
a
that
top 10. We're
category.
trying to say what they need to do to be in that conversation, the Mount Rushmore,
That's what I'm saying, B-Lee.
with LeBron.
They gotta dominate their conference, be
Mm-hmm.
consistent, and advance a lot in the playoffs and stay healthy. That's the key part. Stay healthy.
I mean, like that's true, but Duncan did the same thing, and he's not in that conversation as the greatest.
Well, that's because his style. A lot of people don't like his style, and it was more so the Spurs was like more so team oriented, so they was mainly relying on their defense and team defense.
And Tony Parker still a Finals MVP.
No, it's because Duncan was never really had the scoring in order to be associated with those guys. It's like
no, he just sacrificed too much. He had.
I don't want to hear that. No, man. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Sacrificed too much.
I mean, he did. Obviously, he beat Shaq and Kobe. He got 5 rings.
He averaged 27.
Oh my
he
God!
Averaged
I
26
don't think Duncan sacrificed anything. He won his last. He won the one that Tony Parker won. Duncan was the best player of the team. When he won in 14, Duncan just wasn't the same player he was before. So I don't know what he sacrificed.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't sacrifice any scoring. Like
what
over
I'm saying
half of his career,
he sacrificed his scoring. That he only averaged 19 points a game for his career. He sacrificed his scoring.
I mean, because he played a long time. When you play a long time, your stats are going to go down. And he wasn't a huge scorer, anyways.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
He's trying to say that. He's trying to say that Duncan.
Let me finish what I was saying. He averaged
scorer,
26 points a game one time in his career. He did this. He was a scorer. He sacrificed his scoring for the team.
No, Duncan was never a big scorer. Never in his career was he a big
26 points a game 1 year. He did that.
1 year. He wasn't a huge scorer. He definitely was never a huge scorer. He was effective. I don't think he's sacrificed. That's just his game. He's never been a huge scorer.
So how was he able to do it that 1 year then?
That's 1 year. You grant a person? Do you grant somebody that's the best off of what they do just 1 year, or do you grant like this?
No, I'm saying
that's what I mean. If that's the case,
well, if that's the case, Vince Carter should have averaged. He never missed the playoffs. He got the highest winning percentage in the playoffs. Like he started his first year, made All NBA first team. He won back-to-back MVPs. I mean, he dominated for what he did. Sometimes it's about who your team is.
For winning.
Just because he doesn't shoot the ball every time doesn't mean he's sacrificing. That's just the way he played. That's just the way he plays the game. Not everyone is a scorer.
In the beginning of his
Not everyone needs to shoot the ball a lot.
He did a lot when he.
Kevin Garnett if you give Duncan 35 shots a game, of course he's going to average close to 40, but that's just not his game.
How do you know that he sacrificed? Like, what makes you think that he sacrificed his scoring? How do you know?
Because he never averaged 20 shots in a season. So it's more about winning than stats.
That's not his game.
How do you know he can? Well, hold on. How do you know?
He's never been his game.
Because we seen that in 2003 and 2002. That's how we know he could do that.
They do that way for us like that. So
like that don't mean that you can do that like every single year of your career. You can average. Like, I think
Shaq only averaged 30 points a game once in his career. I think only once. But that doesn't mean that. But that doesn't mean that Shaq was sacrificing because he didn't average 30 every year. Michael Jordan averaged 37 for 1 year.
Well, you can affect the game and win in different ways. You don't always got to be a dominant scorer.
The only reason why.
Prime example is Magic Johnson. You could dominate the game in different ways and win.
Let me say it. The only reason why Shaq didn't average 30 points a game because he was a bad free throw shooter. You make him a 60% free throw shooter. He's averaging 30.
He averaged 30.
He averaged 29.7. It was right there.
He averages 60.
I'm just saying, like that doesn't mean he was sacrificed because he couldn't get that. Like LeBron only averaged 30 points twice in his career. That doesn't mean he sacrificed.
Shaq never sacrificed.
Well, every great player sacrificed when they're on great teams. That's just a part of winning. When you want to win, you sacrifice for what the betterment of the team.
His numbers. Shaq always got his numbers. He didn't give a fuck. He wanted his numbers.
Like, what are you on? Like just because
I
you
mean,
think
Duncan always got his number. He didn't care about averaging 30 points per game.
Exactly my point. That's exactly my point.
That doesn't mean he was
But when
sacrificing.
you consistently a top 3 defense, you really don't gotta rely on like averaging 30 points a game. You got other players around you. You always been a good shooting team. So Spurs play in the system in a team game.
In 2022, he averaged 25 points. In 2002, he averaged 25 points a game because he was taking more shots. You don't think if he took the same amount of shots every time, he would still average that?
Bro, he averaged one more shot. He averaged one more shot.
No,
he normally does. And you're saying that's sacrificing.
His first year, he
averaged
shot 15 times
shot.
a game. His second year, he shot 16 times a game. And then as it goes even lower. So he averaged 2 less shots. Then he averaged 3 less shots. Then he averaged 4 less shots. He sacrificed. Come on,
bro. Y'all think, you think scoring is just that simple? Like you think a dude could just shoot 20 shots a game and then they can just average 30?
Tim Duncan could. If Tim Duncan,
he wasn't shooting 20 shots a game though. He was shooting around
y'all think
15.
What Duncan wanted to do. That's not what he wanted to do.
He couldn't do it if he wanted to.
He
couldn't even do it. He couldn't do it. There was no sacrifice.
Why he got 5 rings then?
Bro, I don't know where your logic at, but he couldn't do it.
Why he got 5 rings? It's the logic. Because his weight worked.
He couldn't do it, bro.
He got 5 rings
so
because he played with Shaquille O'Neal and was a sidekick.
We love
that nigga
Karl
was a
Malone and James Harden. They don't got no rings, so they should have sacrificed.
This is the equivalent of people saying, bro, y'all. This is the equivalent of people saying, like, if anybody shot as many shots as Jordan, they can average 37. No, bro,
that's not saying that. I'm saying
that's kind of how it is.
He
didn't
sacrifice. A player can't sacrifice their numbers for winning.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
Could have.
No, you don't have an argument if he didn't win, though, bro. You don't got no argument. He won.
He couldn't do it, bro. He couldn't.
Yes, he could have. What are you talking about? You don't think
he did it for 1 year?
Is talented enough to score 25 points a game? You don't think that? Boy, are you underselling fucking Duncan, man? What the hell?
I'm not underselling. I'm going based on what he did in his game. Like, why would you?
1 year, he averaged 25 points a game. You don't think he could do that multiple seasons? Of course he could.
But he didn't.
Because he sacrificed.
That's why I'm saying Kobe Bryant should have averaged 35 points per game every year, but he just couldn't do it every year. It's just not possible.
Yeah, exactly. It's not possible for you to do it. It's just not possible in this game.
It's not possible.
Well, we not
25. 25? Come on.
But he didn't. He didn't.
That's not his game. Duncan was an all-around player.
Exactly my fucking point. You keep going. That's not. It could have been his game. He sacrificed for the betterment of the team.
Oh my God! If that's the case, I could say Kobe sacrificed because he averaged 37.
You could say Jordan sacrificed.
He did
Jordan averaged like
sacrifice.
37 and 3 steals a game.
They did
like
sacrifice. That's the point. They did.
Jordan sacrificed.
Because Kobe highest scoring average, he didn't win.
All right.
Jordan highest scoring average, they didn't win.
Sacrificed in that instance. Everyone should have had their peak high every single year. If they don't have their peak high every single year, they're sacrificing.
So how can you sacrifice and be a ball hog?
And
I guess that's the only thing you can say is that everyone's sacrificed because everyone don't get their peak stats every year.
Sacrifice more than others.
Everybody, yeah, exactly, Billy. Everybody don't get their peak stats, so everybody sacrifice. Acting like, bro, acting like shooting 20 shots is an easy thing. Like, oh, I can just shoot 20 shots.
He could
right?
have if he wanted
I can get
to.
my
He was
25.
playing alongside a score first guard
God,
in
like,
Tony Parker. He played it.
We know Bill Russell and Tim Duncan can impact the game in different ways, so we don't value them as scorers like we do Kobe and LeBron
that
and
was
AI.
my point. That's why I said
everybody
like that because he wasn't as great of a scorer as a lot of these players. And now people say, well, he sacrificed, and I was like, well, other players sacrifice. So what's your point? If other players sacrifice,
my point was
still not.
Brandon asked.
Well, he's not a better scorer than them, but he's a good scorer. He's not a better scorer than them.
Tim Duncan in those conversations, and I said because he sacrificed his scoring for team betterment. That's what I said.
Well, LeBron and Jordan didn't have to sacrifice their scoring. That's why they're still in it.
Jordan did have to sacrifice his scoring.
Well, obviously, I still call him a ball hog, so he can't be a ball hog that sacrifices scoring. Which one
I never called it. He was a bigger ball hog back when he scored the 37 points a game. He was shooting over 25 shots a game. He lowered it down. He sacrificed for the betterment of the team, but he wanted to average 32 points a game. So that's what he did.
So he's a ball hog who sacrificed his game to being a ball hog, to still be a ball hog.
Of course, you can sacrifice a little bit. Instead of taking 25 shots, he took 22 shots.
Maybe it's just the fact he couldn't do it. He just couldn't. Like, there's no.
Yes, he could have.
Like,
why
if
do he need to do it if he winning?
You got to buy it so much.
So one
Tim
season,
Duncan was a great player. He could score with the best of them.
He could have done that.
Nobody could stop him back then. No one could stop him in his youth.
I mean, Duncan as a scorer is like even in that time when he averaged 25, like he wasn't even the most efficient, especially for a guy that's like a big man. You know what I mean? That's around the rim a lot.
And
so
he's like a poor free throw shooter.
Yeah, right. He's like a poor free throw shooter. His efficiency is just like not there. Even like.
Yet again, he sacrificed.
No, that's not sacrifice.
So
if you're, let me tell you, if you're barely over 500, like barely over, like you're not even like as a big man, and you're a rim, and you're not really sacrificing that much. You're just barely making it as a scorer, and your volume is already pretty low. That doesn't mean much of a sacrifice. It just means you can't do more.
Okay, so him playing with David Robinson, right? He played with David Robinson in the beginning of his career, so he had to share shots with David Robinson.
Good.
Then when David Robinson retired, then he started playing with Tony Parker. So therefore,
what
he has
year
to
did he
sacrifice
average
shots
25 points per game?
2002.
In 2002,
David Robinson was still there. He retired in 2002.
He was on that was his last season.
So what is we saying?
What am I saying? It was his last season.
Why did you bring up he had to
was
play
starting
with
to
Robinson?
fall off.
The only time he averaged 25 was when he played with Robinson.
In his final season. What don't you understand about that? There's context.
So why did you bring up
Robinson?
Robinson? How many seasons he played with Robinson?
99 to 2002.
No, he was drafted in 97.
Let me ask you, who was the highest in 2003? Who was the highest scorer, the second highest scorer on the Spurs? Like, who scored the most points? Like behind
in 2002?
You know, in 2003, like, because that's when he dipped. You're saying you could have averaged. I'm just like, why am I even entertaining this? Like, do stats not matter anymore? Like, we could just say the dudes could just sacrifice. Like, is that what we're doing? Like,
he sacrificed his stats for the betterment.
I don't know why we even brought up this dumbass conversation.
Yeah, I don't even know why.
This is such a dumb conversation. You got 5 players on the court. Everybody's gonna have to sacrifice if you're not the best player on the team. That's just simply the way it fucking goes.
He was the best player on the team, and he sacrificed.
He wasn't the best scorer on the team. He was the best defender on the team. He sacrificed his scoring so other niggas who are better scorers than him could get opportunities. Just because they're better scorers than him, don't make them a better player.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Brandon asked.
We all know Tim Duncan was the best player on that team, but it wasn't predicated off his offense. Yeah, the nigga can score, but he's not the best scorer on that roster.
Yes, but this is what Brandon said. He asked, why isn't Tim Duncan acknowledged for his greatness? And I just said, because he sacrificed his scoring for winning. That's what
he didn't sacrifice anything, though. He's not sacrificing scoring. He just isn't a scorer because there's other niggas. So, like, he's still scoring the basketball. He's still scoring like 15
in that conversation because he wasn't an elite scorer. Simple as that. Even in his best year, he wasn't elite scoring. And even in his best year, 26 points a game is not elite. That's below LeBron's average.
Elite scoring is like 27 to 30 points a game. Like, you're not doing that. You can't be considered an elite scorer.
Okay.
Like, he can score the basketball, but he's not elite.
Not an elite scorer.
Carmelo did it for he averaged 25 points per game for over exactly. He averaged that for over a decade, nigga. That's why we consider him a great scorer, because the consistency and volume. That nigga Tim Duncan doesn't have the consistency or volume of a Karl Malone.
Exactly.
LeBron broke the
Tim
record
Duncan
that Karl Malone had for the most 25 per game.
He can do it.
He never did that, though. That's why we can't put that label on him. If you never did this shit, we can't call you elite.
Yeah, LeBron broke
I
Karl
didn't
Malone.
say he was elite. I never
Nigga.
said that.
Then where are we
Tim
having this
Duncan elite.
conversation for? Like,
Tim
let's just
Duncan
move
is
on from
elite.
Tim Duncan, bro. We know what Tim Duncan is. The
But
nigga's
them
a
dudes
top
you
5
talking
player.
about, they all
He's the
had
only
got
nigga in
0
NBA
rings.
history to
So
have 10 All
his way
NBAs,
work.
10 All
You can't
Defensive
knock
teams,
him from
and
not.
10 All Stars. He's the only nigga to do that. We know he's elite, but he's not an elite scorer.
New World, what on the topic, bro? What do you think people need to do in order to pass LeBron, man?
Nigga, you can't surpass LeBron. It's over with. That's the
The only
greatest
thing to
player in
do,
NBA history, nigga, just going off the resume. If you could do some shit like that, nigga, if you can go to 8 straight finals, nigga, no, I'm gonna sound like a Jordan fan, so I'm gonna chill.
All right.
Nah, but you gotta
New
do some
world.
crazy ass shit for me to be like, yeah, nigga, you surpass LeBron.
New
But I don't
world.
see
What
any of these niggas doing that.
what does a player need to do to surpass Jordan today?
To surpass Jordan,
Yes.
you gotta lead with stats, my nigga, and then you gotta win at least multiple championships. Like, you ain't gotta win them in a row, you ain't got a three-peat or nothing. If you can win at least 3 or 4, then you can get put into that conversation. You gotta win at least 4 finals MVPs, or at least 3. Like, I feel like you gotta get to around that level of dominance. Cause like the way Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Wilt, and Bill Russell, the way those 5 niggas dominated the game of basketball, like, it's hard to replicate. You gotta be on the similar tier to those niggas to even be considered in the conversation. So you gotta have hella stats. Huh?
Who is close today?
Close?
Yeah.
Probably Giannis, because he's got 2 MVPs and a Defensive Player of the Year. He's got a championship. He's got a Finals MVP. He's building up his stats. Averaging 30 points a game the last few years. So, in my opinion, as far as accolades, he's the closest. But I'm not sure if he can keep it up and keep going. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really know, because it's the landscape of the NBA right now is hard to be dominant from a winning perspective, because winning is a part of the shit. I'm not going to pretend that winning is not a part of the shit, but it's really hard to just have that type of dominance winning, unless you're just on a team like OKC from the beginning and y'all just run off a couple before anybody can really stop y'all, and before y'all got to start paying hella players. It's hard to do. It's hard to be lucky to get in a situation like that. But accolades wise, Giannis is the closest.
All right. So
the
who
problem
has
with
the
Giannis is
best
that he started too late.
potential right now? Who has that potential to be in that conversation?
Jokic and Shai and
I think
possibly Luka, because the way Luka started his career as a scorer, like, he could potentially, but he has to win more hardware. Like, not like championships, but championships, yeah, for sure. He definitely still has to win, but he needs to get like some MVPs under his belt. Maybe win a cup MVP, the cup tournament a couple times, get a Western Conference MVP. Like, he needs to get some hardware under his belt for me to really be like, okay, nigga, you in this conversation, especially since he's not an American player, so I can't really boost him with the Olympics. Like, he's not really, I mean, maybe, but they're not going to beat Team USA. So
what about
what's the
problem is that the way the game is played now is just like the 60s. Remember the 62 MVP season? That's the stat lines is crazy. It's going to be that time where it's going to have crazy stat lines. It's going to have to take some extra.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to compete for MVPs. Jokic, like I said, Giannis and Jokic are the only ones I can definitively say, as far as accolades wise, that are kind of on pace. Jokic, with the stats, and he's got the 2 MVP. Or no, he got 3 MVPs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got 3 MVPs. So yeah, like, him and Giannis got the most accolades of this era so far.
Okay. So how many MVPs, Finals MVPs, and championships is needed to like be in that conversation?
I think you need at least 3 to 4 regular season MVPs, because that shows that you sustained a certain level of dominance over your peers. And I think you need to have at least 3 Finals MVPs. You don't got to win them in a row, like I said, but you got to have at least 3 of them things.
So basically 3, 3, and 3.
Well,
you in that conversation.
Yeah, you gotta at least be 3, 3, and 3 with some crazy ass stats, because at the end of the day, stats are gonna be like that's gonna tell what your production was over that time and how dominant you truly were, especially when you start passing up some of these old heads on these all-time lists. So I think you need the 3-3-3. You need a shit ton of stats, right? And some form of longevity. Like I feel like you got to at least play 15 seasons, like at the very least, and put together like a solid 10-year stretch.
Exactly what I said. 10 years at least.
Yeah, you got to put a solid 10-year stretch. But I like the longevity, so I want to see niggas play. I mean, we see what KD and Steph are doing. Motherfucking Al Horford won a championship later in his years. You know, we're starting to see players have better longevity. Obviously, there's levels to it. But, you know, at the end of the day, I want to see players play a little bit longer in their career. Because once that starts happening, we could definitely start, you know, getting rid of this narrative that, you know, you have to have a short career to be great. Like, I don't like hearing that type of shit. So,
No,
you know, I
you
think
don't
that
have to have
narrative
a
will
short
change once
career to
more
have
players
great.
start
You
playing
gotta
longer.
have enough hardware to make it look like you had a long career. That's how great you were.
I
I
do
mean,
think
that nigga quit 3 times in his career. It took him 19 years to play 15 seasons, but somehow these niggas think he doesn't have longevity. I don't fucking understand that.
I think we are seeing the stat lines consistently. I think that is what we're in the era that
Who's making all that
Oh, who
noise?
got
What
that
the
background
hell?
noise?
That's me. Sorry about that.
I think
Yeah,
I
going
mute
think,
up, David. I can't hear
yeah,
what
I am. I'm
King
gonna
yeah,
John
mute.
was
put it
saying.
on mute, guys. Yeah, I think the thing with Jordan, because the minimum that we're saying people should have 3-3-3. Jordan has that, and he has more in a shorter period of time than what we expecting guys to have in 20 years. So that's why Jordan is put in that conversation just like that, because of what he has. He has the 5 MVPs, he has the 6 Finals MVPs, he has the 6 titles, he has the 30 points per game, he has the 10 scoring titles. Right there puts Jordan in that conversation, no matter how you want to slice it up. And
Mm-hmm.
no matter how many years people play, they probably won't accomplish that.
Yeah, it's very hard to get to that
Yeah.
level.
Yeah,
Like it really is, especially
yeah,
with the
you're
landscape of the NBA. It's way more competitive. Like to really set yourself aside to be head and shoulders over the league, where they'll be like, "Yeah, nigga, we about to give you 3 MVPs," and you know, like that's Jokic doing that was already like, damn, like he's really that good. Like fuck, like I don't like this nigga, but he did what he did, so it's like shit.
He should
like,
already have 4 MVPs, in my opinion.
I don't think
I
he should
mean,
have 4. That's
I think
going way
I
too
think
fucking
they
far.
gave
But
one
3
of
definitely.
his MVPs to Joel,
No, they
so
didn't.
they paid it back. Joel should have had one of those MVPs that they gave to Jokic,
To Jokic,
and
exactly.
the
They
year he
traded
won it,
MVPs.
it should have been Jokic, so it evened out.
Nah, it should have been
Yeah.
Shai's year.
Well, I mean, you could say that, but I mean, you know, I wouldn't necessarily
Shai,
disagree with you. But
Shai
what
had the number
Jokic was
1
doing,
seed.
bro, I understand because they had some bias against younger players. You know, like the media always has bias against these young guys because you heard the narratives they were spitting about
Except for
OKC.
Derek.
Even though they were doing all that winning, they were like, "Oh, these guys are young and inexperienced, and they're gonna fall flat on their face in the playoffs, and this, that, and the third." And most of the time, that is right because we saw what Utah was doing a few years ago, where they were the number 1 seed and they were killing everybody in the regular season. They get to the playoffs and fall off. You know, we saw that with the Raptors in the East. You know, we've just seen it happen many times. So they're not necessarily wrong in saying that, but, you know, they had too much bias against Shai to give him the MVP last year.
I mean,
Or
and
not
then
last year,
again,
but the year
yeah, the
before.
year before. But then
Yeah.
again, I think Jokic got 2 MVPs with lower than a 4th seed.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's why I didn't really believe that this nigga was as good as these niggas were saying. Like,
I mean, he's good, but then again, when people
His
say
team was he was that good for his team to be that bad. That's why they gave it to him.
but
No,
then
they
again,
man,
that's not how
I
the
just don't like
MVPs
that
work.
logic.
That's the problem. The
That's
MVP's
so
never
flawed
been
logic.
that way. You have to be one of the top teams in the league. You just can't be a great player on a subpar team.
Well, Kareem
That's
got
what I'm saying.
an MVP with a season his team didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, that was 50 years ago.
And
Yeah,
just
that was
happened
50 years ago, though.
Just
Like,
because it
yeah,
happened before
that should
doesn't
never
mean it
happen
should've.
either. That should never happen either. So
They literally look like this is why I don't like it, is because like they use those incidents, right, to try to make these exceptions to the rules. But you know, they always pick and choose when to apply that shit, right? So y'all remember when LeBron lost in 2015 and they were talking about giving him the finals MVP, even though he was on the losing team. And they were like, this would be the first time somebody had done this since Jerry West. But then you got a whole other side of people that are like, no, we can't let this happen. We can't lower the standard because this
changed the
exception
rules.
happened a long time ago, right? But when it came to the 2018 MVP, they did this. They used that same reasoning, right? When LeBron did all he did in 2018 and didn't get
Same
MVP.
exact reason.
It's crazy. Like you see that they just pick and choose when to apply this logic because they didn't use that logic for Westbrook, who won in 2017, the year before, as a 6th seed, right? And they didn't use that logic in 2020, or not 2020, but
double, and they haven't seen that since Oscar. So that's the only reason.
I know, but that's what I'm saying though. They pick and choose when to apply it because when you ain't seen nobody do what LeBron did in 2015, except with Jerry West, right? So they were like, okay, but we can't do that for you, but we're gonna do it for Westbrook, right? Like that's why I say they pick and choose who they want to apply that standard to.
Yeah, they choose it based on what that player did. When the last time someone averaged a triple-double? Now, if it was
LeBron averaged a triple-double in the finals, nigga.
When Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double, he didn't win MVP.
Like,
when Oscar Robertson didn't win MVP.
82 games.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like they just pick dumbass excuses to not give LeBron the MVP. I've kind of just learned that.
Where those
it's media bias. They don't want him to pass Jordan. That's why.
I knew once he got the 4th one. My dad told me that that was LeBron's last MVP, and I was like, why? Like this nigga's killing us. Like they're not gonna give him another one. And then my dad was right. Like they gonna protect that nigga Jordan's legacy. LeBron should have at least 6 MVPs.
I guess they didn't want to give him the same thing with Kareem. If that's the logic we're gonna
do. I mean, to be fair, Jordan should have had more MVPs as well.
Yeah, Jordan should have more MVPs. Nigga, I'm
LeBron definitely should have had a Defensive Player of the Year. Like we understand sometimes the media has biases, but just like when Jason Kidd came to the Nets and led them to the best record and to the finals, he should have definitely had the MVP. Like that's how it used to work. But then again, they have biases.
He had personal issues. The reason why they didn't give him MVP, he was off the court issues why he didn't win MVP.
But still, he should have been MVP.
Oh, Kobe.
I agree. He should have been MVP. He took the.
No, he's talking about Jason Kidd.
Oh, Jason Kidd. Oh, yeah. No, Jason Kidd. Yeah, he deserves an MVP.
Yeah, he took that Nets team to the finals back-to-back years too.
Yeah, he definitely deserved an MVP.
Year wasn't an MVP season because they had a worse record. But that first year, when he first got there.
No, that first year that they went, he should have gotten it. But you know,
that team was full of a bunch of bumps, and he made them better, bro. He was the catalyst for why they were so good. Because it was basically the same team.
There's no reason Nash should have won back-to-back MVPs, but it's cool.
Now, the reason he won back-to-back MVPs is because he made that team that was bad good, and then Amari was out for most of the year, the other year, and was still good. So, that's why.
Yeah, prime Jason Kidd was a show, man. It was nice watching those guys on the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, because those years Duncan won. So it's like you got to pick either between him and Duncan, and they go Duncan.
I would have gave Nash 1, not 2, though.
No, not 2.
The second season was very impressive, though. Like, Amari was out for most of the year, and they still won 56 games.
I know, but you're talking about 2001? That was like Shaq, though.
I mean, Nash deserved the MVP more his second year than the first year.
Yeah.
But
the first year was a surprise.
He turned them
around. Gave it to him. The second year, they was like, "Oh shit, we got
the second year is the year he should have got it. The second year,
the second year, he deserved it.
Got it this year.
The first year he took that team. What did they win? Like 30 games, and then they went 62 and 20. Had the best record in the league, and all they did was add him.
Oh yeah, no, that was AI in 01. You're right. Happy Arctic Bird.
All they did was add.
Wait, should AI have won it in 01? Y'all really think he was good enough to win it over Shaq in 01?
Yeah, he should have. He
was too efficient for my taste.
I mean, how the game was played, he should have won.
Okay.
I don't know. Against Shaq was having a great year.
Yeah, he was.
He was having a great year, but Allen Iverson, he was a icon who was having the best year that he had with team-wise as well.
Didn't they start like 10-0 or something? They went like 21 or something like that.
The Lakers finished.
They had a really good team, man. I don't know why everybody says that team is trash. They had a good team in 01.
They had a pretty good team.
They had a sixth man of the year. They had the league MVP, the All-Star MVP, the coach of the year. That team was loaded.
Yeah, it was.
I would say they was loaded. They just was not a bad team.
That was
They were
probably the
sorry
best team the
offensively,
Lakers
though.
faced in the finals, though. Let's be real. Let's be real.
I want to talk about the Bulls. I'm talking about Sixers.
I mean,
Like,
they
that team was
definitely.
AI or bust.
He was the
They
best
gave the
player that they faced in the finals, and the best center they faced in the finals,
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
and probably the best coach.
Like I said, that was the best team that they faced in the finals.
I don't
And
know.
it wasn't a
I don't think
contest.
that Pacers team was better.
Nah, they faced Detroit in 04. What you talking about?
Nah, that team Detroit
was a
wasn't
collective
better,
team,
bro.
That
was because Kobe wanted them to win.
Yeah, Kobe wanted to win the finals.
That's the number one defensive team. There's nothing without.
Yeah, they were
had
great
Bill
on defense.
Wallace.
They
You
were a
telling
great
me,
team.
would you?
The team defense was great. The team as a whole was great. But
Yeah,
none of
the
those
Sixers
players
only had Mutombo and Aaron McKee.
None of those players were top 10. No. Nobody was top 10 on that Detroit team.
But Tumbo had won DPOI, right?
Yeah, but he was traded mid-season though.
Yeah, he did that year. He was. I mean, they weren't a bad team. They just wasn't nowhere near the Lakers.
They were
Lakers
great
went
on
15 and 1
defense,
that
sorry
playoff
on
run.
offense. Like a lot of
Nobody
teams
was
were back
beating
then.
They went 15 and 1.
Yeah, you Kobe fans love to scream out his accomplishments, but y'all never want to talk about where this nigga fell short. That's just funny as hell to me. Y'all quick to point out where LeBron fell short, but y'all refuse to talk about 2004 and y'all refuse to talk about 2011. Come up on the panel, little nigga.
Well, the worst meltdown is LeBron finals, so that's why we talk
No,
about
it's
that.
not.
2011.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
No, it's not.
No,
He
it's not.
averaged how
Actually,
what? He
Kobe
scored like 2
performed
points
worse in
multiple
the
times in the fourth
04.
quarter.
Kobe was
Averaged
way
10 points
worse in
under his
04 than
regular season
LeBron was in
average.
Bird
2011.
scored 2 points in 2
No, he
straight
wasn't,
final
bro.
games.
Yes, he was.
And
04 was the worst
difference,
finals performance of any superstar of all time.
but
Kobe
the
was a
difference
minus
is Kobe
52
already had
every
3
time he
rings.
was on the
LeBron
court.
didn't have
That
no
means every
rings.
time he was on the court, he was an absolute negative to everything that the Lakers were trying to do. That wasn't the case for LeBron. So at the end of the day, just because LeBron got schemed out of scoring from a defensive strategy from a great team, that's not the same
No,
as a
he was
motherfucker
scared
literally
to shoot.
shooting
He
you
was
out of a
hesitant to
series.
shoot. He was
No,
passing up
it
shit. He
wasn't
was hesitant.
hesitant to shoot. He's
His
not going to
teammate
shoot
even said
dumbass
he quit.
shots. I don't care what his
No, I
teammates
seen that
said,
whole
nigga. I know
finals,
what
bro.
I saw. I know
I
what
that
I've
shit like
watched,
yesterday,
nigga.
bro. He was scared to shoot, bro.
That's what
He
you're
averaged
saying,
3
but
free throws
that's
that
not
game.
that's
He
not
averaged
true.
He was
17
not
You're
points
scared
pushing
to
the
shoot.
narrative.
in the
What teammate said
championship,
he
bro.
quit?
They
That's
wanted
a
Dwayne
fucking
Wade
lie.
to
Huh?
be the scorer. They
What
wanted
teammate
LeBron
said he
to
Eddie
quit?
House.
facilitate.
I knew you was
Eddie
waiting
House.
on Eddie House. Eddie House said that there was something LeBron said about him.
Was good.
LeBron
What's
was
good?
supposed to be this facilitator. Dwayne Wade was supposed to be the scorer.
No, man. No. You can't say
think
that
Detroit team was
because
trash?
that whole playoffs and that whole season, LeBron was the top player on that team. He was second in MVP for
And
he averaged
in
27
the
And you act like
He
they
went to the
can't. You
finals
act
and
like they can't change up their
underachieved. He
strategy
wasn't
in
aggressive.
different series. You don't know anything about coaching strategy, nigga. How do you think the Heat beat the Mavericks in 2006 finals? They used Shaq as a decoy and made Dwayne Wade go off. They tried to do the same thing in 2011 with LeBron. But you're not a basketball fan. You never watched the Heat play. You only watched them play because LeBron is there.
That's an excuse
So you
because they
don't
was
know
up
shit,
2-1.
nigga.
They lost 3 straight games.
Yeah,
What
I
you
ain't gonna
talking
lie. I
about?
took
They was up
Miami.
2-1.
Yeah, they
And they
lost
had a
those
game that was
games
up by
because their
16.
defensive
So you making
strategy,
excuses.
they stuck
No,
to
they
their
they
defensive
lost that game
strategy
because he
and
choked
they
and
were
froze.
successful.
Well,
Now
he
I
had to
understand that, but he choked though, bro. Keep it
Look up the
real.
worst
I
meltdown
took
He
finals
Detroit.
never
history. Look
choked.
who name come up.
Well,
Did he? All right, nigga. So
Look who
you're
name
saying
come
that
up.
LeBron choked? Did he
He got
choke on
outscored by
defense?
a bench player.
Did he choke
Jason
on
Terry
defense?
outscored them.
Did he choke on offensive rebounds and defensive
No,
rebounds? Did
on
he
off,
choke
man.
assisting the
If LeBron could
basketball?
have
Or
averaged
did he
20,
only
they would have
choke
So
won.
scoring the
look at
ball?
that
Like, I want to know
series
what
and look
choking
at
is.
every other series that
Explain
they
what
had in that
choking is,
playoffs,
nigga.
and you tell
It's
me
the
what's
biggest
the
meltdown
difference.
ever. That's true.
Explain, did LeBron's numbers
And that's
drop
a
all the
fact.
way across the board? Did his assists go down?
No, man. The man averaged
Did his
17
rebounds
points.
go down?
Hey, let me ask you a question. You're LeBron.
Answer the
Bro, you can
question,
make
my nigga. I'm not
excuses,
trying to
but
answer
it's
no question that
documented,
you
bro.
niggas got to say because you
Everybody
niggas
know it,
always
bro.
come up here
You
talking
can
the
make
same shit.
excuses for him. It's
Did that
documented,
nigga
bro.
LeBron
It
choke on
happens.
offense when he's passing the ball? Was he choking with assists? Was he choking with
I don't think
rebounds? Was he
he
choking
can
on
choke passing
defense?
the
Tell me.
ball.
Tell me.
No, his offense. He shit the bed on offense.
So he wasn't choking passing the ball, right? All of his
I
dimes were
never
on
heard a
point.
nigga
Niggas
choke
were just missing
I never
shots,
heard
right?
a nigga in my life choke passing the ball.
Okay, so did he choke on defense?
Yeah, you
Was
gotta
he
be
letting niggas
you
cook him
gotta be one of
all
them super
series?
LeBron fans. Yeah,
Was niggas
you
just
gotta.
scoring on him all series? Tell me.
You don't want to hear nothing you gotta say.
No, he choked when you score 8 points in
He
a finals
choked.
game. That's when
Okay,
you choke.
okay.
Hey,
So
look,
you
hey,
niggas
look.
don't know what
He
choking
got it
is. So you
there.
niggas are
So
always
yeah,
about
all right,
scoring the
hey, look, I
basketball.
answered
I
your
just
question.
brought up like 5 different reasons. So
Hey,
if
I
you don't
answered
believe
your
he
question.
All
choked,
of them
then
had to
I don't
do
know
with
what to
scoring,
tell you,
nigga.
bro.
All of them had to do with scoring the
Let me
basketball.
now
And
let me
all what the
let me
shit that
ask
you
you a
just said
question.
was subjective, nigga. Like I said,
That's what you
if you can't
said. You
explain to
said
me
so you
why
saying
LeBron's
facts.
numbers didn't drop all the way across the board, how can you say he choked
He
just
averaged
because the
27 in the
scoring went
regular
down
season.
by
He ain't
6 or
averaged,
7
he ain't
points?
scored 27 once in the finals
Come on, man. This dude,
Because they
Okay, but
wanted
it's
him
okay.
to be
why?
Did
because
his assists go down?
Why? Look, I took Miami. I took Miami that year. I lost by $3,000 on Miami. Man, LeBron, that was his
Fucking
worst.
Jordan
You
fans,
can
man. You
ask
guys are all degenerate gamblers.
there's nothing to do about
degenerate.
Jordan, bro. It's about what
What
happened
the
to
nigga talking
LeBron.
about? See, y'all get emotional behind
Don't
that stuff,
blame
bro.
Jordan.
Y'all get
Don't blame
emotional
don't
behind
blame
that
Jordan
too,
because you
bro.
can't bring up a finals that he choked. Don't bring him up.
Yeah,
Cause it's
that's what
2
I'm
finals
saying.
that
Yeah,
He
on
do
He
Jordan
LeBron
choked
that
choked
in
made
in
the
the
that
Eastern
bad.
Conference
He got
Finals
Hey, look,
several
swept in
times
if he
'07
against the
too.
same
redeemed
team, so I
himself,
don't know what you're talking about. He
he
technically did
choked
choke in
again.
the
now you
finals.
move the
I'm
goalposts
going
to
by
He
your
now.
choked
All right,
against
so
standards.
you
Supersonics.
saying
Did he ever
Mavericks
choke in
having
the
you
finals?
said Mav hold
They
on,
choked
long
against
live. You said
Supersonics.
Mavericks had a good defense, but y'all don't get credit to Detroit back-to-back champions having a good defense
No,
when they beat
because we're
Jordan.
using your logic, nigga. If we
It's
go by
called
my
moving the
No, don't
logic,
use
the
my
goalposts.
Detroit
logic.
played
Use
a
your
great
logic, bro.
defensive strategy
Don't use my
against Michael
logic.
Jordan, just like
It's
the
called moving the
motherfucking Dallas Mavericks
goalposts.
No,
played a great
Jordan
defensive
performed though. He
strategy
ain't
against
underperformed. He
LeBron
still
James. At the end of the
performed.
day, they
He still
pushed that nigga
performed.
left. He shot over 10 free throws a game to get to his numbers, and you niggas say he didn't choke. At the end of the day, he still choked, going by your logic.
You
But who
shoot
had the
free throws when you're aggressive. When you're
who
not
had the better
aggressive, you don't
choke?
get to the line. When you average 3 free throws in a
No, you
series, you're not
shoot
gonna get to the line.
you shoot free throws when the league favors you, nigga. Like we know
He
LeBron
got
ain't never
What?
been
punked.
favored by
Oh
Sean
the league
man, come
since
Stevenson,
he
on,
went
Sean
to
man.
Marion
Miami. The
was
nigga averaging
talking
like
Come
trash
6
on
free
all
on,
throws a
series.
game
dog.
in that
They
Come
series.
on,
punked
Do
him.
dog.
you
Come
even know
on.
how
He
many
got
free throws
punked.
this
Hey,
nigga was getting?
before I got
I
on here, New
reject
World was
that
cooking.
notion.
I
I
ain't gonna
already
lie, bro.
debunked LeBron shot more
New
free
World was
throws in the
cooking, but
same
now
amount
he
of
ain't talking
games
about
that
nothing now.
Jordan did. I already debunked that
Jordan
notion.
is the original foul baiter.
LeBron shot more free
I'm
throws in the
not.
same
I'm
amount of
not.
times
I'm
that
not.
Jordan
I
did.
don't look at stuff like foul baiting and stuff. I say that's a strategy. I look at like you're not aggressive getting the foul. That's the point. You wasn't even aggressive to get the
Yeah, he
foul.
wasn't aggressive,
You
man.
averaged 3 free
I
throws in the
went with the
finals.
Heat. I really thought
Yeah,
LeBron was gonna win 4 straight
when
that
they
year.
barely tap him and they breathe on him, they call a foul. You got
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
not sure
Magic
why you
Johnson
niggas are
and
trying to
Larry
push
Bird.
this weird narrative that
They're
LeBron choked
What you
It's not
just
no
mean?
solely
What
because the
narrative.
you don't
It's
want
scoring
facts
went
that
down.
that's the
we
events that
talking about
happened
what
in the
we saw.
finals. He got
Did he
outscored
choke
by a
on
bench
defense?
player.
I just
He
want to know
scored
if he
8
choked on
points.
defense.
He
Tell
averaged
me if
3
he
free
choked on
throws.
defense.
Now you
Did he
telling
choke on
that nigga
defense?
didn't
Bro,
choke
Tell me.
on defense.
Did he choke on defense?
I don't give a fuck about his defense. He shit the bed on offense.
I mean, it's a
Did
part of the
Kobe
game,
choke
God
brother.
on
That's a
damn.
whole other part of the ball. You can't say you don't
Shit.
give a fuck about
Did
defense when
Kobe
that's a
choke in
whole
28
half of the
Well, look,
basketball
can
game.
you? Hey,
well, the play,
well,
You
look,
the
spend
King.
you
reason,
spend
well,
80% of the game without the
Oh,
ball
y'all
in your hand,
tweaking.
nigga.
Hey,
What
look,
are
well,
you gonna do
look,
without the ball in your hand? You
since we got
playing
excuses,
defense.
well,
Did
let me
Kobe
make it
That's
choke
not
sound
an
a little
excuse.
better
in
That's
for
a
you.
fact.
Hey,
Did
look,
Kobe
can you
choke?
agree? Can you agree?
well, he didn't get the
Kobe
key stops when they lost 3 straight games in the finals.
did
They was
Kobe
up in
choke
that
in
finals.
2011?
So
They
he's
blew a
supposed to
He was
stop
16-point
everybody
lead.
on the team.
he wasn't good on defense. He was fucking let JJ Barrero cook him.
Did Kobe
He
did
was letting
Kobe
JJ
JJ
Barrera
Barrera
is
cook him.
not
What are
good.
JJ
Y'all
Barrera's
niggas
stats against
always
He's
LeBron
that
James in
y'all
that
little
never.
series? Because y'all
Hey,
love
look,
that,
man,
2011
that
stuff.
LeBron in my
little
top
All I hear
5,
from you
bro.
niggas,
did
especially
Kobe
Kobe
choke?
fans,
Y'all niggas
all
be
I hear
having
from everything is
excuses for these
2011.
dudes,
But you
man.
don't want to talk about how Kobe performed in 2011, which was pretty
What?
much worse.
Shit, they got
It was
JJ
12.
crazy.
They
Barea is the
got
only
12.
player to cook averaging
They
8
got
points a
12.
game.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
difference is
He averaged 8
only
points a
player to
game.
cook
He
averaging 8
couldn't.
points a game.
See, that's the
Only
difference.
player ever.
Oh my
See,
goodness.
that's the difference.
JJ
I ain't got
Barea
no
cooked the
excuse. I ain't
Lakers,
got no
not
excuse. Y'all niggas be having a million excuses
No, it's
for
not an
LeBron, dog.
excuse, nigga. When we tell you facts about the game and you niggas just want to, you
Yeah,
guys
facts
want to
he
dumb
choked.
down the game. We're not stupid, bro. We don't like to dumb down the game to, oh, this player choked and that was the end of the story.
Oh,
That's
because it's
not
your
how we
man.
talk
Because it's your
basketball,
man.
nigga.
You don't like it.
No, we don't talk basketball that way, nigga.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah,
to hear it.
narrative, nigga. That's not facts.
Yeah,
Narratives are
man,
not
you want to
facts,
talk.
nigga.
CJ want to talk narrative. Is it the worst?
Nigga,
was saying it,
that's
bro.
my
Joker
dude's
Everybody know
got
that.
opinion.
Why
LeBron came
y'all
on
know
the
that?
press
Just
conference
because
Why
another
y'all know
nigga
and
that?
all
says
that,
something,
bro.
that
Them
doesn't
niggas was
make it valid.
trying.
You
No,
treat these niggas
because you
like some kind of
promised
Well,
us.
gods
No,
and
no, no.
worship,
You
point.
come
and
That's my
out.
that their
point.
Hold
What
on,
words
the
are
fuck? What
LeBron.
the
laws,
fuck
nigga.
make your
I don't
words
fucking
valid?
treat NBA players or NBA staff members like that. Motherfucker, I got my own opinion. And I
No,
look
I was
at the
just using that
facts
as
to
an
Exactly.
change
example.
You
and
That
update
was
what
the
entitled.
my
word
opinion
around the
Exactly.
is.
street,
Exactly.
And
bro.
at
You
I
the end
was
of the
using
entitled
that
to
day,
as an
that.
in
example.
my opinion, and in many
You
basketball
entitled to that.
players' opinion, LeBron didn't choke in 2011.
Of course he
He
didn't
had
choke
a
to you.
bad
Of
scoring
course he didn't.
series, but was he bad assisting the ball? No.
But 8
Was he
points,
bad
bro. 8
rebounding the
points.
ball? No.
17
Was he
points.
bad on the
He was
defensive
bad
end
in
of
the
the
fourth
basketball court?
quarter. He was
No,
bad in
he
He
the
was
fourth
wasn't.
bad in the
quarter.
He
fourth
had
quarter. He
a
had
bad
3 straight
scoring
games.
series, nigga.
He didn't score in the
That's
fourth.
what it was.
He had 3 straight games. He didn't
He
He
was
score in the
bad in
wasn't
the
fourth, man.
fourth
supposed to
quarter. And he
score.
had 130-point game.
He wasn't supposed to score.
Jason
Who said
Terry
that?
outscored
I
them,
don't
bro.
care, nigga.
Sean
I
Marion
don't
and
care,
Deshaun
nigga.
Stevenson was
Man,
punking
I
them, bro.
don't care, nigga.
y'all get
How
emotional
many
He
about
how
had
many
everything.
Jason
championships
Kidd
did
sticking him
LeBron win
fourth
after
quarter.
2011? How many
Oh,
championships did
yeah, he
LeBron win
redeemed. Yeah,
after
I ain't gonna lie. He
2011?
redeemed himself. He redeemed himself after that.
Well,
I
he's.
mean,
You
okay,
want to
then
talk
why
about
are
after
we even
2011?
still talking about 2011 when we know the nigga won 4 championships after that? He won
Yeah.
3 fucking
Oh,
gold
you
medals after that. The nigga
all right,
went and did
but you
so much
can't
shit
erase that though.
after that
You can't
that you
erase
niggas
that.
always want to harp on
Nigga,
2011
New
like his
World is
career was
cooking you
He
fucking
get
over.
goddamn
praise
Jordan
for
It's
that.
fans.
not
He
Nigga,
going
get
y'all should
nowhere
praise
just
though.
for
get the
I
that.
know
fuck
you
out
don't
of here.
like it,
No,
but it's
y'all
not
niggas
going
don't
nowhere. It's
praise
a part of
LeBron. No,
history.
y'all niggas always want to bring up 2011 to diminish everything we
What
try to
you
praise
mad?
LeBron
You
for.
mad?
Nigga, I
They're
be
Mad?
seeing y'all in the
ballparks.
comments, bro. We be talking about some completely random shit, and then y'all niggas will be in the comments talking about, oh, Kobe this, and oh, Kobe got 5 rings, and Kobe's better than LeBron. But y'all niggas always want to talk about
But why?
2011 for LeBron, but you never want to talk about 2011 for Kobe, right? I
Kobe
could
don't
really
got
just get
12.
up here and embarrass the fuck out of Kobe because the nigga's stats were trash. The
All
nigga
right.
really
Well,
did not
Kobe
play
got
any
he
better
got
than
12,
LeBron.
but he
You
already
niggas just
had
harp on the
5.
fact that
So
He
you talking
already
LeBron
had
about
lost in
the
the
5.
difference
finals
is
while Kobe
he
lost in the
coming
second
off a
round.
2P
So
and
that
had
somehow
5
makes what
rings.
LeBron did
LeBron only
worse
got a
than
ring
what
yet.
Kobe did.
So
And
That's
then
that's
LeBron left to
retarded
go
as
get a
hell to
ring.
me.
LeBron, that's the difference.
Instead of talk about 2011, you want to
Nigga,
talk
what the
about
fuck
what
the
he
difference
already
is,
did.
nigga?
Yeah, exactly,
You
King John.
don't want to
That's
talk
exactly
about
what I be talking
2011. You
about.
want to talk about what he already did. Okay.
Exactly.
No, look, bro. And I'm what part y'all not understanding? I took fucking Miami, nigga. I thought LeBron was gonna win
Who
4 in a
cares
row.
if you bet it on
Well, you
Miami?
don't know
Nobody gives a shit.
basketball then, nigga.
Nigga, y'all be treating like getting to the finals and winning is like some easy walk in the park, nigga. Like that's not how
No, it's
basketball
not. It's the
works.
NBA.
Crazy as shit. You
No,
gonna
no,
y'all
it's
literally
not.
niggas
tell
really
us
be
that
talking
Miami
about it
had
like
a
it
better
is though.
team than that Dallas Mavericks team, nigga?
Yes, they
So the
did.
Lakers were better than the
Miami
motherfucking
had a
Detroit Pistons in
Yeah,
'04. And what
exactly.
did
Some
Kobe do, nigga?
bullshit.
What did Kobe
Were
do,
they,
nigga?
were they better
The
in
they
04?
Lakers were
lost.
better than the motherfucking Dallas
All right,
Mavericks
they
in
lost. I
2011.
ain't got
The
no
Heat
issue.
Were
weren't.
they?
They
Well,
lost.
the team
Nigga, that
that
fucking
Kobe and
Miami Heat
Jordan lost
roster
to,
was
And
they won
trash
the
Kobe
outside of
held
that
himself
back-to-back
thick team,
accountable.
nigga.
championships.
We all
And
know that Heat
Maverick, after
roster
they
was
beat
trash
LeBron,
outside
they
the
ain't do
top 3
nothing.
niggas on that team. We all know this. They got
Man,
swept by the fucking Mavericks in the regular season all 3 times they played. They lost to those niggas. So we knew that they weren't good enough to beat that team. But y'all, all of a sudden, y'all got some kind
who
of
was good enough?
short-term memory loss. We get to the finals, nigga, after LeBron had that crazy ass fucking game against the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics, nigga, and got to the finals with that team. Y'all turned around and was like,
And that's the
oh,
reason
this
why he
team is
choked,
somehow
because he
supposed
had
to
good
beat a
performances in
team
the
that they
finals.
never beat
Yeah.
once in the regular season. Like, just think
All
about
right.
your
And that's
logic
the
in your
reason
head right
why
there.
he
This team had
choked, because
never
he had
once
the
beat this
performances in
team
the
all
finals.
Nigga,
fucking
Jordan
year,
and Kobe
and all of a
choked,
sudden they're
nigga.
supposed to suddenly win when they get to the finals. I don't care about a 2-1 lead, nigga. A 2-1 lead doesn't mean you're gonna win the finals. Nigga, the
Man,
Golden
the
State
whole
Warriors had
world
a
thought
3-1
Miami was
lead
gonna
in the
win, man. You
finals
know,
and they
all the
still
niggas
fucking
they thought
lost.
all of a sudden
So at the
God
end of the
everybody
day,
damn.
thought
no
Miami
matter
was
what
gonna
kind of
win.
Why did
lead
they
you
Kobe
lost?
had a
have,
3-1
that's not
lead
the
in
end all be all because you still got to win 4 games, nigga. You don't win 2 games and the series is over.
That's no shit. No shit.
Well, that's why
no
you gotta
shit.
stay humble and stop talking and let your game do the talking.
Yeah, nigga, LeBron got humbled. Nigga, ain't no LeBron fan scared to run away from that kind of
Okay,
smoke.
then.
Nigga, y'all think we be talking about, nigga, we don't care. We just want you niggas to talk about 2011 in the right context, nigga.
Oh,
Whenever we say
the right
LeBron got
context, he
smoked in
choked.
2011,
Ain't no
nigga, we
context
just laugh,
behind it,
nigga,
bro.
because it
If you a
happened.
ball
Ain't
player and
nobody
you
trying to make
underperform
excuses for this
and you
nigga.
don't
He
do what
fucking
you
lost,
usually
nigga.
do, you choke.
And it's not choking though,
That nigga
nigga.
wasn't
We
even
don't believe in
aggressive,
choking
bro.
over
What are
here.
you talking about? All right, so
We
pull
don't
up the
believe in
finals
choking.
right now,
So
and you
The
show
only
me
basically,
how
reason
he
you
ain't
niggas say
aggressive.
choking
underperformed
is
take
because
it
you're
over.
trying to push
So
the narrative
everyone has
that Kobe and
underperformed
Mike
in the
No,
was
you scored
playoffs.
8
Jordan.
points in the finals. You
Oh, sorry,
Everyone
BB.
has
What
scored
was you
8
saying,
points in
underperformed in
the
bro?
the
finals.
playoffs. So
You
everyone's
choked.
choked in your mind. So everybody choked in your mind because everyone underperformed in the playoffs. There's not one player who did not underperform in the playoffs.
All right. You're
Jordan.
right about
So
that.
everyone
You're right.
choked in.
Huh?
Jordan
There's
never.
not
That's what
one
I'm
player who
saying.
did not
Everybody's
You're right.
underperform in the
choking.
playoffs.
Well, if we had
He's
a
the only one.
pool,
We
if we
talking about
had a
the
pool for the
finals.
choking superstars,
No, the
LeBron
The
finals
would be
biggest
is
game of the
called the
season.
playoffs.
The
The
biggest
finals
series of
is
the
the
season.
playoffs.
Finals is part of the playoffs, nigga.
Y'all can
Finals
lower the
is the
standard.
last
I'm
round
talking
of the
about the
playoffs.
biggest game of the season. Cause
It's
that's
the
the whole
last round
standard
of
why you went to
playoffs.
Miami to
There's
go to the
no
finals.
tournament. There's no one
Well,
game
LeBron don't
tournament.
care. Well, I'm talking about what LeBron care about. He don't care about the play. He care about the finals. That's why he went to Miami. He was winning in
Nigga, he
Cleveland.
cares
He won
about the
60
playoffs
games.
too,
Cares
So
nigga.
it's
You
about
because
the
you
gotta
have to
go
finals.
get
through
to
3
the
rounds in the
finals.
playoffs to even get
It's
to
the
the
last
finals.
round of the
You gotta
finals.
go
It's
to
the
the finals
playoffs.
and win it too. If you don't win
It's
it,
the
you
last
going
round of the playoffs.
you
Everyone
failed.
underperformed in the playoffs. There's not one player who did not underperform in the playoffs. So in your mind, everyone choked. So this is a mute point for you.
No, it's not. 2011
That's what I'm
Everyone
finals.
choked
saying.
in the
Everybody
If
knew
playoffs.
this is
Everyone
what
LeBron
choked in the
choked.
basketball
playoffs.
talk has come to, then we
What
just
are you
can't have
talking
real
about? Y'all
basketball
trying to
talk.
change
What player
narratives.
has
It
not
is
choked
real
in the
basketball. You
playoffs?
scored 8
What
points.
player has
New
not
World
choked in the playoffs?
disrespect,
No, what
bro.
player has
New
not
World
choked in the
disrespect.
playoffs?
A lot of players ain't choked in the
Okay,
playoffs.
name a
Not
player
in the
who has
big.
not choked in the playoffs.
I don't know too many
Well,
that
it's
Jordan.
had
different.
8 points.
Name one
It's not.
player
It's
who has not choked in the playoffs.
We
A
talking
lot.
about
Michael
superstar. I
Jordan.
was talking about
Wemby,
Michael
bro.
superstars.
Jordan
Wemby
has
made the
lost.
playoffs.
bro.
Michael Jordan
Michael
has
You
Jordan
definitely
never
preaching
underperformed
right
choked.
versus
now,
the
bro.
Pistons.
We talking about the
He
Next
never,
finals
player.
but
I nigga said,
no, he never
Next
underperformed
player.
versus the
because
Pistons.
the playoffs
Next
No,
player.
determine how
Jordan
good
never
you is as a
choked.
team.
it's
Sometimes players
always
be in the
No,
different
playoffs
next
but
series.
not a
player.
good team. So I'm talking
Michael
about the
Jordan
Jordan
has
averaged
finals.
under
underperformed in the
That
27
playoffs.
points.
shows that both teams
Next
is the
player.
best in their conference.
No,
That's
next
it.
player. We already said Jordan choked. Next player.
Jordan never choked. Jordan never choked.
Jordan has underperformed. His stats
Never.
decreased significantly. He lost 3 straight games, back-to-back
Did
years
he
to the
ever
same
average
team,
17?
uses the
Never
same
choked.
defensive strategy because he could not he couldn't perform like he used
Well,
to perform. He
I'd rather lose to
underperformed.
back-to-back
He
champions than a
never, but he
one-off.
No,
never
he
choked.
underperformed back-to-back
And
years,
he never
lost to the
choked.
same team 3 times in a row
He
with the
never
same
choked.
defensive
He
strategy.
underperformed.
That
He
is
averaged
choking.
30
That's
against the Pistons.
underperforming.
How he
He
averaged
His
averaged
stats went
27
underperform?
and he
down.
underperformed.
His stats went down.
LeBron
He
averaged 17 and
underperformed.
he didn't choke.
He's underperformed.
His
Next.
hold on.
He
His
never choked.
underperformance is his height. Hold on, his averages is higher than LeBron career averages against the Pistons. So
Okay,
how
yeah,
he
I
underperforming?
understand. He underperformed
Yeah.
the last 3 games
Say
of
that
those.
again.
The
Let
last
him hear
three
that
games
again.
of back-to-back series
What did he
versus the
do in the
same
fourth
team,
quarter?
he was under 25
Hey, he
points per game,
underperformed, but look at it now.
and he
Look, you
turned the
say
ball over more
underperformed,
than
but who got
anybody.
the
He
last laugh?
underperformed. He underperformed back-to-back years. 2 years in a row, he lost 3
No, he
straight
didn't.
games, scoring under
I mean,
He
25
lost to a
points per
better.
game.
He lost to a better
Underperforming
team.
because he was averaging
he
35 per
lost. No, he
game.
lost.
He
He lost.
Miami.
He
underperformed. 3
The
lost.
Bulls
straight
didn't have
games in a
home
row.
court
You want to
advantage.
He
single out
lost.
one
The
game for
Bulls didn't have home
LeBron
court
that he
advantage when they
had
lost.
8 points, but when Michael Jordan lose 3 straight games,
Jordan never lost
back-to-back
a
years
playoff
to
series
the
with home
same
court advantage.
team, doing the same defensive strategy, underperforming, it's different. It's not choking, but somehow it's choking for
Well, he
Jordan
LeBron.
never lost
lost.
with home court advantage. Jordan is undefeated with home court advantage.
No one,
He
I'm
I mean, you
saying
never
could
choked.
every
try to
player
justify it,
underperformed
all
in the
you
He
want,
playoffs.
never
but the
choked.
fact
Michael
Not
is,
Jordan
once.
it's
underperformed
documented.
in the
He
playoffs.
choked.
Just like you
He
said,
never
he
lost.
choked.
He
He
never lost with
underperformed.
home court
Ask,
That's
advantage.
choking.
so
Ask
use
Like your
KD. He
logic.
never
ChatGPT
lost.
like y'all love to do and ask did Jordan
There's
choke.
no
I mean,
chat
did LeBron
GPT.
choke
We
in
can look at the
2011?
stats. We can look at the stats.
We looked at. I just
1988,
told you
he
the
lost
stats.
3 straight games, scoring under 25 points per game
I
with
nigga talking
over
about
4
1981.
turnovers.
And he still averaged
1989, he did
27.
the
He
same
didn't
Nigga,
exact
choke.
thing.
the
He
Detroit
lost
And
3
he
Pistons
still
straight
averaged
exploited a
games,
27
weakness of
points.
scoring
Jordan's
under
game,
25
and
points
Did
per
he ever
Billy's
game in
had
those
average
games
3
17?
with
years
over
in a
4
fucking
And he
row.
turnovers.
never choked.
Nigga, how is
Back-to-back
that not
years,
choking
he
going
Billy,
by
lost
your
3 straight
standards?
games.
Billy,
Going by
my
my,
boy
that's
Billy.
your
Stephen
standard.
A.
Well,
Skip Bayless
LeBron
didn't
choked
tell
more than
y'all he
Jordan,
choked.
so that's
What
By
did
your
different.
own
LeBron
terms, you can
average in
say he
Stephen A.
choked more than
didn't
2011?
Jordan
tell
all you
y'all.
want. But by your
What did
logic,
LeBron average in
underperforming Michael
2011 when
Jordan
he
did
averaged
that
Stephen A.
back to
17
back
points?
Skip Bayless
years.
didn't tell y'all he choked. choked. That's why. That's why y'all don't believe he choked.
He didn't
Nigga,
choke.
look
Well,
at
if that's what you
Jordan's
want to
stats in
call it, if
We
that's
motherfucking
got
what
it. He
96.
didn't
Just
choke.
because he won a
Y'all need to
championship, can you
expose
really
somebody.
say he didn't choke?
CJ keep talking about
Motherfucker
I'm talking
narrative.
about
scored
the
4
He
points
finals. I
in
don't know
four
expose
where all
fourth
this
what
quarters.
playoff
happened.
stuff coming from.
No,
That's why I
no,
Hey,
don't
Well,
know.
that
choking
Kingdom,
is
ain't
how many
true.
not
CJ
not no
CJ
choking is
ask
exposed
not
what
CJ,
being
how
happened.
many times
aggressive.
did the
Jordan
Bulls lose
shot
with home court
Yeah,
85 in
being
advantage?
one
games they
game
got
versus
shut down, but
Pistons.
How
choking
many
is
Nigga,
not
you
times
being
did
lose
Jordan
more.
aggressive.
choke
Know
with
it
home court
happened.
advantage, King
CJ
John?
like to listen to what other people tell him for him to believe it happened. That's what
No, I
CJ believes.
seen it. What are you talking
CJ
about?
believes what people tell him. He keep talking about that wasn't the
You
narrative.
keep talking about what
CJ
other
listen to
people
what
said,
Yeah,
other
that
King
people
wasn't
John.
that
No,
Yeah.
I
wasn't
said y'all keep trying to
I
CJ
get
was
it.
change the
King
faking.
John
narrative
is
and
Listen
fake
to
everything.
what
bookie.
I'm
I
other
not
get it,
people
but
saying
say.
none
that's
of
Now,
that.
trolling.
Okay,
CJ
so I'm
is
going by my
faking.
own
He
shit. I
listening to
seen
what
it. I
other
played
people
ball,
say.
bro. I don't care about
Hey,
none
you
of what
want to?
niggas
Hey,
say.
just listen to CJ. He's going to tell you what other people say. He's not going to tell you. He keeps talking about narratives. He's the one who keep talking about it.
Hey, Scottie Pippen never lost with home court advantage. He's better than LeBron.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all
Oh
that. I ain't
shit.
gonna do
No,
Bron that.
Scotty not better than Bron.
I don't think he the GOAT, but I ain't gonna say Scotty. I ain't gonna do him that.
I
I
don't
ain't
believe
like
it. I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling.
yeah, I ain't gonna see like I hate the nigga like niggas hate Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But I don't hate the.
back
I
to
just
like,
don't think he the
Don't
GOAT.
nobody hate Jordan.
back to what
Oh
I
man,
think
you the man
earlier.
one be co-signing and you
Don't
just
nobody hate Jordan.
you be yes
I
man
You
your
do.
ass
don't
off.
even know me to tell me that. You don't
I
even
Yeah,
know
do.
that.
I'll be on this show.
You don't
You
even
got you said
I'll
know
be
me
Scottie
on
for
this
Pippen
that.
was the
show.
best player in the
You don't
'90s.
even know that
You
enough.
definitely a fake. You
I'll be on
definitely a
You don't
this
fake
even
show.
know
Bulls
that
fan.
enough, bro. You don't.
You probably
You
the biggest, fakest
no.
Bulls fan I ever seen, King John.
Well, the thing is, I think what B. Lee was talking about
Nigga,
earlier.
Scottie Pippen was loyal to the Bulls. He didn't fucking quit on them 3 times like Jordan did, nigga. So what you talking to a Chicago fan
Oh,
about
Whoa,
Michael
whoa,
Jordan and
whoa!
Scottie
oh,
Pippen?
And
he,
the
oh, he's
and
the
the
same.
This
The
game
same
nigga
is
can
guy
not
said,
actually
"I'm not
tell
knowing.
you
going
more
there.
about this shit than
I'm
you
not
can
going
because
back
the
in the game." In
motherfucker watched it.
1995, he told
There they
Phil Jackson,
go.
"I'm
There
not
they
going back
go.
in the game."
You quit
That
when you
nigga quit
defeated,
3
man.
motherfucking times.
That dude
Scottie
quit on
Pippen
his
Yeah,
has
team
more
you
in the
wins
you
as a
middle.
quit when you
He
Chicago
quit on
defeated.
his.
Bull than
He
motherfucking
quit on the
Michael
Bulls
Jordan,
in a
bro. So I don't
game.
want
In
to
the
hear
middle
none
Yeah,
of
of
you
the
that
quit
end
when
shit.
of
you
a game,
defeated, man.
Pippen quit on his team. In a game, Pippen quit on his team.
Quit you quit when you
The
defeated. That's in the
game was still
dictionary.
playing, and he
Scottie
quit.
Pippen 6-0 as a Bull, nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all I know.
Jordan
Yeah,
quit
But you
three
keep saying he
times. What
left the
y'all talking
game, but he
about?
left the
I know,
game
King John. I think
both
that is all
times when
you
he
know.
won 3 straight
That's
He
what I
finals.
won three
know.
So what are
straight.
you talking
He
about?
didn't
He
I think
quit.
quit.
all
He
King John knows
he
about the
left.
'90s Bulls is Scottie Pippen. On
Huh?
6.
Scotty
Man,
on six.
LeBron great, man. I don't think he's not great. I mean, you ain't gonna never see this again, you know. I just don't
And
think
you've
he
never
the
seen it,
GOAT.
period.
And
You've
my
never
take,
seen it,
Yeah, I
nobody's
don't
gonna
think.
pass.
period.
Yeah,
Nobody's
I
gonna
don't think
pass
you're gonna never
LeBron in
see
scoring.
somebody playing
I
at this
think
type of
Jordan. I
level.
think Jordan great. I think Jordan was the GOAT. I think Jordan was the GOAT.
Hey, yeah, that's your
Jordan
opinion.
was
You know,
never the
that's your
GOAT.
opinion.
I think
Who you
Jordan
go
was
now,
the GOAT.
King John?
I
Who you
think
go
Jordan
now?
was.
2011 made LeBron is GOAT.
LeBron,
King
LeBron.
John said that's the GOAT in 2011.
I don't understand how somebody that lost 6 times in the biggest games is the GOAT. I don't understand. Like that's
I
that's
don't know
that's
how
just hard for me
somebody
to
you wanna know
lost
believe.
why?
6
Nah,
In
games.
nigga,
I
every
you
don't
can
know
other
how
never
somebody
win
sport,
lost
without
it
6
don't
one
be
games.
like
pro
that.
Somebody
Like
one
lost
Tom
6
player to
Brady
get
games
you
is
considered the
Super
crazy.
GOAT
Bowl.
because he got 7 rings. Like that was the measuring
So
stick
So
Tom
are you
Brady
championship.
saying
considered
They
Bill
don't
LeBron the
Russell
we
was
GOAT.
the GOAT?
underline rings and
Are
stuff.
you saying Bill Russell was
Hey,
the
dang,
GOAT?
Tom Brady
You
came
don't
out
say
said that
Bill
LeBron
Russell the
James was
GOAT.
the
Are
Nigga,
you
GOAT.
why you
saying Bill
always do
Russell
That's
was
that?
the
not
GOAT?
that's not
You don't
that's
think Bill
before the
Russell the
modern
I
GOAT?
don't
era,
even
bro. They
recognize
Are
played
Bill
you
Russell as
saying
a
seven
Bill
GOAT.
games,
Russell?
bro.
You
Like,
got
come
the
on.
most
They ain't had
rings.
no
Russell
three
didn't
Are
play
point
you saying
line.
Bill
seven.
Russell is the GOAT?
R.I.P.
If you're
Yes,
not
Bill
bro.
saying
Russell.
Bill
Bill
Right?
Russell's in
Russell
the
is the
league
GOAT,
since
Rest
Yeah, that's
in
2016.
peace,
exactly
Bill
what
Russell.
they're saying, B.
It's a
Lee.
whole
Bill
different
Russell
if
is
you're
a
league,
not saying
motherfucking
Bill
GOAT.
Russell is the GOAT, your point is mute.
Man,
bro.
that
It's a
man
whole
played
different
against.
league. That was before the modern era,
It's a
bro.
whole
Come on,
different
like
But
league
it's
those
from
all
the
the
teams
hood.
went
same
to
It's
win
thing.
called
20
it's
plus
called
teams.
greatest
Your
of
Come
point is
all
on, bro.
time,
continue
nigga.
to
You
be
Like
can't
mute.
Bill
discount
wasn't even in the
any era
league,
just
bro.
because
They
you
ain't even
didn't
let
like
all
how
the
they
best
But
played.
players
When
even in the
era?
league.
When in that
Come on,
2021
era?
bro.
1998 is not modern era either.
I mean, that's your opinion. That's
Exactly.
your
it's
opinion.
not
You're entitled to
opinion.
that.
It's a fucking
1998
fact,
is
What?
the
bro.
modern era either.
It's a
Nigga,
That's
fucking
your
that
fact.
was
opinion.
over
Come on,
30
I
years
mean,
bro.
you
ago
look
at
at
this
stuff
It's a
point.
like that
That's
fact.
not
stuff,
the modern
but
era, nigga.
we all know the '60s was way different than how it is. Come on, bro.
And so is
Let me
the
I
say
know
you
what
And
you're
can't
GOAT.
The
make
so
a
is
saying.
the
point
70s,
90s, nigga,
70s,
compared to how
separating
we play
other
today.
players.
you
You
can't
talking
even
about an
make.
era where they
Those
My
played
teams
point
illegal
is
that
to have the
defense,
most
can't
nigga.
rings.
move or
We're in
nothing.
an
They don't
era
have
where they
they
play
don't
I
got the
want to
zone.
best
talk
players in
It's
the
about
a
the
league.
legal
completely
defense
different
era.
fucking
You
era.
could go
We've
tell
been
your
playing 20
own
years in
player
the zone,
rebounds
nigga.
like,
We
come on,
way
bro. The
removed from
stats
The
was
fucking
illegal,
90s.
inflated.
And what you were talking about with the MVPs?
the illegal defense era is the old era.
Yeah, that's the old era, nigga. We
Then it's
done with
talking
that
about the
illegal
I
young
defense
mean,
era.
No, but it's
bullshit,
still
nigga.
20 plus teams
Legal
though.
defense
It's
It
era
still
is
don't
more
matter,
the
nigga.
modern
It's
competition to
era.
still
go
over
through,
with.
bro.
It don't got as many teams as we got today. It don't don't got as many teams. The
CJ, you're not
defense is
gonna win,
played
bro. You're
differently,
not gonna win,
and the
CJ.
rules are
CJ, you're not gonna win.
significantly
You're not
more
gonna win,
fucking
CJ.
advanced than they were in the
We
90s.
all know the illegal defense era is the
Sure
old
they
era.
is.
You're not gonna win, CJ.
Nigga,
You're not gonna
facts.
win.
Nigga,
Y'all keep bringing
you
up.
can't
No,
you
no,
can't never
That's
dunk
a
it
I
fake
after.
like the
fact you
fight. I
brought up
like the
right now.
smoke.
Is that
I
fake
came.
facts?
I already know what's up.
Well, I got a
There's
question.
always the
I mean,
fear
I
I
of
got a
moving
respect.
the
question.
I
goalpost.
respect
Question,
everybody's
CJ. Let me ask
opinion
you a
and
question.
shit. Like this is
CJ,
Yeah,
basketball
you
talk.
ain't
Like
gotta
at the
CJ,
end of the day,
okay,
we're
no, you're
gonna
not.
do.
let me ask
But
you a
Oh,
let me
I'm
ask
just
you a
hey,
keeping
question.
it. I'm
CJ, I
just
know
saying
what
how it
CJ.
is.
Can I ask you a
I
question?
was CJ. I just gotta watch First Take, and I know what CJ gonna
CJ,
say.
why do y'all value why
Oh
do y'all
That's all I
Lord.
gotta do
value
is watch First Take. CJ, hey, that's what all I gotta do.
Bro,
Hey,
I
y'all,
ain't say nothing about.
can I ask a
I'm
question?
talking about the narrative
But
y'all
yo,
trying to create and
see,
let
change.
Ismail
you
ask
talk
you a
about
question. Come on,
narratives. There
y'all.
you go.
Yeah,
Hey, I
yeah,
got a
yeah.
question. I
Hold
got
on
a
for a
question.
second.
I
You
got a
niggas
question.
always
Nah, man,
gotta talk
hold
about
on, man.
narratives.
Y'all
You can't
Hey,
talk
B Lee.
facts,
Hey,
bro.
Let
B Lee.
Ismail
Yeah,
ask
he
his
likes to
question,
talk
y'all.
narratives. That's
Hey,
all
B
he
Lee. I
likes
got a
to
question.
talk.
Shut up and
Exactly,
let the guy
King
ask his
John.
Bro, shut
question.
Exactly.
the
yeah.
fuck up and let him talk,
Why
nigga.
do y'all like
Hey,
knowing
look.
that,
Even though Jordan.
dude?
Even look.
Like,
Even
what
though
is y'all
Jordan my
problem?
goat.
Like, god damn, y'all always do this. Come
Hey, look.
on,
Even
man.
though
Let D-Lee
Jordan my
talk.
goat, I got a
Let Billy,
question for the
yo,
old
let Billy
school.
get his shit off,
I
Hey,
wanted
nigga.
to
John.
ask CJ and some of the people that value team success over an individual player. Like, I
It's the
don't
team
understand.
game.
Yeah, but we're talking about one player, not the
Well,
entire team.
individual player
Okay, hold on.
translate to team success.
Yeah, I
What,
agree with
nigga?
that.
It's
Okay.
as good. It's
Like
as good.
how?
You got to
Wait a
outperform the
second. Wait
best
a second.
player on the other team.
Okay, let's go with it. Say you score 50, say you score 70 points in a game, and you're like you do your very best, right? And your teammate has 20 turnovers. Like out of all your teammates having 20 turnovers, you have the most efficiency, no turnovers, and you got 20 assists. Like in a situation, I'm just saying this crazy hypothetical that I'm making. Like in this situation, and a guy loses 10 finals where he averages 70 points a game, you're gonna say
your hypothetical is a little ridiculous, man.
Okay, but I'm telling you,
back that hypothetical.
But if he don't win,
I see your point. Go ahead, Ishmael. I see your point. Go ahead.
Nobody cares. I know where he's going with it. But if you don't win, nobody cares.
Well, only thing I gotta say, only losers make excuses. So if you can't win, then that's
if you don't win.
LeBron averages 70 versus the Warriors. LeBron deserves MVP.
You only got to justify that when somebody don't win enough.
It's not that. But here's the thing.
LeBron,
Kobe and Jordan fans and Tim Duncan fans don't really got to talk about hypotheticals like that because they'll get the job done more times than not.
LeBron than they do Kobe and Jordan.
So LeBron's a hypothetical.
Just like Bron Sexuals care about Jordan more
than we still could recognize the greatness of the player. We're not going to discredit, but if you lose, we got to measure it up to other players. And on top of that, you handpicking your team and other players staying with one team and elevating their team.
I have a question for everyone who's talking about LeBron.
You stacking your teams, and it's players that stay with one team that got 5+ rings. So it's levels to it.
Brandon, you don't shut the hell up. You're getting off. I have a question. So, who has a better? What would say will be a better series? LeBron when he averaged a triple-double versus the Warriors, or Michael Jordan when he beat the Sonics when he shot his worst percentage for like a Finals MVP and only averaged 27 points a game? Which performance was the best?
Which Warriors?
LeBron.
Which Warriors year?
Who won?
No, the year he averaged a triple-double. That's the 17, I believe.
Oh, you talking when he got gentleman swept?
You talking about
which performance was better?
Jordan's performance was better.
Jordan was better, right? Is that everyone consistent because he won, right?
No, it's just my consistency.
Most people consistent is Michael Jordan, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't talk basketball with these niggas because they'll intentionally say
So my thing is, how can y'all put Michael Jordan above Bill Russell when Bill Russell won more titles?
Empty stats.
Okay, I understand. How can y'all put Michael Jordan above Bill Russell?
I never saw Bill Russell play. He's not even in my top 50.
I'm pretty sure most people never seen Jordan play versus the Sonics.
The same reason they got LeBron over Bill Russell.
I'm just saying, like, if y'all continue to go by the most titles, why are you guys Bill Russell is not y'all GOAT?
Why he's not your GOAT? Why LeBron is your GOAT and Bill Russell not your GOAT?
We're gonna tell you the same thing over and over again. I know you've been on this channel long enough to know you don't go by titles. I'm pretty sure you've been on this long enough to know that we don't go by titles, but you guys go by titles.
He did here.
You go by titles. Why? Okay. Why is Michael Jordan over Bill Russell when Bill Russell won more? Since the finals, the only thing that matters to y'all.
Everybody else, you put wherever you want. Period.
These niggas aren't trying to talk basketball.
I got another question. Why 30 years later the man been going out again?
So why you ain't answer his question?
Why you refuse to answer? Why don't you have? Why do you not have Bill Russell over Jordan?
You don't value Bill Russell.
So your answer is to ask another question. That's not even
that's my answer.
Man. That's not even respectful. You answer the question. You don't ask another question.
Why do you not have Bill Russell over Jordan?
You know what I mean.
Why do you not have Bill Russell over Jordan?
I didn't say you. I said him.
Not ask another question.
I said him, my nigga.
I know men answer questions, not ask another question.
Well, you can say man, whatever.
That's what I know what men do. That's the era I came up in.
Can you answer the question now?
That's the era I came up in. So I guess we came up.
Well, I ain't worried about your era or nothing like that. I know. This is what I said.
Okay, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
Hey, look, this is not a question. This is my answer was.
So what's your answer?
The same reason Bill Russell is not your GOAT, that's why he is my GOAT.
That's the question.
We don't use the same logic, nigga. You don't use our logic. We're going by what your fucking logic is. We're going by your logic, nigga. Why is Michael Jordan not the GOAT?
If you use our logic, so you're saying Michael Jordan isn't the GOAT. Is that what you're saying?
If you're using our logic, LeBron James is the motherfucking GOAT, nigga.
The same reason Bill Russell is not his GOAT, LeBron is his GOAT. That's the same reason why Michael Jordan my GOAT.
If you use our logic, Jordan is not your GOAT.
It's LeBron, nigga.
He knows LeBron. That's why he up here.
That's why you're afraid to answer the question, because you know if you answer it, if you answer the question,
I like Bron.
you will say that Jordan is not the GOAT.
Well, I can answer that. Well, the same reason why y'all don't put Tim Duncan up there, the same reason y'all don't put Tim Duncan in the conversation, is the same reason why we don't put Bill Russell in the conversation. On top of that, he was majority of the time the third best scorer on his team. He played against like about 8 teams. It's barely black players in the league. You had one team and you couldn't do really free agency. The market was different. No 3-point line. So that's.
Did we all hear that?
I'm saying the stuff that
happened. Make excuses.
These niggas been making
no defense of 3-second rule. And Jordan was a more dominant player on his championship team.
About 2004 and 2011, these motherfuckers got excuses.
No, you just asked me a reason. I gave you like 5 different reasons.
That's an excuse. That's an excuse.
How's an excuse? Jordan was more dominant on his championship team than Bill Russell was on his championship team.
That's how you feel.
Bill Russell consistently was majority of the time was the third best scorer on his team. He averaged 44% from the field as a big man.
You're talking about one aspect of the game. Bill Russell was the greatest defender, not only in NBA history, but also during this era. He led his team with defense and IQ, and he was the most dominant. He won 5 motherfucking MVPs of his defense, nigga, not scoring. So stop talking about scoring when it comes to motherfucking Bill Russell and Michael Jordan. You compare what they were great at. You compare Jordan's motherfucking scoring to Bill Russell's motherfucking defense. That's how you have a basketball conversation, nigga.
On his championship team than Bill Russell
and so was Bill Russell. Bill Russell was more dominant, nigga, because he won more rings, nigga.
And 18s in this, bro.
It don't matter, nigga. It don't matter. He still played with the front and won championship, nigga. You can't discount errors just because you don't like how they played, nigga. That's not how NBA GOAT conversation works.
Bro, it's a whole different set of rules.
Now, can I ask you
it don't matter, nigga. It's a different set of rules from the 90s to today. That's what we're trying to explain to you, bitch ass niggas.
No, it's defensive schemes. It's defensive schemes different. I'm talking about the whole game was different, bro. You couldn't even add a lot of players in the league.
In the 60s and the 90s, hand checking used to be two-handed. Remember?
No, I actually.
No, I'm talking about
what makes you think LeBron
now you want
is
to change up your own narrative.
I'm not.
These bitch ass niggas can't stay consistent, King John. He can't stay consistent. We over here talking about the lesser teams in the 60s and the lesser everything else, and it's the same shit for the fucking 90s compared to today. It's the same motherfucking shit. So you dumbass niggas
bring up Bill Russell immediately. We talk about championship. We don't only talk about just championship when we talk about championship. We talk about who that player is. They all NBA, what they contribute on his team, how consistent it was in the playoffs. Before y'all go to Bill Russell, because is Bill Russell in y'all top 5?
Yeah.
Bill Russell's in my top 5. I don't know about everybody else, but he's in my top 5.
That's the end of your conversation.
No, he's not.
The thing is, you're trying to value championships over LeBron, but you don't value Bill Russell championships over Jordan.
That's not the only thing that put people over LeBron, though. You keep saying championships. That's not the only thing.
What else is it? What else is it?
Hey,
who we talking about? Depends what you're talking about.
Let's put on Skip Bayless and we'll know what CJ be. Let's put on Skip Bayless. We'll know what CJ.
Bro, I don't even look at that stuff. Like,
I know you're gonna say that. I know you're gonna say that. You said you talked about that's what they said.
Bro, y'all got this whole propaganda trying to push Jordan over. LeBron over Jordan is not working, bro. Stop it.
You've been talking about they all day. Who is they? Who's they? That's the narrative going around. Who's they?
Who you talking?
What you mean?
I'm talking about you. CJ know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, let me be clear. I'm talking about CJ. Okay? That's who I'm talking. I like to be clear. Who I'm talking about, CJ.
Oh
CJ,
yeah, you gotta let me know.
Okay, my bad, bro. My bad. CJ only his words.
No, because look, I was talking. No, look, I was talking to you. I was asking you a question. I was just asking you.
I was talking to CJ because CJ his words is based off what other people say. He repeat what other people say.
Who said that, bro?
Quotes. His words are direct quotes of what they said. Direct quotes. Word for word, how they said it, in the tone they said. So if you want to know what CJ means, what you're going to do is watch First Take. He's going to tell you. That's exactly how CJ talks. He doesn't have his own opinion about basketball, period.
At all.
That's your opinion. You don't even know you from campaign.
That's a fact, nigga. That's a fact, bro.
I'm a great listener. I've been listening for a minute.
We speak facts, nigga.
No, but you still never answered my question.
Well,
because I asked
You ain't never
the
answered
reason why I
nobody
asked you
questions
that
on here,
because
nigga.
you
Why do
seem
we
like
need
you
to
the
answer
oldest
your
dude
fucking
on here.
questions? You can't
That's
answer
why I asked you
nobody's
that.
questions over here, but you
You
want to
old
ask
school. I
questions
consider
all the
you
time.
old school.
Where's his question?
That's why I asked you what I asked you.
Where's your question, bro?
You can hear me?
I said, where's
Say
your
it.
question?
All right, man. What's up, bro?
Oh, King
Oh,
John.
what's up, CJ? What's up? I'm hearing you, bro.
After they go, let me
What you
put
want me
my
to repeat
2
the
cents
question?
in.
Oh, you got fish right now, nigga. Come on, answer the question or speak the question, whatever the fuck it is. Come on.
Okay. Commercial break or something? What's going on?
You don't want
All
to
right,
talk
now
to
let's
me?
just let somebody
Damn,
else
bro.
talk. You see, these niggas get stage
Hey,
fright
can I?
whenever we give them the floor.
Hey, yo, let me get out this gulag right quick. Hey,
Damn, bro.
hey, what's
I
up,
ain't mean
fella?
no
Hey,
harm.
yeah, hey, check this out. This right here, stop those little debates. How you gonna sit here and ask me an individual type of
That's all I
question?
was asking. If Bill
Talking
Russell so
about.
great, why he's not y'all go?
Hold on, Playboy. Hold on 1 second. Hey, but how you gonna ask
You the
me
trump
or
card.
debate? Oh shit. Yeah, but how you gonna ask me an individual question? When we're talking about the GOAT,
Goddamn, where everybody at?
and then hold on, shit. Go ahead. Go ahead and say what you about to say, bro.
Who your team is? Who your team is, King
No,
John?
I was trying to make a statement about that whole thing that they're talking about.
Who? Who your team is?
Long live Mama. Can you
Or the
mute yourself,
Bulls?
please?
This month.
Hey, can you mute yourself? 2 cents was talking.
Why you think LeBron better than Michael Jordan?
Golly, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what are you on?
Man, he trolling. He trolling because I know
right.
he got better impulse control. He trolling right now. But go ahead, sir.
No, we gave the
He still
motherfucker
a
the
better
floor. Go ahead, 2
basketball
cents,
player
bro.
than
You already gave
Okay.
him the floor. These niggas been talking for so long. Go ahead, brother.
All right, check this out. Here's the thing about what confuses me about the debate, the LeBron and Michael Jordan. You asked me an individual
I couldn't hear
question
you.
about.
Hey, B.
Oh,
Lee, can you remove this motherfucker, bro?
yeah, he
Dog,
trolling. I know him.
dog,
I
if
know
you
him.
don't get
disrespectful.
that damn answer out, I'm gonna just remove you from the fucking stage. Like you said the same thing 5 times in a row.
This dude keep in a row. Who is that? He must can't hear me because he keep every time I'm trying to say
Just say
something.
it.
Dude,
No,
We
I don't
know
hear
who it
anyone
is.
interrupting you. You just keep
I
starting and
talk
stopping.
over him. I talk over him like I'm talking like it's at nighttime. I do that. We'll do
These
that.
competitive dudes.
Okay.
Two different
Here's what I'm saying. When you ask me an individual question about Michael Jordan and LeBron, the GOAT, and then your argument is based upon what? Team shit. So, man, okay, he did win 6 championships. Okay, when you talking individually, talking about the GOAT, all you can do is talk about team achievements. And I think that is so fucking lame.
Damn, with the show over, man. Where everybody at?
Yeah. Inhale, my nigga. I wish I had something else to say. I was about to stop. But whoever that is, I can't see his name right now. I'm talking over him all day until I get kicked out of here. You're a lame. You're a lame.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
you a
long
lame
live
nigga.
Mamba.
You
He
a
keeps
lame
fucking
nigga.
talking.
You a lame at 2 o'clock. You a lame at 2 o'clock.
All right, what else do you have to say? Okay, team accomplishments shouldn't be the only thing in the GOAT debate. That's why we always say the reason why they don't have Bill Russell in the GOAT as the GOAT because there's more than just winning titles.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, it's a stupid ass debate with some of them. I think they I don't know if they trolling or not. I'm like, I love Michael Jordan. He was my goal. But I cannot argue LeBron not better than Michael at this point in time. Look, Michael Jordan's at the little boy table at this point in time. Okay, you got to play more than 14 years or you got to do this X, Y, Z. Like create a standard for what it is. You talking shit like this motherfucker ain't first and goddamn everything that's credible in the NBA. You want to see stuff like rebounds, assists. He's in the top of all of those things. And if you're talking about individual credit, yes, LeBron is still the GOAT. Team wise, yeah, okay, then Michael Jordan loses it against Bill Russell then. So what's your fucking point? Yeah, I'm like, so what's your point? They run out of arguments. They're just gonna move the goalposts. Everybody know LeBron the GOAT. This is probably the only place you can say it without getting doxxed or getting somebody want to hurt you. It's the only place you can really say that shit.
That's the truth. It's the only place.
Fact.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
you ain't spit nothing but the gospel, bro.
Yeah, I ain't got
They'll
no
crucify
complaints
you.
from
You
you.
might well have been on the Epstein tapes if you say LeBron is the GOAT. You crazy as hell. You get crucified. You get crucified.
The problem is some of the Jordan fans are on the Epstein team.
What I know
And
is
some
that
Jordan fans are on that list for sure.
They are on the
what I know is that MJ and Kobe Bryant fans, that all they have to do is just they just tear down LeBron James to just big up MJ and Kobe. That's all they do. They can't explain why Kobe or MJ is in the GOAT convo.
We keep explaining it, but you just
No,
not
they can't
listening.
explain
We
why Kobe's in the GOAT
all
argument.
summer.
They have
It's
no
really
clue why
Kobe.
Kobe's in the
They
argument,
game
but they
explain.
only
Look
say
at their
Jordan
game if you
because
don't
of the
believe
six
us.
titles.
GOAT conversation. We can't explain why Kobe's in the GOAT conversation.
You're gonna say,
I
look
mean,
at the
even with
eye
Jordan,
test.
I
Do
just
the
want
eye
to
test.
I just want a explanation why Kobe or MJ is the GOAT. That's what I want to know. Without tearing down
can't do
Bron.
it.
They can't do it. Yeah, they
I
can't do it
mean,
without tearing down Bron.
I think if you're a Bron guy, you can explain why Jordan is.
Yeah, you can't explain.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You can
I
explain why
can,
Bron is the GOAT if you're a
but I'm
Bron
saying
guy.
Jordan.
But these MJ and Kobe Bryant fans can't
No, I'm
explain why
saying-
they the GOAT.
oh no, Iron Man. What he was saying was he's saying that Bron fans can explain why Jordan is the GOAT better than Jordan fans can.
Well,
That's a fact.
that's true.
That's a fact.
That's obvious.
We know more about this
Yeah.
motherfucker's career than any of these niggas do, and we don't be going around trying to tear down Jordan. We just try to use these niggas' logic to
That's
make them
because
understand
we'll
how
listen.
stupid.
LeBron
No,
fans
listen what
delusional.
I'm
Don't
saying,
listen.
nigga.
That's the difference.
Listen what I'm
nigga.
saying, nigga.
I don't
Because
have
you
these
motherfuckers are the most delusional fan base that I've ever laid eyes on, nigga. You niggas still think Kobe is top 5 when the motherfucker only got 1 MVP. You niggas always want to ask me, how does a nigga with 6 finals losses become the GOAT? How does a motherfucker with 1 MVP become top 2 all time? I just want to know that. If y'all niggas can't answer me that question, then it's all good. But at the end of the day, like I was saying,
you just talk about personal reasons. You just talk about it.
what are you
So
talking
now
about?
you back on what you just said. You said the reason why Jason Kidd don't get it 2000 because the person you said the MVP and stuff could be a
It's
media bias
subjective.
award.
Yeah, it is a media bias
Okay,
award. That's
so you
facts.
answer
But
your
at the
own
end of the day,
question.
Give me the MVP that
if
Kobe
you
was
have your
supposed to
stats,
win that he didn't win. Give me those MVPs.
that's what I'm saying. If you got the stats to win the MVP, nigga, then it doesn't matter what the media says or what the media thinks, nigga. If your stats are clearly far and ahead or better than everybody else's in your comp, then nigga, you're gonna get that MVP.
He said Kobe.
He could have won in 03. He could have won in 03, 06 when he averaged 35. Cause that was the highest average since Jordan,
No,
and they did
he's not
something
gonna
great
win
for
an
Jokic
MVP as
because
the
he
8th
was a
seed.
60,
Jordan
and he
didn't
could have got it.
Jordan didn't get
Ask me
MVP
a
when he averaged
question. He got
37.
it in 07.
Jordan didn't
and he
get it when
could
he
have got
averaged
it back to back.
37. Will Chamberlain didn't get it when he averaged 50.
It's not about points, nigga. Just because you score a lot of points, that don't make you an MVP. Like,
I'm
you
not
niggas
saying
can't
that. You
separate
asked me the years,
scoring
and
from
I'm giving you the
basketball.
years,
It's
bro.
so fucking
I'm giving you
weird.
the years,
You
so
can't
you
be the
had
7th seed.
historical
And
years.
I mean,
The MVP is not the best scorer in the NBA award. That's not what that
that's
award
never
is.
been.
Nigga.
It's not. He was the All NBA defender as well. Not this. We just
That's
talk
great.
about the top 2.
Okay, then talk about
two-way
everything,
players
nigga.
with
Don't just be
Jordan and
talking about
Kobe.
the
You just
scoring,
said
nigga.
it,
You
bro.
niggas always just go to what the fuck his points were. Like, goddamn, nigga, we talking about an MVP season. MVP season is more than just 35 points per game. What else did the motherfucker do that made you believe that he
The
deserved
most important
MVP that
thing of
year?
the game is scoring. So
No, it's
that's
not.
what
No,
that's
it's
what I
not.
was
Because
talking about.
you spend
Yes, it is. You
80% of the
got to put the
game.
ball in
You
the
spend
basket
80%
to
of
win
the
the
time
game.
that you play the game of basketball without the ball in your hand.
If that's the
Yeah,
case,
that's
the
important
scoring
too.
leader would
But
be the
the most
MVP every
important
year.
thing is scoring.
The scoring
No,
leader would
it's
be the
not.
MVP every year, and that's not the case. Jokic won 3 of them. He's never been a scoring
No,
leader.
that's the important. I ain't said that's the. I ain't said that's the only thing. That's the important thing. I ain't said
It's
that's
not
the
the most
most. I
important
ain't said that's
thing.
the only thing.
Apparently
The most
not.
important thing is scoring, and the guy with the most points is the best player.
No, it's
That
not
doesn't
because that's
happen.
based off of longevity though.
The guy with the
Accumulated
most
stats.
points
That's
is the
not
best
seasons
player.
It
based
don't matter,
average.
nigga.
The
He
average
It
is
don't
averages
the
matter,
only
best
3
nigga.
story.
less points than
It
Jordan.
tell you the story. You know
Your
why?
averages are
He
based
averages
on your
Top 2
totals,
dudes.
nigga, and your games
Jordan
played.
got the highest average, and they the best
You gonna
scorers
change
of
his
all
whole
time.
narrative?
It's
You gonna
tied to
change his
the
whole
highest
narrative?
average.
It's
King
tied for the
John,
highest average. He don't got the
tight right
most
now, bro. I
points.
don't know what's
He
up,
don't
man.
got the most 50-point games. He don't got the most 60-point games. He don't got the most 70-point games. He never scored 100 points.
LeBron
So
has
yeah,
got
he
other
ain't got
stats.
nothing.
That's not the
He
only
ain't never
scorer he
averaged
got.
50 points. Nigga, like you talk about this motherfucker as a scorer. He ain't got none of the fucking records of scoring. He ain't got none of them.
I want to ask
LeBron
CJ.
got the most
Jordan,
seasons.
nigga.
Hold on.
He don't got none
Who
of
you
them.
talking about, Jordan? So
Jordan, nigga, he don't got none of
dudes
them.
like this get cooked. So Jordan got the highest playoff average. She got the highest finals average. She got the highest
He doesn't
season
have
average.
the
She got the
highest
most scoring
finals
totals. So
average.
how
He
he don't
doesn't
got
have the
nothing?
highest finals
He
average, so
does
you
not have the
lied,
highest
nigga.
finals average.
Have the highest finals
Who
average.
told
He
you
does
that
not have the
lie?
highest finals average. You don't come here
No,
lying.
I'm talking about in
We
the
know the
finals,
facts.
the
He
41 in the
don't got
finals run.
no. It don't
What's
matter,
finals
nigga.
run?
That's something different.
41. Yes, it is.
That's
Playoff
complete.
series. The series, not the
And he got
highest
the highest
finals.
playoffs average and season average. So what y'all talking
Yeah.
about? He not the best scorer.
Look,
He averaged
and
He's
30
tied
like
for
two
the
straight
regular
times in the
season average.
playoffs. So what you
hey,
talking
He
about?
don't.
most
Like
people
I
know.
said, he
No,
don't got the
playoffs.
most points in the
10
regular
straight times in
season.
the
He don't got
playoffs.
the most points in the playoffs. He don't got the most 30-point
Nobody's
games. He don't got the most 20-point
got the
games. He
most
don't got
40
the most
points.
50-point. He don't got the most 50-point games.
Hey,
He don't got the most 60-point
look,
games. He don't got the most 70-point games. He never scored 100 in the game, and he
He
never
never
averaged
even
50
scored
for a
70
season.
in his
That's
career.
over 10 categories, nigga, right there
hey,
that Jordan does not have in scoring. He only's got like what 3 or 4. I'll give you 4 maybe,
No, his
but you
average
don't
is
even. You
nobody
don't even got that.
averages 40 points more than him in the playoffs
All right,
though,
man.
bro. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta go off average. You going off accumulated stats.
Oh yeah,
Nigga,
LeBron.
it's
James
all a
Harden,
part of it, nigga.
James Harden also got
That's
the most
all a
50,
part of
60,
scoring, nigga. You
and 40
can't
point
just,
games in this era.
nigga,
That
you
don't mean
can't
he the
just
best scorer.
segment scoring,
Because
nigga,
it
and
got
just try
translated
to
in the
apply it to what
playoffs.
you like. Okay, LeBron got the
No,
most
I'm saying
40-point
his
games in the
points
playoff run,
translate in the playoffs
and
too. They
LeBron
don't
got the
only
most
like
40-point
Harden,
games in
for
the playoff
instance.
run.
LeBron
His
has
LeBron
the
got
points
the
most.
most
only
40-point
translate in
games in the
regular
playoff run.
season.
LeBron has
LeBron
the
got the
most
most
season
40 points.
averaging 25
He don't
points
got
in
6 straight
NBA
40
history.
point games like Jordan, bro.
It don't
Name
matter.
he
He
don't
still
got
got
no
8. He still got 8. That's way more than what Jordan did.
LeBron has the most season
bro. You
averaging
can't
25 points
talk
in NBA
about this
history.
scoring shit with Jordan, bro. He got everything you need to
Nigga, I just
score. He
cooked you
got the
on
most
every
scoring.
fucking
He got
scoring
10.
category, nigga. It don't matter.
You don't, because he got
LeBron's the
the most. You
all-time
can't cook
leader in the
nobody but
postseason
yourself,
and
bro.
regular
Okay,
season in
LeBron's the
scoring.
What does he have
all-time
the most
leader
in?
in regular
Nothing.
season and
Scoring
postseason.
doesn't make you
Averages.
Scoring doesn't make you the
Averages.
GOAT.
No,
That's a game to
LeBron is the
game basis.
all-time leader.
Averages.
LeBron's the
Scoring doesn't
all-time
make
leader.
you the
LeBron
GOAT.
averaged 25 for over
That's
20 years.
cumulative stats.
Boom.
That's cumulative
That's
stats. They
It
average.
doesn't
played 8
matter.
more
He's the
years than
all-time
Jordan.
leader.
It
That's
doesn't
why.
matter. That's
He's
all
the
a part of
all-time leader.
scoring.
It
It's
do
It's
not
all part of
matter.
LeBron's
scoring.
fault.
To get an
Jordan
average, you gotta have
took so
total.
long to play took 20 years to play 1,000 games. That's not LeBron's fault. It's not LeBron's fault that Jordan kept getting swept in all those first round series. It's not LeBron's fault
Well,
Jordan quit all those times.
Jordan not
LeBron
ashamed of
James
nothing
has
because his
more.
career is still better than
LeBron
LeBron. So
James
he
has
cool.
more.
No, it's not.
No,
No,
my
it's
mic
not.
working now? No, it's not.
He don't
No,
got no stings on his. He don't got no stings in the finals. He cool.
Okay.
yeah, my mic
Jordan
working
don't
now?
got 10
Okay.
finals appearances,
He
nigga.
lost
Guess I never
14.
know.
He lost 13 straight games.
So he got 10
LeBron
finals
never lost
appearances,
to the
and what's the
same
show
team
for
3
it?
years
He
in a
still
row,
got
nigga.
losing record.
To the same strategy. So he got a losing record
Well,
against Isaiah
he
Thomas
lost
and
to a
Larry
team
Bird,
that went
nigga.
to 3 straight finals. Them niggas went to 3 straight finals, and it was a bullshit call away from winning 3 straight. LeBron
Okay,
lost
Name
to
the
LeBron went
one
to
of them.
8
competition
straight
that he
finals,
had
nigga.
that was better than Jordan's competition.
LeBron went to 8
All
straight
right, you want to
finals
talk
with
about
different
competition? Talk
teammates,
about the
nigga. He
East then,
never had
David.
the
Let's
same
talk about
squad
the
every
East then.
single year.
Talk about the East then, David. You want to talk about competition, or let's talk about what they did? I don't talk about that competition shit.
Competition was
It's a
way
mute
better.
point, bro.
Okay.
His
No,
competition
that's
was
your
way better
opinion.
in the East.
LeBron has
That's your
beaten more
opinion.
teams.
It was more
All right, no, hold on.
physical
I got
back
you guys.
then.
I got you guys. I got you guys.
It's fact.
Hey, Bron's the only player to beat a 73 and 9 team. MJ
LeBron
ain't
is
do
the
that.
only nigga to sweep multiple teams with a
Michael
higher
Jordan's
seed
the
than
only
him.
guy to
Michael Jordan never
win
did
70
that.
games and win a championship, King John.
I got a
You
question.
forget y'all won the ring 72-10. I think King Johnson got
Oh,
that.
y'all talk about that era where y'all had the most 60 loss teams in NBA history, the most weakest era ever.
Hold on, Noel.
Your King almost
All right,
lost
so you
60
talk about
games.
weak era, but you bring up Bill Russell and say what? Okay, then.
Nigga, they weren't losing 60 games on the
That was the
regular like the niggas were in
strongest
the
era.
90s. So I don't know what you're talking about.
18s, bro. Come on, bro. You're not comparing 18s to no other
He's
era.
still
Stop
losing
it.
60
Exactly. You're
games,
We don't
playing the
talk
motherfucker. That's
about
still
best
the
of
we
the
most
don't
all
talk
best
time.
about
every night.
NFL mind before the we
Zero
don't talk about
right.
the
We didn't have Johnson
championships. We
Fire
talk about
teams
the
in this
Super
era.
Bowls.
So
stop it. Going on and stuff.
Yo, dude.
Let me ask
like the Sixers.
You're
Before
playing
the
best of the best.
We don't talk about the illegal defense.
before the process, the
If 8
Sixers
teams
lost
made
only
the
one
league,
8 games.
it's more difficult to play.
You can't
8
force
teams
somebody to
made
be
it
the
more
GOAT. You got
difficult.
It's harder to play in a league with 8
show
teams.
you the
8
GOAT.
teams
You
means
took
it's
the
more
top
difficult. So
players on
that's
every
not
team and made it
that's not
8
the
teams.
point you
It's the
want to
best
make.
league ever.
That's not the point you want to make. If the
Most white
90s
teams,
had 8 teams,
8 white
everybody
teams.
would be stacked. Everybody would have a Hall of Fame center. If it was only 8 teams in the 90s, it would be stacked.
No, the league was diluted back then, bro. It was the black players
No, it
made the
wasn't
players.
You
diluted.
say
It
only
was
LeBron fans make
concentrated.
excuses.
It was
You say only
concentrated.
LeBron fans make excuses.
It's not.
All
Yeah,
I
you're
hear is
making hella
excuses.
excuses right now,
That's
CJ.
all I
It
hear is
was part-time
excuses.
players, bro. Part-time
You're
wrestlers.
making
Like,
hella
stop it.
excuses.
Will
Excuses.
Chamberlain was black. Last time I remember, Bill Russell was black. All those guys were black. They had black players in the league.
I'm so confused.
Come on,
Keep
keep
going.
going.
You said
It's about as ignorant as fucking Kanye with
keep
George
going.
Bush
Name
only
some
like
more.
don't like black people. Well, what the fuck is this shit, man? Well, who keep doing that? Just saying random shit. George Bush don't like black people. Why we trying to goddamn have a reasonable conversation?
Who the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about,
No
dude?
name. I ain't
said
putting no
that
name
these
to it.
guys
I
were
can't see
black
no
in the
name.
league.
I'm just talking
He
about
said
this.
that there was no black players in the league. Shut the fuck up
I'm
before I
not.
get a list.
I'm not saying Bill Russell and Wilt not great. I'm just saying I hold them to it. You gotta put them out the equation compared to the players now.
You don't put them out of the equation in the greatest of all time
You got to,
competition. That's
bro.
not how that
There's
works.
so much.
No, you got to if you're a Jordan
eliminate
fan.
players from the
You don't
GOAT
have to do
debate,
that if you're a
your
LeBron
GOAT is
fan,
not the
nigga.
GOAT.
60s and 70s best players were in the 80s.
Well, you
If you
only
have to
use that
eliminate
logic
players
because
from
you
the
want
GOAT
If you
debate,
have
your
to
GOAT
take
is
out
not the
players,
GOAT.
nigga, to elevate somebody, nigga, that clearly means Jordan does not have enough. Because Jordan don't got enough to be better than Will, and he don't got enough to be better than Bill Russell. That's why Jordan is 5th on my list.
Yes, he do. Yes,
He
he
has
do.
a lot to do.
No, he don't.
If you have to eliminate players from the GOAT debate, your GOAT is
more
not
than
the GOAT.
LeBron.
That's what I'm saying,
Bill
B-Lee.
Russell and Wilt lost.
That's the end of discussion right there.
Anybody
Bill
from the GOAT
Russell and
debate.
Wilt lost. Jordan didn't. So that's a case right there.
So Scottie Pippen didn't lose either, motherfucker.
He didn't win.
Is Scottie Pippen better than is Scottie Pippen better than Kobe Bryant?
So
CJ,
outside of
hold
that,
on, let me ask you this question. Scottie Pippen, is Scottie Pippen better than Kobe Bryant?
After that,
y'all making. Wait a second. You guys are like y'all
Pippen is his favorite player.
Hold on, is Scottie Pippen better than Kobe Bryant? I just want to hear the answer to that question, CJ. No, I want to hear him answer it. No, because I want to hear this motherfucker. You've been talking all this talk. I want to hear right now. Is Scottie Pippen better than Kobe Bryant? Why? He's 6-0 in the finals. He didn't lose.
Y'all saying the same.
Why not?
okay, well,
I want to ask
Kobe won the ring without Shaq. Scott didn't win rings without Jordan.
Bro, like
so that's the only reason he still got 6-0.
No, that's one reason. Ishmael trying to ask me a
They
question.
didn't win without Paul Gasol.
Y'all are just never consistent in this GOAT debate. Y'all are never
I just
consistent
wanted
in
to hear
this
his
GOAT
answer. Now that he
It's
exposed
Jordan and
himself,
Kobe
you
than
know, Ishmael.
everybody else.
Roll Sunday.
No, it's not.
Roll
LeBron,
Sunday.
Okay, all
MJ,
right,
and
all
Kobe.
right. All
Hey,
right.
The
is
only
winning
niggas
the
that keep it in the
championship an
modern era.
individual
You
award?
can't measure that.
Just explain why Kobe is the GOAT. Just explain why Kobe is the
Yeah,
GOAT.
explain why
Go.
Kobe is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Winning
not
the
gonna keep
championship
explaining why
is
Kobe
it
is
an
the GOAT.
individual or a team award? Winning the
No,
championship is
explain why
that team
Kobe is
or
the GOAT.
individual?
Since you keep
I'm
saying
just
Michael
curious.
Jordan, Kobe. We
I'm
know
just
why people
curious
think
too.
Jordan
Just
is the
talk
GOAT.
over each other all
Because
day.
Explain
somebody
why
got
Kobe is the
perception
GOAT.
or
Just talk
something
over each
already,
other.
bro. It's no
Hold
explaining.
on,
Explain it. I
Tristan.
explained it
Let
multiple times
B-Lee
on this
talk real
platform.
quick.
It's not my first time
Goofball.
on this platform. I explained it multiple times. I don't got to keep explaining it.
Okay,
Because
go.
your logic is
Explain why
flawed.
Kobe's the GOAT.
Ooh, they put him on stage.
Well,
Go ahead. No, go.
Well, when you talk about scoring impact, he one of the best scorers of all time, top 5 in points in the regular season and playoff. He mastered the game with his footwork, shot creation, understand where he was most effective on the court, and he has a go-to fadeaway move just like Jordan, and that's a key component to being a great player because you got a go-to dominant move. You should that is unstoppable. He got one of the best scoring peaks of all time for 2005 to 2010. He had legendary scoring games and streaks that's only few achieved, and he always elevated his playoff for his team. With scoring, playmaking, and against elite competition, he had great
Let him
counters
finish,
and
yeah.
everything. Footwork.
You gotta let him finish.
And we talk about his defense. He always one of the best perimeter defender and took challenges in key situations most of the time. He came He can move his feet through screens. He a good on ball defender, a good help defender. He got great awareness. He a great leader. He a great communicator. He made all
Leader
team
my
defense
ass.
9 straight
Damn,
times
nigga, let him
to
finish.
prove it.
God damn.
His mental makeup is one
All
of
he's
the
found
best
is lies.
ever, and his preparation for the games is one of the best ever. He got on one of the best intangible with his leadership, training routine, discipline, expectation for his teammates, preparing them for every game. And
You're right.
I feel you, man.
That's
You saying why you have him as a GOAT? Why should we have him as a
sad.
GOAT? Is
That
what
was
the
the
question
weakest
should be.
Half of that shit was lies. He just fucking
that's
said.
that's a few.
But I didn't hear no lies.
That's all. Everything I said was
They're not
Did you
strong
read that from a
facts, though.
script?
now.
Because that
If you
terrible.
don't feel like
I
He
keep
can move
telling
his
y'all
feet through
that.
screens.
Yeah, it sounded like
I
it
keep
did.
telling
no, I'm saying
He's
he can
one of the
move. Like
greatest.
you gotta understand when you getting screen, bro, you gotta be able to move and avoid certain picks.
Like
So
what?
he
I
good
just
at that.
hold
That's
on, wait.
what OKC does.
DJ, I
That
want
is
you
the
to tell me.
worst I ever heard in my
Hold on.
I want you
life
to tell
about
me an
someone being the
iconic.
GOAT.
I mean,
Hey,
that's different. I
What
explained, bro.
record did
I
you
explained it
state?
multiple
What did he
times.
do better
bad, just
than
not great.
everyone to make him the greatest? Other than
hold on,
saying he's top 5 in
Nothing.
scoring.
hold on. At least give me
Nothing.
three iconic playoff moments that
Well,
Kobe
he
had.
No,
did
not even
the
3.
most
No,
release
what does he do
that
better
won
than
back-to-back
anybody to make him
champions.
the GOAT?
He did the most release that went back-to-back champions. His 3-year stretch in the playoffs from 08 to 2010 can match up with anybody, and he
No.
elevated
What did
his
he
team
do
more than
greater than
anybody.
everybody in the history of the game to be in the GOAT conversation? Not that he's a good player. We understand Kobe Bryant was great. What did he do better than everyone in the history of the game?
Well, that depends on who. That's everybody got different aspects of the game, though.
No,
I
use
can't
any
tell you.
Objective.
aspect
You
to
only
show why
asked
he
me
got
Your
better than
perception
who
who
everyone
the
your
GOAT
in the
goal
history of the
is.
game.
I mean, ask me
People,
what PG is the GOAT.
can't nobody
I
ask me
was
about
Paul
your
George
opinion.
was the
We
GOAT.
talking
Well,
about objectively.
him and Jordan, the only 2 players who won the 3 straight finals, on multiple occasions.
What?
No, we're not.
No,
Who
they're
else did
not.
The
that?
hell is
Wrong.
that?
Who else did
Yes,
that?
they are.
Lie.
Bill Russell won 8 in a row.
You don't count
Bro,
Bill
So
can
is
we
Russell.
Scottie
talk
Pippen
about
too.
more
Bill Russell
real,
that,
bro?
man. Who is he?
Like, come
Hey, Scottie
on,
Pippen
I'm
did
talking about
too.
the modern era, bro. Stop it.
Steve
We
Kerr
talking
won
about Bill
what?
Russell.
3 in a
Keep bringing
row.
it up.
The 90s is not the
No,
modern
Steve
era.
Kerr won
But that's
4
why
in
I
a row.
said every time you make a case about Jordan and Kobe, y'all factor in other players all the
Because we
time,
This
got
bro.
to
is the
fact
I
GOAT
check
think y'all
your
just
debate.
using
dumbass.
This
like
is
That's
not.
That's
why.
their bread and
This
butter,
is
B-League,
the
GOAT.
GOAT debate.
This
This
is
is
why
the
my
greatest
reasons
of
I'm
all
always, I told
time.
y'all like 10 different
The
times.
greatest
I
of
gave y'all my
all
reasons like
time.
10 different times.
This
You
is the
got
So
to
GOAT
you
use
have
before
to
all
Kobe
time,
eliminate
Bryant,
nigga.
man.
players to make them
He
great.
just
So
told
that
y'all he
means
don't
that
have
you
to.
don't believe
Bill
Kobe and
Russell's
Jordan are the
kingdom.
greatest.
He just told y'all Kobe don't have
You
to.
gotta use your eye test
Yeah,
as
but
well, bro. And you look at the stats, eye test,
always
Yeah,
use
and
your
we want to know what
everything.
Kobe
This
did better than
I
everybody,
don't really
not
feel
No,
like
how you like
hey,
the way he
let me
played
just say
Well,
something
basketball.
really
you can
quick.
argue
yeah.
who he scored and had
Hey,
a
B-Lee,
better
it's that
skill set than
footwork. It's that
everybody.
footwork, B-Lee. That
Wait, hold
footwork
on.
was so elite that they just got
I
to
try
put
to
Kobe
like.
over everybody in
Let
NBA
me say
history.
It's
something.
just
Hold on, New
it's
World.
just
Hold
saying
on,
that
y'all.
Kobe just don't
Hold
have
on, Iron
enough,
Man,
man.
bro. Hold
Kobe
on, bro.
He just
career
don't
is
got
not
enough.
He
enough,
had
bro.
better footwork and
Kobe
God,
he
bro.
career is
had
not
better
He went
enough.
straight
mindset,
to
work ethic, footwork, and will
He
to
had
win
a
than
better
everybody.
Kobe came
mindset
up a
with his
couple
footwork.
championships short.
I can't
Yes,
hear
Kobe came up
nothing
a
No,
y'all
couple
he's
saying.
that
not.
championships
matters
So
in
short.
he is
basketball.
Doctor
Basketball is a
Strange.
mental game.
He's a
That
Marvel
matters in basketball
superhero.
because when you mentally ready and tough, you go work on your
Nah,
weaknesses.
bro,
That's the
don't do
thing
that.
about what Kobe
Listen,
did.
bro.
He always
Let me
worked on his
Hey,
finish
weakness
shout
and
out to
saying
that
elevate
something.
his
Mamba
game,
Kobe's
bro.
not
mentality,
ready.
nigga.
Hold on
Kobe
one
never
See,
second.
this
played the way
is
he
this is what we like to do. We like to
2012?
ask you guys why somebody is the GOAT, so we could see how you cannot explain this. If I
Right.
ask all of these LeBron fans why LeBron is the GOAT, they will say over 10 things what he has greater statistically, objectively than everyone else in the history of the game. When we ask you about Kobe Bryant, you say that he can move through screens.
I'm sorry.
Bro, I said
That shit was the
bro,
weakest
I
Kobe
was saying
Bryant
that
argument
defense
We
was
asked
ever.
strong.
you
Come
about
on.
Kobe
Ever.
You
Bryant.
knew at
You say
one
that he's
point.
top
Ever.
That's
5
one
in
little
scoring.
point you trying. narrow out.
Man, he
Stop it,
crazy
bro.
as hell. He tried to get us to argue some shit that we can't measure. We can't measure
I would
shit
say
like
he
that.
good
What
at
he's
fighting
saying.
through screens. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's
That's
full of
why we
shit. That's
can't.
what we
That's why
can.
we can't
We
trust
can
him
like
either.
Cozo.
Because your
I'm saying
arguments
he's
ain't
fighting
backed
through
by the
screens
stats.
and
He
good,
did greater
help
than
defending a
everybody
good on
in the
ball
history of the
defender.
game.
So, what are you
Let's
talking
take
about?
Wait, CJ, no, bro. Hold on.
see, the thing is, like,
Something weak.
when you say fighting
and played one of the toughest competition in the
wait a
playoffs.
second.
Bullshit.
What the hell is that? He played one of them.
Nigga. Like,
One of them.
hold on,
Look, we can say LeBron James beat a team that won more regular season games than
No,
anybody in the
measuring up
history of the
off who your
game. We
teammates
can use
is,
that
off of who your
objectively.
teammates
You
is. He
say
had
he's
less help
one of
doing
them.
it than LeBron did, bro. He had less offensively help than LeBron.
like, but when you say
That's a fact.
What the fuck are you talking
He played
about?
with Shaq.
Kobe didn't have nobody that. I'm
Nigga, he
not
got
talking about
played with
3
Shaq.
championships
we
with
speaking
the
on
best
08 to
player in the
2010.
fucking world
He
at the
didn't have
time,
nobody
nigga.
else that
Come
create
on
their
now.
own shot.
Come on
LeBron played with
now.
players that create their own
So
shot.
we gonna
That
act like
helped him
Derek
a
Fisher
lot.
can't create
Because
his
he
own
could close
shot?
games.
bro, there is no
Kobe and
point going
Jordan
off
didn't
right
need
now
dudes
where
to
everybody
close games for
Shout
them.
out to Derek
Jordan
Fisher.
closed games.
Oh, so you
That's
saying
another
that Ron
reason.
Artest didn't close the finals in
already had
2010, nigga, when
before.
he got that fucking last shot in, when he hit the game winner shot? You say he didn't close them out?
No,
You a
No,
dumbass
he
nigga, bro.
helped. I'm not
I
saying
can't
he. No,
stand you
you
Kobe
missing the
tards, nigga.
point.
Y'all retarded
He
as fuck.
got help, but not as much help as LeBron. I'm not saying they ain't help him, but he was the
Nigga,
big
you
reason
had
why
the
he
most
did that.
help.
Kobe
You had
led
the
the
most
league.
help out of
Kobe
any
led the
player in
point.
the top 10, nigga.
No, I mean I'm talking about the 08 to 2010 run.
We talking about his career.
We talking about his
Okay, hold
career,
on for a
nigga.
second.
Well, if you
Hold on
want
for
to talk
a
about
second,
the
bro.
three-peat, they got
You
15-1
comparing, no,
record.
nigga, because
They the last team that three-peated. So
Because, nigga, you can
we can
talk
talk
about
about either one.
2008, 2009, 2010, right? LeBron went to the finals in 07 and 2018 with way less help than what Kobe went in those 3 years. In
How you
2015,
gonna put
LeBron was
that big
in the
window
finals
span? I'm
without
talking
his
about
2
3 years.
best fucking players, nigga. So at the end of the day, LeBron was in 3 different finals with less help than Kobe, nigga.
New World, please, bro. Like, let's
What?
not have this casual talk about help and who have more help and all that other shit, bro. Like,
That's because we got to use
let's
these
talk about.
dumbass niggas' logic, Ishmael.
That
Nah, bro,
is the point,
ignore that
bro. That's
stuff,
why
bro.
Jordan got
Ignore.
considered the GOAT because he
Well,
won more with
I'm using
less.
your
That's why he
logic
was
because
considered
But
better
he don't
than
even want
Kareem.
to
I
talk
mean, than
you
about
can have
Magic
Kobe
and
Steph
them.
no
Curry
more.
in
Because they
your
was
CJ
top
winning
don't
with
want
five,
to
super
and,
talk
teams.
about
and
Kobe no
LeBron didn't
more.
play the toughest competition.
CJ don't want to talk
Bro,
about
I
Kobe
don't
no more.
care. Like, bro,
Yeah, he
like
want to
all
move
I
it
this.
just
on.
talk about Kobe. You
CJ
just don't
don't
want to
want to talk
listen.
about
Then
Kobe
talk
no more.
about
You just
So
04
want
let's
then.
you just
talk
want to
about
Let's
keep
talk
Kobe.
about
crying because
Let's
your
04.
talk about
man in the
Kobe.
background, your GOAT.
I want to talk
So y'all
about
go against
04.
everybody who Kobe
Can
and
we talk
Jordan
about
fan.
07?
I want to talk about
CJ
04.
don't
Let's talk
want to
about
talk
Kobe
about
in
Kobe
04.
no more.
Hold
Why
on,
Let's
y'all
talk
want to
about
do
Kobe in
that?
04.
Like, we only hear only once a week, and you can just want to waste time talking about the failures of a player and shit like that. Like, who gives a fuck about that? We know that they got issues,
Well,
bro.
that's the
Let's
squad
talk
for
about
you from being the GOAT. That's what the squad for
bro.
you from being the GOAT. Who got the most
Bro,
But
failures?
like,
What are you talking
CJ,
about?
stop it,
That
bro. Like,
matters.
CJ, bro.
No, it
If we're
does
talking about
not.
the
See,
GOAT
this is where the
conversation,
logic comes out, Ishmael.
what the
That's
fuck?
why we can't have
Man.
real basketball discourse,
hello.
because when these motherfuckers come up here, we got to cook them every time with their dumbass logic.
You cooking
Yeah, it is
yourself because you
dumbass,
don't
but
even want to
CJ,
trigger
bro,
it.
CJ, bro.
Y'all
Nigga, you the
niggas
one that
doing
don't want to
trigger.
talk
I'm
about
just
Kobe in
chilling.
04, nigga. You've been ducking and dodging this whole fucking
New World
time.
is self-proclaimed
I
We
done
talked
been
champion.
about
asked
it
your
already. What are you
dumbass about
talking about?
04 in
We already talked
2011,
about
nigga.
that.
And you still don't want to
We
talk.
already
You still don't
talked
want to
about
answer the
that though.
question, nigga.
I don't know how you niggas do
New World
He
just deserved all
lost. He
the eggs, and
lost.
you talk about how he cooked.
They
Oh,
lost.
he
They
lost. Now
underachieved
it's just
in
he lost,
04.
nigga.
I don't gotta
Now it's
make
just he lost. But
excuses.
for LeBron, it's 2011 and he choked and
No,
do
because
his
he
good.
wasn't
See what I'm
aggressive.
saying,
Kobe
bro?
was
These dumbass
aggressive.
niggas can't never stay
LeBron
consistent with
wasn't
their whole fucking
aggressive.
logic.
But we
I
not
don't
LeBron
want to
gonna
wasn't
hear
talk
from y'all.
aggressive.
about
That's the
this.
point.
I
Didn't
don't want to
he
hear from
not
y'all.
shoot for a whole game 7 in the
How much
second?
of
Didn't he not attempt a shot? So shouldn't that disqualify Kobe Bryant then?
Yeah,
Well, he
exactly.
had a
That
50-point
3-1 choke
game, so he
job.
was
He
aggressive.
wasn't
He
aggressive,
had a
nigga.
50-point game.
Game 7, nigga. This the game of the
So
this the
shouldn't
game of
this
the year, nigga. The
disqualify
game on the
Kobe?
line.
And
This
it
is a
He
motherfucker
didn't
that
do
it
it to
stole.
force
disqualifies
Hey,
others to
hold on,
LeBron
hold
and
on, hold
average.
on,
Jordan
hold on,
as
hold on,
well,
hold on.
man.
Because I gotta make this point.
Jordan the
Because
standard
this is
winner.
against a motherfucker that supposedly stole your MVP according to Kobe Tards, nigga. Smash stole his MVP, MVP, nigga. So you choking a 3-1 lead against a nigga that stole your MVP, and you don't attempt a shot, motherfucker.
Damn.
Well, he stole his ring, so what's better?
Boom.
He beat Nash in 2010. He stole his ring, so
y'all love to talk
Kobe's
about
cool.
that shit, nigga. Well, let's go, nigga.
Choking that 3-1
Y'all
lead.
never want to talk about 07. Y'all never want to talk about 04. Y'all never want to talk about 2011 when Jason Terry dropped 30 fucking points on Kobe Bryant's head, nigga. Kobe, the
we
main
don't gotta make
defender,
excuses.
gets
We
30
just take the
dropped on him,
losses
nigga.
to the chin. That's the difference. We don't gotta make excuses or monologues about why he lost. He lost.
Nah, nigga, niggas refuse to say he choked. That's the
Who you
problem that
talking
we
about?
have with you
Y'all want to
niggas.
know. You want to say
refuse
that because it's
say
on your
that
man
Kobe
resume, so
choked,
you want to put
but
it on
y'all love
everybody
to say that
resume.
LeBron
That's on his
choked for
resume.
similar shit.
But try,
Exactly, B-Lee. Go ahead.
y'all make
Everybody
excuses for
not your
Kobe
guy,
and Jordan
man.
all the time.
It's
That's
levels
the
to
issue.
it.
Y'all never
excuses
consistent.
for LeBron. You
Y'all
make
are never
excuses for LeBron.
consistent.
Biggest choke
All right,
job,
so
making excuses
everybody
for
makes
it.
excuses. Let's stop talking about the failures of the players and go back to what CJ was saying on the freaking stage, bro. He was talking about Kobe fighting through screens and all his defensive abilities. I don't listen. Like when you say shit, like when y'all say shit like that, like what
Ray
do you
Allen
mean?
is a prime example. Look at Ray Allen in the finals. Kobe was guarding him. If you want an example.
Are you saying like, oh, okay. Do you think Kobe was the predominant guard for defending Ray Allen? Is that what you're saying? Like, and it's like, and you're saying that. Hold on, because also you only talk about the finals. This can't be Kobe's entire like situation from 2006, 2010. Like, you can't have your offensive your greatest offensive player always predominantly guarding the best defender, like one of the best scorers. So it's like, are you just saying like Kobe was guarding him 70% of the game or some shit? Is that what you said?
No. I'm saying he is great at what he do. It's about capability. Is you capable of doing it? SGA don't always guard the best defender. I mean, the best offensive player, but we know he could do it. But he ain't gonna always have to do it. Just like LeBron, okay. I don't want my best player always taking the best defender, but when you do it, I want you to do it at elite level and at least try. Because he ain't even attempt to stick Kevin Durant in the finals. So that's something Kobe would allow. He would attempt to stick him.
Here's the thing with your argument is that, like, in my perspective, like, you talking about fighting through screens. Today's game, you fight with way more screens than Kobe did in 2010. Like, way more. Like, you need way more. Like, Kobe actually was a beneficiary even in the early 2000s, where that shit wasn't even as prevalent because they played illegal defense. So it's like, it was not necessary to fight through as many screens and try to, like, create scoring opportunities through outside shooters and whatnot. Like, a lot of guards didn't have the capability to shoot that well. Kobe played against guys that couldn't shoot that well. All right? So it's like when y'all say stuff like that.
Well, he paid attention to detail. That's what I'm saying. He a student of the game. So he had the whole booklet for his teammates for play his offensive scheme. So you minimizing his science to the game and his smartness to the game.
No, you're
prepared for the game. Preparation.
You're taking a small situation, a minute situation, and trying to apply
it's basically majority of his career. That's why he got rewarded for it.
You've been talking, dog. You've been talking. All right.
And you've been crying, bro.
Be quiet for a second and just listen. It's all right. You can respond afterwards. You take a small situation and applying it to a player as if like that is something he does on a regular basis. Just because a nigga like guards you for a few possessions through fighting through a few screens, that don't make it seem like that's the player in general. Where I understand, like, LeBron has played in an era where more screens are prevalent, more screens because there are more outside shooters that he have to guard. Like, I'm not like, I don't understand like y'all logic when y'all like elevate Kobe.
But that don't got nothing to do with Kobe, bro. You can't say he playing a different era. Kobe and them retired. That don't got nothing to do with them. Talk about what they did in their era, bro. Y'all keep trying to compare eras that people like, oh, Jordan couldn't do this, or Jordan. Y'all don't know what could have happened. Y'all keep talking about hypothetical. Talk about what they did in their eras, bro. I'm talking about what Kobe did when he played, bro. You don't know what he would have did. You don't know that.
What you mean?
You don't know that though.
You talking about?
I was too.
So
I'm probably older than you, so you don't know that. You keep saying it like you can't adjust. These NBA players professional, they could adjust.
They're not doing. He wasn't doing that back then like today. It's a different game. You talking about some minute situation?
Bro, it's basketball in general, bro. That's a bad. When you playing basketball, that's basketball in general, bro.
I don't need you to teach me how to play basketball. I need you.
I'm not teaching you, bro. I'm just telling you what happened. Kobe got rewarded for it.
It didn't happen like that.
07, 08, he should have won DPOY. He was second in DP. He was right there. He should have won DPOY.
Like we're not going back to this.
This is the problem with you. This is the problem with you talking about this eye test stuff.
No, this is the problem with y'all. Y'all ignore facts. This factual that I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing that's not factual and not documented or that's not
nothing factual that you just said.
Y'all just don't like the facts. That's the thing.
There's nothing factual. You taking a few possessions and you're like, Kobe used to.
No, I'm not. I'm taking majority of his career.
Who did he go?
All NBA defense, 9 straight times.
Who did he go?
What are you talking about? Who
did Kobe shut down in the finals, nigga?
Ray Allen.
Y'all love the finals so much. No, he didn't.
He's Ray Allen. He made AI shoot bad in the finals. So he shut down Jason Kidd when he was with Phoenix.
Paul Pierce was lighting his ass up.
one option. Yeah.
Kobe got that
No, I mean
confetti
you're
dropped
not
on
gonna
his
win
head.
every matchup.
He
You're
got
not
that
gonna win every
confetti dropped
matchup.
on his
Answer
head
that
in
question.
You're not
Boston.
gonna win every matchup.
Answer the
Yeah.
question, nigga.
I,
Kobe, the best
that's
defender on the
basketball. You're not
Lakers.
gonna win
Why
every
isn't he
matchup.
not guarding Paul Pierce?
He got that confetti
He
dropped on his
was
head in
guarding, bro.
Boston.
He was guarding, and you had
You talk about Ray
a reason
Allen.
Ryan Artest and stuff. So he beat Paul Pierce the next time.
Excuses,
He beat
nigga.
him.
Excuses.
It's not excuses. I said he gonna lose matchups
Excuses.
sometimes.
You
He's not
said
You
gonna
made
shut
an
nobody
excuse
down
just
every
now.
time.
about the best matchup.
You asked me a question who he made it hard for, and I answered it. And you don't like the answer.
I could tell you everybody LeBron shut down in the playoffs. Easily.
All right, but I wanted to say that CJ, bro, I just don't see there's anything that you really said, especially from an objective standpoint, to say that's why Kobe is better than LeBron, though. Like all you say, like you saying stuff.
But I'm not, bro. I don't got to prove or persuade you why Kobe better than LeBron. As you already got people such that you don't think Kobe better than LeBron. I keep saying it.
It's not about thinking, nigga. It's not about what you feel. We don't give a fuck about your feelings, nigga. We talking about facts,
We just asked you
nigga.
to
It's
say
about
some
facts,
facts,
motherfucker.
and you couldn't state any facts. All right, y'all. We've been on here for 3.5 hours, so I'm gonna take the last words from you guys so we could get up out of here. So we could start with you first, Ishmael.
Look, like all that narrative stuff that they talk about don't make any damn sense. Like I kind of gets boring in the process and tiring. Who had more help and who faced more competition and the footwork? That shit is garbage, man. Let these guys try to talk about basketball. You know what? That's what I say. Don't try to argue back. Don't try to argue back with like the nonsense they gotta say about all this choking and bullshit. Because the stuff they're saying is stupid. It really is. Like Kobe was just like this elite, like the game. You can't say like Kobe was just shutting down players and fighting through screens like he was some fucking player of today. Like they do that more often. That's all I'm saying. It's just like let them talk more about basketball, and that's how they expose the because what he said was nonsense. But that's all I did.
Yeah, unless you do this for a living, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, we were like, huh?
Like footwork makes you a better player. That's ridiculous.
Hey, my nigga, Ishmael, I understand everything you just said, brother, and I appreciate everything you just said. But my nigga, Sundays are my days, my nigga. This is where I can really start cooking these motherfuckers, SC Jeffries. Because at the end of the day, they come with the same retarded-ass logic. They try to claim that they use our logic, but when we tell them our logic has LeBron as the GOAT, these niggas get all in their feelings and then start fucking crashing out over Kobe and Jordan, nigga, like some straight-up fangirls. At the end of the day, I'm going to cook these niggas every Sunday that we get up here if they say some dumbass shit. And you can't defend them, man. Like, you really can't defend these niggas. Like, they going to say dumbass shit every single time. We can't have normal basketball conversations. Like, nigga, we've been on this shit for the last few years, Ishmael. Like, you already know that these niggas are dumb.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. All right, two cents. What you got? Maybe get your last words in here.
Okay, real quick on it. Yeah, accountability is is so bad to some people. I just let them go with that. Like I said, I appreciate y'all even creating this channel to even say anything about LeBron. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan like that. Nothing, but objectively, I can't deny it. I'm from North Carolina. Michael Jordan, all this North Carolina stuff, whatever. I still can't. Then I can lie and subjective. My personal beliefs, my personal feelings, and my biasness is what controls what a lot of people are saying on here. And I know it's not true, but you just have to let a person say what they're saying. And y'all open a platform for people to let it and get it out. I know it hurts. It hurts. Oh boy, them lily white tears or whatever. But yeah, man, it's been fun. I appreciate y'all. Ain't no getting too much facts. Y'all already know what it is. LeBron still hold objectively. He's the king. I'm sorry. And Kobe and all that stuff that people saying. They can say it. They can say it subjectively because I know that's your personal feelings. But you cannot prove it to nobody on here. This dude was talking about strings and shit. Saying things that's intangible or you can't measure. I'm like, I can't argue that. But guess what I can argue? I can argue how many rebounds he got, how many steals, how many turnovers, and how many games he played, how many championships he got and all that. But when we talking about an individual, team stuff shouldn't even come into play, but just an icing on the cake. But all they want to do is say 6 championships. Come on, bro. We talking about individual. You talking about something that's team. But at the end of the day, appreciate you. Everybody was on the panel. I'm gonna back down.
All right, thanks, man. All right, let's go to Amity God. You got any last words for us?
All I want to say is LeBron James, for what he's accomplished throughout his career, he's without a doubt the greatest player of all time.
All right, well, that is a fact. All right, Iron Man 32. I see you're on. You got anything? Any last words for us?
Yeah, this was a good show, man. All I gotta say, man, like, I don't know why these Kobe Bryant fans, man, they just trying to put Kobe over LeBron. I mean, he really doesn't have nothing over LeBron. We talking about Bron having more NBA awards than Kobe Bryant. Bron averaging more points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks than Kobe Bryant. We talking about him being more efficient than Kobe Bryant. Not only that, having a better 3-point percentage than Kobe Bryant. It's nothing that he has over Bryant except for defensive teams, one ring, and a free throw percentage over Bryant. Over Bryant. I mean, it's nothing that he has over Bryant. So I mean, I don't know why people try to put Kobe over Bryant, but again, I like to say y'all had a good show today. And I say Bron's the GOAT, man. Bron's the GOAT.
All right, thanks for coming on. I always see you in the chat, so thanks for coming on. Let me see, New World. I know you already stated your case. You have anything else you got?
Bron the GOAT, nigga. Ain't nobody finna surpass this nigga, and it is what it is. We're gonna be back up here next week and do it again.
All right, John, I'm gonna leave it off to you to end the show, buddy.
Hey, y'all. The point of the show was the bar that Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan has set for the players of the future. And to even get on the level, you have to play an elite. I don't want to hear you a good defender. Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe were elite defenders. So, hey, if you want to surpass these guys, you got to be elite for more than 1 year. So, we arguing some elite guys today. So, I just want the players of the future to know if you want to be even in the conversation with them, you have to be elite. So, I think that's a word that matters, elite, and not just good.
All right. Yeah, like we said, we named a lot of players. We named 6 players who we thought could have that career that could get close to those guys. And at this moment, we have to wait another 20 years so we could see someone at least attempt to see what LeBron James did. So it was a good show, y'all. Enjoyed everyone on here. I don't know what all this Kobe stuff keeps popping up. We all love Kobe. We all know Kobe was a great player, but trying to boost him above LeBron James, there's really nothing you can use to boost him above LeBron James. So
nothing at all.
Yeah. On that note, we go ahead and get up out of here.
They chasing ghosts, but the bar too high. 20 plus years strong, never wave goodbye. From Team Phenom nights to the silver beard grind. Same name on the jersey, different era, same prime. You want the throne? It's more than rings. It's miles on the body and the pressure it brings. Every stat stacked, every city shook, every system built when the coach got cooked. You gotta lead the league, then lead the room. Carry franchises, make hope resume. It ain't one hot run or revival year. It's the weight of the league every night you hear. They say next up, but time don't lie. Longevity talk, make contenders quiet. You want GOAT status, better plan ahead. Cause the crown ain't rented, it's earned instead. This the LeBron standard, heavy is the crown. Not just how you peak, but how long you stay around. MVPs fade, hype slow down, but kings survive when the lights go out. This the LeBron